Hey, we're in the parking lot where the PC gaming show is taking
Matt's
place.
cut off.
I thought you said it was in the back alley.
Matt's cut off a little
Oh,
bit.
he's vanished. There you go.
Yeah.
I'll turn it so you can
straight up.
see yourself.
Yeah.
Check yourself.
Time
Gotta
to
get the wubs in.
Time to corpse live
You know,
once again.
They have a bunch of empty seats.
When your timer goes down, usually
Oh no, music's. They can't possibly play another song.
They can't cut off the wubs.
anytime I've said that on a conference or a thing, like it's there.
Nope.
Oh.
Yep. Play another song.
You sons of bitches.
Sons
You
of
had this
bitches.
nice timer and everything.
What is the point?
No, now you gotta get in the EDM girl voice.
HL2.exe has crashed.
To be fair, like it's for people that are online, but the people that are actually getting more annoyed are the ones that are physically there and they can't see the timer. Or I don't think they can.
No, it's true.
This is so pointless. Why did you have a timer?
Ooh, that's a huge empty spot right
This
up
conference is already ruined.
there. On the left.
Yeah.
That's a huge set of empty seats.
Yeah, I said that, but then I thought about it again, and it's probably for like developers or something.
They did this last year where they had this creepy set where it looks like a talk show. There's something about it I really I don't like.
There we go.
that.
Hey,
There's something
stream's
about it that's
happening.
weird.
I'm putting this here. Okay, just heads up.
Oh yeah, sure. It's interesting that it's AMD who's the big sponsor for it. Last year too.
It should be Nintendo.
Ladies
Or
and
Nvidia.
gentlemen, welcome to the PC Gaming Show!
Hey, it's day 9 again?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, good.
Who?
Day 9.
My name's Dave.
He's a Scream Lord.
He's a Scream Lord.
Host of
Yeah.
today's show.
It's
Good
a very
morning.
popular
It's so wonderful
StarCraft
to have you here.
Scream
Hello
Lord.
to all of you on Twitch. I'm so glad you typed in the right URL to be here. Huge thanks again to PC Gamer and AMD for putting on the show again, huh? Good stuff.
I remember I watched
In
his
this beautiful
StarCraft
theater that
replay
honestly looks like a
videos
level
a
from
million
Diablo
years
3.
ago. He's
I'm excited.
really good.
No, it
Because it's
doesn't.
the day before E3.
This has no
Which for a
color.
gamer is
But it's got
basically
AMD
the day
colors.
before
Okay, fair
Christmas.
enough.
Red
We're
and
gonna
black,
kick it off
the only
on
color
DayZ
you
That
need.
with
matters.
minutes of PC-focused content where we're going to be bringing in guests to talk about all sorts of exciting updates.
Show me an
Talk
update
about
on
Overwatch
Truck
porn.
Simulator.
Without any further ado, for all of you here in the audience,
Show me the newest tech in Overwatch.
Creating Underlook Porn Simulator.
Yeah, Underlook.
You
Pushing it
can,
hard.
you can look under it. That was Civ. That's something.
That's something.
That's
Big nose
Dota
man.
2. That's Dota 2.
Good old Dota.
That's probably Sniper Elite.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Arc, probably.
That's
Fallout.
probably
Fallout.
Not Fallout.
That's
That's
Witching Edge.
Neo.
Sure.
That was
Oh
Neo.
yeah, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Doom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Doom.
Quake.
Heretic.
Final Fantasy 7.
Okay, if they,
Stardew.
legit have like Overwatch announcements, that's gonna be pretty good.
Totally
Oh yeah,
worth
for
it.
sure.
But they would just announce that at BlizzCon.
You'd think.
You would think,
After
but maybe
Overwatch.
Blizzard gave
Still,
them a little.
E3 is a big deal. So.
Maybe they gave him a little bump, and they were like, "Hey, cuz."
Yeah, but I mean, Blizzard hasn't they ever had any announcements at an E3? I can't recall.
Yeah, but PC Gaming Show is brand new, right?
let us
It's 2
begin.
years old now. Oh, 1 year.
It's time to bring out our very first guests, who are
Gabe
going to be
Newell.
introducing the third incarnation in their famous RTS series, Dawn of War.
Oh yeah!
Entertainment. Join me in welcoming.
This is already way better than last year's.
Well, they said that's the number one thing.
Oh shit! What's Mothman doing on stage? Damn!
Mothing it up
And of course, Space Marine.
God of
Hello.
Warhammer.
Hello, Mothman.
for the Emperor.
It wouldn't be
You
Dawn
should
of
be
War
drawing
without
for me
Space
right
Marine
now.
looming behind our
Not on
conversation.
stage.
Creepy,
By the way,
weird,
right
sexy
away I gotta
plague
ask.
god.
Dawn of War 1, much more base
Over
building
Papa Nurgle.
focus. Dawn of War 2, much more squad focus. What's the direction Dawn of War 3 is going in?
But that guy's sweating buckets in there.
Yeah, for the Emperor.
Yeah.
Those proven game
Sweat for the sweat god.
Dawn War 1,
Just liquid stains start coming down the
Dawn War
armor.
2. Or
Just
putting them
starts
together.
crawling.
No, it's like
You guys-
the armor's pressurized and like pressurized streams of sweat just start
Generation
shooting
gameplay
out the
footage to
rivets.
show off right away.
Do you guys think the stream's a little quiet?
We're getting to show
Um,
gameplay footage from Dawn of War
It's
3.
okay for them.
It's okay
I'm
for
so
them.
excited
Up a
to
touch,
finally
up a
be able
touch.
to
Yeah,
share
okay,
this
I
with
thought
all
so.
of you, everyone watching.
Kick
at
it up
home.
about
It's going to be
a
awesome.
little bit.
Now, keep in mind, this is
1,000
still in
octaves.
development, so we should.
They're gonna show off Dawn of War 3. I'm really excited.
But let's go ahead
They said they're
and
gonna make
do
more
that
like
with
Dawn
this
of War
first
1,
one.
which I liked.
At Dawn of War
That's
3.
like Dawn
I
of War
saw
2.
like a hyper early build
Yeah,
of Dawn
he
of
turned
War
it up.
3 when I played at THQ, when I still worked at THQ. But it was like completely untextured, nothing.
Is the same trailer? Or is it?
Concept.
They said they were gonna show gameplay. So.
Gabriel Angelos is fucking
Yeah.
sick.
How's it? How's it? Okay.
Ooh, that looks nice. I like it.
I'm on my way.
it's just me.
The Blood Ravens went from being
Still
like
pretty
the
quiet.
video game spin-off
I can't turn it off.
Yeah, it's at max, unfortunately.
to
The stream is just a more quiet stream.
being like to being canon.
Heroes.
Not without buying
And the right click maybe?
Oh yeah. Little jump jet guys.
I played
like-
Dawn of War 2 Retribution a lot.
Yeah.
Mostly because of work, but
Well, I just like how I'm seeing way more units than Dawn of War 2 ever.
Back in
did.
my testing days, like I sat next to like a top ranked player in Dawn of War 2, and like just describing the way they handled patches, nerfs, balancing, and their ranking system, like this shit was way ahead of its time.
yeah.
Way ahead of its time.
And I was more impressed when StarCraft did all this way earlier than whatever game this is.
Yes, man.
I will open one of my 7 mouths and sing the song that ends the earth.
Something like that.
You know the
This is really sad that like Warhammer needs to continually steal from Blizzard every year. This is really sad.
more like Dawn of War, Craft,
Craft.
Yeah.
Hammer, Star.
Warhammer StarCraft.
Warcraft.
Rip-offs, the rip-offs, that's what I'm trying to say.
The ripoffs.
They're ripping it off. Stop ripping off JoJo, God.
So we got 2 creative assembly games like almost in a
They're
row.
doing a lot.
And as much as I appreciate seeing real gameplay, CG trailer was a good idea.
Because
No,
that was an
people-
impressive CG
People
trailer.
who play are going to get
No, of course, for sure. But I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay.
I can tell that it looks a lot more like the first game.
How
than
do
the
you guys
second.
spend all of this stream jacking off as well?
He's doing it.
He's so used to it.
Glorious.
Yes.
Phil, there was a lot going on in there. Walk me through how the pieces of the battle fit together.
Sure.
While you
we
click
saw a
and-
lot of things there. I should say we had a little
You may
bit of fun
hold
with
shift
the
at some
cameras.
point.
Wait.
I assume that's not the player flying around in the middle of the game.
I want
So we showed off
the
a whole
Marine
bunch
to
of
just
things
like
in
be
that
doing
first
like
few
cool
minutes,
moves
but
and
after
doing
Gun
like
katas,
kicks and
yeah.
shit.
new settings, a planet
just
of
kinda
Doing his
sit
own
there.
like kung fu like endorsement video in the back.
Chapter
Like
Master
he's
of the
playing
Blood
the
Raven is one
Kinect.
of our elite
Yeah.
heroes and the returning story hero for
He's like, "Yup."
Dawn of War. Lady Solaria, our Imperial Knight, that
He's
giant
asleep in
robot,
there.
which is the biggest and best unit
He's
we've ever
adjusting.
done.
He just went, oh,
Space Marines
oh,
as a
everything's so
whole,
itchy.
their drop pod
wanted to fall
mechanic,
over.
which we call Death from Above.
Fall off the
Saw them in
stage.
action.
It, depending on how
Just
long
the
the
hint
segment
of
goes, he
that
might.
great space laser.
Yeah,
Just
okay,
slightly,
well,
just, he
you
starts
use
tipping
depth
over,
But the suit
When
doesn't
he's
fall
leaving,
down.
Tell me
and then
about
he
the
just
space
falls
laser.
So
over.
the space laser is their super
It's like when they had
ability,
18-year-old
orbital
kids go into the
bombardment. It's
Godzilla
sort of
suit and they die
in-game
within 30
ability For the
seconds.
Space Marines, where you get to drop this giant finger of God laser from the sky, and you
Is that
actually
what it's
can
called?
control it like a squad.
No, orbital
so you can
bombardment.
actually move it around the
Well, it
field.
could be called
It
Finger
gets
of God.
bigger
The
as it
Finger
does
of
more
God.
damage,
Let's
but
see
it
if Matt
slows
knows
down, so
this.
there's a bit of
Old
counterplay
movies,
there as
90s,
the enemy
corny
gets
as
out of the
fuck.
way.
Right.
Finger of
But
God is
it
from
just
something.
feels
Oh, I know.
awesome.
Now, Brent, tell me a little bit about what it's like
Right
to
in the
design
midst of
a
the
campaign.
corniest, shittiest
in Warhammer
pieces of
universe.
shit.
I'll give you a hint.
It's great.
Yeah,
It's game over,
Warhammer
man.
universe is
F5.
very rich,
Finger of God.
and, you know what we're doing with Dawn
No,
of War
I
in
don't
this
know.
campaign is we-
F3 is
telling
pretty
the
bad,
episode
tornado.
that fans
F4,
players
it'll
expect.
relocate
Oh,
your house.
Twister.
Yeah,
Twister,
Twister.
yeah.
Mr.
Has there ever been an
Taxes.
F5? Everyone drops their food.
representing each faction.
It's the Finger of God.
It's a tale that kind of interweaves between their
A
perspectives.
good movie.
I love Bill
allowing
Paxton
players
in
to kind of
Twister.
experience,
Or that part where their
armies.
tornado starts throwing saw blades at people.
Remember that part where they
That
called
footage
themselves
from
Storm
the single-player
Chasers?
I mean, literally, what are they supposed to call themselves? That's what they're doing.
But that E3 mission is part of a bigger mission.
See, I want the Marine to scratch his dick super
Right
hard.
now,
Like,
just-
it's perfect.
Just,
Reach in there.
A larger mission.
Scratch
And I
my
understand
dick
that
for the
there's
dick
even some more
god.
footage coming up down the line.
Yeah, we'll be releasing full
Oh
footage
man, I can't stop staring at
on
him.
Twitch and YouTube.
He takes the helmet off and is gay under there.
No, but Marge, I
No.
want to stay.
Look,
He's
no, here's
gonna
what we
do
need.
something cool.
Dawn
I
of
know
War
it.
segment ends and he fucking stays
Guys,
there the
thank you
whole
so much for
time.
taking
Yeah,
the
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Guys, come
And
out
people
on
try and
Space
shoo him
Marines,
off and he pushes them.
Your beautiful sword.
And he's like, no.
And Brent Disbro from Relic. And
And his eyes turn red, and he computerized for the Emperor booms out of his thing, and then the chainsaw sword rips
Yeah,
up
Clay
and just starts
Entertainment.
running around.
That's good.
Yeah, woo, that's what I'm talking about, audience participation.
You hear like
They
8
made the
hearts
game's
beating.
Mark of the Ninja and Don't Starve. Let's take a look at their upcoming title, Oxygen Not Included.
Yeah, they said they were teasing something new this group.
Yeah, they showed off another game just the other day too. The floor is lava, where the
Such
floor
a
is
good
lava.
content. God damn it.
Is it literally the floor is lava?
Yeah, it's a first-person
Okay.
platformer.
I'm kind of sad they're not making more Path of the Ninja.
How is no one else
along
doing that?
those lines. 'Cause that game was
New
so good.
duplicates. Huh.
That could've been-
Colony simulation.
Yeah.
Given how much I enjoy dying and Don't Starve, I can't wait to play Oxygen Not Included. Now, our next guests are absolute sensation on Twitch TV, where they make a game filled with dinosaurs. Let's bring out the creators of Ark Survival Evolved. It's Jesse and Forrest Rapsack.
Ark Survival Evolved sounds like one of those later era Far
Welcome,
Cry
Sean.
games that had
Yes.
way too many
Good to see you, Jesse.
subtitles.
Good
Ark
to see you.
Survival
Far
Evolved
Cry,
Instincts.
Predator
I mean,
Revolved.
by the way, I have to ask,
I made like
what
4 of
it's
those.
been like to have
Primal
such
Dawn.
a rabid community.
Dawn of
and
Primal.
so many people just creating content around
Dawn of
It's
Horizon,
insane. When
Primal
we put out the
Dawn.
mod tools last
Horizon.
year, something
Wait,
PC gaming is
what's the
huge.
name of
We're
Horizon
excited about.
subtitle?
We've
Zero
had a
Dawn.
few
Zero
mod
Dawn.
Oh my
contests
God.
already. We've got
Really?
really amazing
Yeah.
stuff
Fuck.
from the
It should
creators.
just be called
That's where my
Horizon.
brain
Two of
went.
them because the mod
Horizon's a
was
good
so
name,
good.
so like
You know, so
Zero Dawn
we
was
hope to
kinda
do more of this,
superfluous.
making more changes to the mod kit
Oh.
and everything.
Get
It's
the
been
slot
really
machine.
amazing.
I
This is
want
been
like a game
Yeah,
to be
I understand you
called
have some
like
new
Dawn
content you
of
wanna
the
share with us
Space
today, a
Future.
new
No, of
trial.
that.
pumped.
Castle
Of those
Super
too
Games.
good for that.
Yeah.
Okay, Dawn, Space
No, Dawn,
Future.
Space
What
Future.
2-word,
So
colon,
this is the
word.
Redwood
Love
biome.
the smell of the
It's a
man's
place
colon.
that's unlike any other on the
I
arc.
love the
There's
smell of
giant
Ark's
ancient trees that
Survival
can't be
Dawn.
harvested,
Dawn
which
sword,
affords players the
colon,
ability to
awakening.
build treetop bases,
What was the name
Well,
of
that was
EA's
cool.
canceled MOBA? Let's go.
resources that can only be found in the Redwood
Battle-
biome. And as you can see,
No,
it's like
already.
taking place,
Wrong.
grappling
What's the
hooks are
one?
very
What's the
useful.
one that?
Warface.
Dawngate.
Dawngate.
Warface.
Warface is a
is
different
Crytek's
Right,
weird
Warface,
game.
Crytek's weird game.
I mean, it's kind of.
But what's the other
I
one?
like, you can do this every 2 weeks.
You mean Matt, you
Always
mean
get
War
rid-
Cry?
No, what's the other one that we all forgot about?
With
then when we
Red
said
Riding
it?
Hood and stuff,
No.
right?
Every E3 we do this.
Blade?
Jesse, stop.
No,
Battleborn?
No. Let's see where.
Hell, some
It was-
games get
it was
away from it
blank
because you
blank.
actually remember
It
the
was
game.
blank of blank. Do you remember the one that we couldn't remember?
Oh my
for a
god,
while?
yes.
Because I just remember what
Like
it was.
Legend of Heroes or
Corruption of
something.
Champions.
No,
Like
it was Arena of Fate.
Arena of
Yeah, that's the one with
Shut
the
up.
Riding Hood and stuff.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
that is
that's
the
that
one. That's okay. I just remember the name and not what it's about.
But like, if the game's special, you end up remembering it.
Eventually.
Like
Well, like
Overwatch.
Overwatch, it surpasses
Eventually,
it.
but god damn
But
it.
I'd still
man.
rather Overwatch be called something
until
else.
it's
Still
in your hands.
generic
It's so
name.
hard.
Yeah.
Based on real science.
Battleborn is a
Now,
slightly better name
obviously,
than
a
Overwatch.
huge part
Yeah.
of
Ultimately, it's a
Ark's
little more
I think so.
I mean,
indicative
talk to me a
of
little
what
bit
you're doing.
about this mod.
Born for battle.
Borderlands fits right in with that too. Like it's
That's fine because that's
Yeah,
a real
Primitive Plus is
That's fine.
a mod that we've
Overwatch
created,
is a real
or
word, too,
Cedric
so-
created, one of
Yeah.
our
Yeah.
community
But it's also
guys
like-
originally
It is
that
real
came
word.
in house.
It's a fringe
He's been
word.
working on this
It's
for
a
a
real
while.
word.
It's been available
I know, but it's a
to,
fringe
PC
word.
gamers.
Fringe is a
We're
fringe
We're
word.
making it an
Yeah, that's
official mod now. This will be
Man, those insides of those buildings in Ark don't look as good as the pretty outside.
This is
Yep.
really good for role
Like
playing.
watch
It's
can get
living
thrown
off
into
the
the slot
land. It's got a
machine.
whole lot of new
You
resources.
can do it with anything.
It
Like
allows
you can
you
do it
to
with
understand
like
about the high technology
Battle
here and
Watch
really opens
Over
up
Dawn.
Underwatch.
Like
Centered around
Dark
Overwatch,
Dawn.
Underwatch,
Dark Dawn.
That's right, yeah. And
Bloodblades.
Grimwatch.
Dark Dawn Reckoning.
storefronts, wait for people to
game.
make
Yeah, Reckoning
things. I
is
mean,
Isn't
it's
Grim
really
Dawn
awesome.
a game?
And
Yeah,
this is just
probably.
an example
Yeah,
of
it
one of
is.
the mods that was
Grim's a
created.
good one.
There's so many other things available right now. through
And
our
Grim
mod.
can be good. You
Play
get Grim
Ark on
Fandango,
Hulu
and you're like,
with
dang,
Ark.
that's a fucking
Fandango
good name.
Gate.
Competitive game
Dawn
where
Grim
we
Yeah,
Dawn.
Fandango really doesn't fit in there.
Arena
just been
Fandangos.
opening up the world
Did
for
you see
people to
that
play
that
Ark.
bit of
And
the
another mods that you brought in,
Double
and
Fine
my understanding is that these are brought
adventure,
in-house now.
like
Some of them
documentary,
are,
where
Official launch
Tim
as
Schafer
well.
was talking about
Right.
naming
You get to
Broken
play
Age, and
any
he shows
animal
off like
All the fake names. Yeah.
well, he shows off a book with all the names for Grim Fandango, and there's so much shit until he finally gets Grim Fandango, which is
And it's huge and
fucking
it's circled and underlined.
yeah, because that name is like a master class name.
Takes a while.
Yeah, New Cement.
Bugmans.
I want to play Bugdom 3.
Deadly Creatures.
Deadly Creatures 2. Hey, did you see that, like...
Yes, I did.
Oh god, I hope it's
I
just...
hope it.
I hope it's just Deadly Creatures HD.
The guys at Koch Media Publishing, is it?
From babies
Did they tease something?
Yeah, so they own the rights to Deadly Creatures amongst and a lot of other THQ stuff. Like,
So they said for the Wii U, they do have an action-adventure game in the works.
It's great, button
So
remapping,
there's
all
a
the
few
hardware
theories
there,
on
yeah,
that.
really going
Deadly
crazy over this.
Creatures
But no,
was
It
the goal
likely a
is
port
to,
of something,
create a
but
pack.
still, that's fine. Deadly
To create
Creatures
a
needs
pack
to
Billy
be
Bob
features
Thornton was
and,
like gacked.
play
He's
with
like,
that-
we need to
that
bring it
pack.
back.
You know
Yeah.
why?
Make
Because
new,
of their
babies,
performances,
then
that's
level them up.
probably not
You
likely.
can play kind of
The celebrity
asynchronously against the
performances
other
is
teams
probably-
on the island.
unless they have like the
There's
full
all
rights to
sorts
it.
of
Unless they
Oh, you
replaced
put
it.
dinosaurs in? Okay.
dinosaurs. Yeah.
Wait,
And
what?
then
No, this is Arc System.
This is the game that's always had dinosaurs.
This is Arc System Works Evolved, so,
and of course we've got humans on the island. as
Rebel
well.
One.
Force, what are they doing there?
Real footage of Rebel
flinging
1.
their own feces.
That's what
like
they do.
are
That's
known
what
to
monkeys
do.
do.
Wow.
I think the monkeys are going to be very popular.
Critical buttons.
That's why
upcoming.
Harambe
Yeah,
had to
next
go.
release.
Widowmaker
So once
took
again,
him
you
out.
know,
Primal-
it's gonna be
our
official
primal
mod.
survival.
Our partner
Yeah.
That
Tyranny
bubble
is
doesn't
developing this.
work
It'll be coming
against
later this
Widowmaker
year,
in all
as an official
situations.
mod on
It's like,
official
the new,
Oh, it's a
the
mod.
new
It's
weekly.
an official
You're
mod.
involved
The
in
new weekly
streaming,
is like
sharing
all
content with
Widowmaker
community.
versus
What's that
Winston's.
experience been like?
Oh, it's been amazing.
Good
I mean,
match.
The community is absolutely outstanding. They get so involved and
match.
so
Yep.
it's honestly
The other
so
thing is,
creative. I
Hey,
mean, we
Forrest.
really
Slice
try to
versus
incorporate
Ali in
ideas
Heaven.
that the
I saw
community
that.
has
Special
like,
guest referee
when we find
Harambe.
things that
Yeah.
we think are like, we should have thought of that, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
you're going to give me the gift of being able to role play as an ant and leave scents everywhere.
Totally. And I'm going to be the frog though, so you better watch out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Jim Carrey face. Yeah.
Now, I normally like to do a little spiel to lead
This guy
in
looks like he's been up for a week.
Yeah.
For this one, I don't have to.
Screaming.
Looks like he's been up for 9 days.
Screaming, possibly lording.
Giant cop.
Sorry, what?
Giant cop.
Now, why did they?
Other ocean.
Ocean.
Why did we miss out on the animal mating?
Yes,
action?
CMF.
You should try it.
CMF's great.
Wasted opportunity.
Coming to Micro Beach used to be a great natural experience. Do some naked sunbathing, naked barbecue, naked hula hoop, naked Sudoku. Now it's so restricted and boring. It all started going downhill when they brought in that giant...
People have no decency today.
Doshin?
I couldn't even go to
Giant
the beach
cob.
without seeing packers and hoo-has everywhere. But the beach is a much nicer place
Holy
now.
shit.
I can take my
Is this a
city
guy?
to
That's
the
VR, that's great.
and not
Yeah.
No, you're a
worry
cop.
about
You're the
the
giant cop.
Okay.
Alright, that's fine.
It's great, like a super detective. My prize petunia
Good
plant
premise.
beauty was stolen. I was heartbroken. I gave Giant Cop a picture of my beauty,
His name is
and
just
that
Giant
dirty
Cop.
thief was quickly dealt with.
Oh man,
Wow.
this is
My
great.
Christmas not the same anymore, man. Like you know.
We hate you, Giant.
What? No! Yeah, giant cop.
Protect and serve.
Giant cop is always
Giant
watching.
cop has eyes everywhere. The streets feel much safer.
Get him, giant cop.
Is top notch.
Don't get this
And
guy's
the
head
city
physiology
has never
there.
been better because of it. I am happy to have the giant cop here to serve us. Giant cop is the greatest.
It's the same dumb centers of your brain like Axe Cop or
Yeah,
Infernal Cop.
yeah. Totally.
I like
It's
the head.
Oh, there's a head.
Oh,
Justice above all.
Nice.
That's strong.
That's
Alright.
cool.
That's
Alright.
amazing.
Things in VR.
Established.
And like most VR games, you'll play it for about
Now,
an
our next
hour.
title is the
'Cause
sequel
it's only
to a
got two
game
stages.
that at
Yeah,
first I struggled
fine.
with, but then
There's
fell in
Razer
love with
right
the
there.
combat. That game was Mount.
Buy our sticks. No, don't
Coming
do
up
it.
next. Coming up next.
Don't
we
buy
have
their
a little
anything.
intro video
No, that's
for
their
the sequel,
logo.
Mount and
Buy our
Blade
sticks.
2.
No, don't do
Oh.
it. Tail Worlds.
This Mountain Blade
Yeah, I
2?
know, right?
Yeah, it's
yeah,
Mountain
Mountain
Blade
Blade 2.
It's like
Hopefully Mountain Blade 3 actually.
Story tale.
Yeah, just skip it.
Just skip 2. It implies that it's twice as up.
This shit
improved.
is super popular, and I tried to get into it. Boys, it's fucking janking obtuse.
I hope they announce Raven's Cry
Eurojank
too.
or classic?
Yeah,
jank?
it's
Oh,
fucking.
Raven's Cry 2 would be nice.
It's out
Jank
there.
classic.
Yeah.
Who's that by? Something Pipe or Pipeworks or shit like that?
Well, imagine a chivalry game that has like 1 billion more options, but plays like complete shit.
That's what this is.
You know what they should have? They should be like, we're now bringing out an official mod of Eurojank, where it slightly makes the frame rate a little bit worse. Controls are a little bit more.
And a
finicky.
Frenchman barfs wine all over your keyboard.
There's a bunch of spelling errors.
It's the Eurojank build.
Yeah.
That's the fine. That's the gold
made a
master.
pass.
That's the
Mountain
gold
Blade
master.
2 Eurojank.
Join me in welcoming to
The first
stage
game
from Tale
literally
World's
feels
community manager,
unfinished.
Frank Elliott.
It's good, but like when I played it, I was like, oh my god.
Why not just play Raven's Cry?
Frank, it's so good to see
What
you
company
again.
did
Hey,
Raven's Cry?
welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Damn it.
Topware
Now, Frank, I
Interactive
just
or
want you to
something.
start off by talking a little
Good
bit
cat.
about what is Mount and Blade
Wooly.
for those who are unfamiliar.
Wooly is
Summarize
Bud
very, very
Cat.
quickly,
Welcome to
Mount
Tale
Blade
World.
That's the
RPG,
gimmick.
Strategy, simulation, sandbox, very like amalgam of all those genres. And what you are is essentially you're like just a regular person in the world. You can become a lord. You can rule your own faction. You fight in the battles alongside your troops.
back to Giant Cop.
There's politics. There's trade.
Giant
Really,
Cop was
it's very
good.
much a
That was good.
feudal simulation.
Giant Cop should, Giant Cop should reach down and pull this guy out of his chair.
I mean, a lot of games
Like,
hit the button to do
like
the
truth be
punch.
told, I know we're
Throw him
watching
into a tanker.
the PC gaming show, but I have no plans to get an Oculus Rift or a Vive anytime soon because I don't want to buy like a very expensive computer to go with it. So I do hope Giant Cop is coming to PS4.
This looks so much better than Mountain Blade original that I am in awe.
Yeah, Mountain Blade, your friends.
Destruction now. You've got ballistae, mangonels, and obviously as a player you can just push your soldier aside.
Mount your
grab one,
friends and blade.
fire
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
and
that's
block
the
one,
other
leave it
thing I
off,
was.
and you're
That's why you gotta wear the
essentially
wristbands.
We have
So you can
like,
Mountain Blade.
blades to attack now
Racketeer.
as well, and you get to deploy, choose how you approach each castle.
God, Racketeer.
And right now, how many players are there on each side? Or excuse me, humans on each
1,000
side of this fight?
billion.
Oh yeah, essentially this is
One
so
mirroring
we have like
troops.
350 guys on our side, and the defense
Wow.
Wow.
total, all operating individually.
Not
Can,
funny.
should we do a stream of just watching the Konami press conference? Because people were denied that.
Too late.
Why not?
Maybe
No, no,
in
but
a few
like we
years.
should act it up a bit like we don't know what's coming.
Just pretend.
Just
Maybe
pretend.
Maybe in a few years it'll loop back around. Maybe at the right time.
Get
so you spend
drunk.
some time on the campaign map, bombarding, doing some damage to the castle, and then you get into the fight.
That's your
and have this
solution
huge,
now,
dramatic,
right?
climactic
It
battle.
works 90%
against
of
the
the
enemy.
time.
90% of the time it works 60%.
Billion
Historical research. How does that factor into
That's exactly right.
Wow.
That's a
Like
huge
came
part
in
of
like
the
that
game.
in the
Actually
game.
look at
There's
history,
a new
look at what worked,
option
and
that
also
was
why
announced in
not. So you
Dishonored
see
2
these
just
murderers up
now,
here. I mean,
called
getting into
Flesh
the
and
castle is supposed to be a
Steel,
real, like,
right?
massive pain,
So
right?
at the
It's a really
beginning
hard
of the
thing to
game,
do.
you can choose
And so once
not
you're
to
trying
accept
smash
your
down that gate, you've
queenly
got the defenders
gift,
from above, like,
and you get to
throwing
play
rocks,
through the
throwing,
game with
jars
no
of
powers
oil all over you.
removed.
and you're having a really hard time.
that's
fighting
cool.
That's
prehistoric,
awesome.
castle.
I mean, the scope of it.
We didn't talk about it, but you know what was
I mean, I
awesome
know
is
with
that
all
when
the
you
intricate
retweeted
systems,
it,
not
Liam,
just
or
the combat, but the
it's
political,
that
economic
that
system
weird
that
multiplayer mode in
modding
Deus
is a really
Ex
big part
that
of
looked
Mountain
like
Blade as
Oh,
well.
Breach.
Super
Yeah,
fast.
Breach was
Yeah,
fantastic.
super
Yeah.
fascinating.
And this guy's decapitating a lot of dudes.
Well,
We had,
it
models
happens
coming in. It's really
in
sort
World
of
War II.
helped to fuel our community growth and
Yeah.
helped to actually kind of fuel development in a way as well. We've taken a lot of
I
ideas
remember
from the
that.
modding scene. So in Bannerlord, we tried to give back to the community.
Oh, this guy's
because we
super
love them so
invincible.
much, and what we're going to do is we're going to give them all of the tools which
Yeah,
we
the
use for
enemy
development,
swings are just like
and also we're going to allow them to
They're
combine
mounting and
mods, so
blading.
someone might make
It's
a
like
change
with
to
Mountain
the
Blade when
weapon,
there's like a really
someone might
like
have skill, and
thick
then
battle.
also
It's like a
oil.
fucking
a new
massive
weapon or
player
armor.
collision.
Players can actually grab all
Mountain
those mods,
Blade and
combine them
oil.
into one
awesome.
and play them in the game. Yeah.
Well, for any of you who have not played Mountain Blade, I personally strongly
looks really
recommend
cool.
it. Frank,
Keep saying
thanks so
Mountain
much
Blade.
for coming
This
out and
looks
talking
really,
about
really
Mountain
cool.
Blade 2.
Mountain Blade.
Hey, me and Liam watched it last time. The pacing this time is so much better.
Yeah,
Holy
it's
Christ.
already vastly
They had
improved.
people on stage talking about whatever for like 20 minutes.
Another
That's
game
why I asked, is
inspired
this
by Dark
conference
Souls
like
this
4 hours
well.
again?
Opening
Oh.
opening
In a
routines.
sci-fi setting. Let's
Inspired
take a
by
look
Dark
at
Souls in a sci-fi setting. Haven't heard those words.
Wet.
Changing the world is easy. Governments,
Oh, is this where
corporations,
Christine's
they've
game
always
is?
done it. So this is all that's left.
Oh, no.
Slowly roasting under the solar ray.
Deck 13, those guys make really
Forged
janky
from
games.
imperfection,
Good.
Steeled by technology. We're the cogs in their machine. And yet we struggle on.
Oh yeah, this got announced. They showed a little bit of this. We talked about it one time briefly.
Did it? You're not thinking of the Necromancer? You might be right
Is
though.
it this? It depends on what the title
Oh
is.
my god, I hope they show Absolver.
That the world gameplay
We are
reveal of
human,
that's
so
going to
we
be
fight.
at 5
But are we
p.m.
fighting for our
Okay,
future
yeah.
Yeah.
or theirs?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah, focus.
Is that like the signal?
What?
A game I will definitely play.
Show the gameplay.
You
Our
got
next
like a
guest
half
was here
second.
last
They played
year
their next
talking
real
about
dumb mistake.
Project Blue Streak. And now we get the
Oh,
chance
Blue
to know
Streak,
it
so
is
Cliff
called
Bleszinski.
LawBreakers. Up next, we have a video of a brand new map to play on in the game. It's called Promenade.
What? What's Blue Streak?
I have no idea.
It was it was the code name for LawBreakers.
So why didn't he call it LawBreakers?
Well, he said he did. He said Project Blue Streak, now named Lawmaker.
Oh, okay.
I love
No, they don't make laws.
They break them.
The bad and the straight up ugly arrive. Now we got organized crime and
Is
mercenaries.
that Ice-T?
Yeah.
Or Ice Cube? Sorry, Ice Cube?
No, it's Ice-T.
It is Ice-T.
When you jump into zero G, how are you gonna win the war?
I'm gonna make a Soldier Boy diss track.
Like a rocket
Body count.
or swing through the sky?
Step into the shadow.
Okay, well I really like that one.
Yeah. I can tell.
Everybody does now.
You have the choice of 6 games that have grappling hooks.
But is it just a grapple? Is it a grapple hook or is it a?
It's that one character's. Every character has a movement gimmick in this game. It's that character's movement gimmick.
Okay.
Is her hook. She can hook onto anything.
I don't want to sign up for an alpha.
Sign up orderly for this game called LawBreakers.
Yeah.
Don't steal it.
Mike Wazowski.
Don't steal the
Let's
game.
go, man. Cliff, nice shoes.
That
I
would
didn't
make
see
you
those
do
earlier.
Those are my fresh kicks, man.
Those are great.
I'm at the age where I just want
I wonder if Cliff will take some. I wonder if Cliff will take some time out of this interview to go tell developers on Twitter that their games are shit,
Outside of
and he
shoes,
hates them.
I want to jump straight into talking about your game.
Absolutely.
Right away, the movement, the motion, the verticality sticks out. Talk to me about that design element because it harkens back to like Quake and Unreal days.
Yeah, absolutely. The thing is we've talked about those kinds of games, and I think they're doing a new Quake, which looks
Yeah,
pretty
that's
cool as well.
That's the good swing. That's the good swing.
It's really important to note
Did
that
you
what we're
see
doing is
the
evolving this kind of
multiplayer
game for
Titanfall
kind of a new
trailer?
generation
Right?
that expects kind of abilities
boy.
and characters that have different
No,
health
I saw
and
single player.
styles.
No, you should see
What?
the
Dude, it's
multiplayer.
Are you an
Amazing.
idiot? You saw the wrong one.
Yes, I did.
Because you want grappling hooks.
Yeah,
It's how you
no.
flow through the environment. It's whether or
Yeah,
not the
to
player
catch
actually
up
has
on a lot of
momentum.
trailers.
Then when you add in low gravity and the player zips into low
The
gravity,
single player
and
one's
jumps
good for
out,
sure, but
you
like
can
So yeah,
actually bunny hop a little
you
bit.
caught
So
that
it's
by
like
the
a
way?
little bit of
Those
that kind of
areas
like,
are low gravity
strafe
areas.
jumping,
Yes,
cross,
that's why it's coded
skiing
like
little
that.
vibe going
Just
on
making
there.
sure.
And then when you add in
This is
zero
fucking
G and low
sick,
gravity
like,
and blind firing
switching
behind
between.
you, it gets really, really interesting.
And, I mean, this is the new map Promenade. I
Yeah,
understand.
which thankfully, so the thing is here at E3, we're finally able to show off a new map, a new arena, because
That looks like
we've been showing
like
off brand
fucking
new
Quake
so
when
long,
you're in
which
the
is our
zero
kind of
gravity
repurposed
area.
brand.
So,
a
like,
little, a little slower.
This
but
is for no one,
envisioning
but
of what
when you
Santa
played
Monica
Bionic
and Los
Commando
Angeles
2009
could be
multiplayer,
in the
Yeah.
you would
near
occasionally
future,
have
whatnot,
moments
after
where
earthquake
you were swinging and fighting in the air, floating,
Yeah.
and
it was amazing.
and counter sniping
Very ambitious
mid
plan for
swing,
Los
and it
Angeles.
was so
It's
good.
really
It was
my
so
favorite
good.
That game
middle
was
finger
really
to
fun.
this
I
town,
played
'cause
it.
I love this town, but I hate it. It's like you're always
It
in
was
cars,
like
you're always in traffic.
A
so it's like,
multiplayer had a
if we
really
could
short
have,
life,
like,
but
the
it was
big
awesome
dig
while it
in
lasted.
LA and put all the
Well,
cars
the
in the ground
multiplayer
so
demo
Friday.
was the
Then you
time.
have, like,
Yeah.
lovely
Yeah.
Frank
Yeah,
Gehry
because no one
architecture
was gonna buy
everywhere.
it.
And the Santa Monica Pier is reimagined with the it's
was
not
a
just a
bad
Ferris
game.
wheel, but it's like omnidirectional now,
Good game.
along with
No,
a big
one
zero
game in a
G
year.
pocket in the middle.
Oh.
I mean, in terms of just the gameplay, what has it been like to
From-
try to
At the
balance
Liam
all the
Awards?
different-
His arm
Every
is-
publication
From his
unanimously.
arm is his wife
At
awards.
the Woolly Heart Awards.
And that's why we're actually going to be doing the public alpha. And so when we do these public alphas,
That looks
we actually
exactly
say,
like
come
Diva's
help
dash.
break this game with us. We've had some streamers who are already playing
Like
the game,
exactly.
giving us feedback on the health stations or feedback on the player speed and
Oh, wow.
right. And we're having these boiling debates inside the studio, and I tell everyone, get used to it, because this is part of the process of 2016 and beyond and
This
making a
just
living
scares
product.
this
with
art
your
style
fans.
just kind of running together for you
I have to
guys.
ask
A little
right
bit.
away. There's so many
Doesn't
different kinds of
particularly
shooters
stand out.
coming out.
Yeah, the armor is a little
Overwatch,
bit like we've seen a bunch of
Battleborn,
other shit we've seen
Paladins.
already.
I mean, how do
yesterday
you
and today.
see Lawbreakers fitting into the mix with all
I like
these
the
kinds of
gun.
games?
But the
Well,
gameplay
I had
is
this
what's,
epiphany the other day, and I didn't
okay.
tweet it in spite of my
Make it
trash
original.
talking on Twitter.
Yeah, but it's the
The
same
fact that,
problem
if Overwatch and
graphically
Street Fighter
with
work in
the
Mortal
names
Kombat,
that we were making fun
Overwatch
of. where-
Yeah.
feels like it's kind of
It's
like
the visual
if
aesthetic
if
version
you
of
did you
that.
cross your
By the way?
right? It's a
If
fantastic
Overwatch
game.
is
My
Street
wife
Fighter, we
really
want
good
to be
immersion
Mortal
about doing
Kombat.
co-op against her.
Okay.
She gets to play the game every time.
I like that
but
they're
we're like
admitting
kind of
it.
the
Yeah.
Western version of that actually has, a little
But
bit
no,
of
I like a lot of
cursing,
aerial
a little bit of
play.
gore. It's
That's
not
fun.
gratuitous, but
Because they're like, we don't want to be as
kind of roots of
good,
a shooter
but
where
we
you can
want to be
actually
flashy
do
so that we
stuff, fall
trick
down,
people
and
into
boom,
playing
cause
us.
people to
So we
explode.
Well, awesome. I mean,
Like
you
if
talked
someone
about
had the balls to make a
plans.
game that was
What
like
is
all
the more
people that were like
specific
different
timeline?
versions of Farah.
So basically,
That'd
what
be
we're doing is
sick.
we have our
I'd be
alpha
so on
timeline
board.
coming out here in a second here,
Fucking air
where
fights.
we're doing a public alpha, and it's actually on the 18th
We'll just play a
of
match
June
with all
this
fans.
weekend.
Yeah.
That's an all aerial
and
battle.
possibly get in. There's only a limited amount of tickets that you can get in for that, and preloading will start on the 16th, so you're not sitting
Wow,
there
yeah,
on the 18th
your
eating up all
whole
your bandwidth
roadmap.
downloading the
That's
game.
quite a roadmap.
So basically, what we're
It's
building
a
up
roadmap
to
that's not
is
16 by
early
9,
access
or
for
it's not
everyone.
16 by
I'm not
10.
revealing
Not
that
the
yet
proper
in regards to
aspect
when the game's,
ratio.
paid and
So
whatnot.
making
It's free.
this game useful.
There's no non-disclosure on the 18th here. You can stream the game. You can put it on YouTube. You can tweet me.
I fucking
tweet
hate 16
LawBreakers.
by
Tell us what
10.
you like. Tell us what you hate.
Your
Call us
TV is
assholes. I don't really care.
No, it's not.
Just give us your feedback. That's what we're going
16
for.
by 9.
Well, they will.
Oh,
Cliff,
Cliffy.
I love it, and I guarantee you will get that feedback. And I'm excited to play the game.
I'm
I'm going
excited
to tweet
to
at
ship
you. I want to get access.
Levi says
Once
that
again,
all Farah game exists. It's called
PCGamer.com/law.
Tribes.
I believe
Yep.
that there were
Yeah.
several thousand keys
There are
available,
multiple
but
of
they're
them.
all gone. Guaranteed.
Good problem to have.
Of course.
But no,
Oh, he was
no.
quick on that
Gentlemen,
one, wasn't he?
Cliff Wazinski from LawBreakers. Thank you so much for
He's
coming
always
out.
on
Cliff.
that.
It was a pleasure. Now,
Tribes is all about like
we've brought the
flights.
developers on.
It's
No,
about
well,
skiing.
it's about skiing and then flying.
Because I played
Another very
one
important
for like
group in the
1
industry
second,
is
and
the
it was like I remember there was like a
players
flying
themselves
platform with a
strategy
bunch of soldiers
to
on
use
it.
against
It's
each
about
other.
skiing and
that
flying.
content, that
Because you need to
spectacle
get the
exploded
momentum by
the world
skiing
of
down these
esports
giant
and world
dunes and then
very
jumping off the
You
next
can
one.
fucking
So to
book
take
it
you
in
fight in the air.
tribes.
this video
Sometimes, yeah.
from Yahoo Esports.
50-50.
Hi everyone, I'm
stay in the
Adrian
air
Renee
for
from
a
Oh!
Esports.
Wow.
Hello!
Take a moment during this year's
Hi,
PC Gaming
it's
Show
you.
to celebrate
Didn't expect that.
Before esports
How
had all
about
this
that?
money in it, it was a
During
very
the
grassroots
Bethesda
situation,
conference,
but
they
it
showed
wasn't
little
really until the recent
vehicles.
years.
Oh,
as we saw the
yeah.
advent
They're
of
doing a little
online
little
Well,
fan
it wasn't
montage
live.
of
They,
things.
it was a montage of
I've been
fan
involved with
content. So it was a
Hey, it's that
coverage
chair
way-
that streamers
We
get.
didn't have a lot of tournaments like we do now.
That
So
fucking
25
chair.
years later,
Hey,
there's just this
Luffy.
massive growth, and it's amazing
Don't
to
smack
see
that
where
guy's
the game
ass.
has
Stop
gone
doing the
and where it
thuggery.
could potentially
That's
go.
not thuggery.
Stop it! No, that looked a little violent. It was getting a little violent.
Perfectly coordinated echo slam. in
There's
order
something
to
about the
take
Yahoo
prize pool.
gaming logo they were showing before where I was just like, man, Yahoo needs a new logo.
I remember way back in 2011 watching the League of Legends Season 1 finals hit 100,000 viewers.
I remember back in 2011 when we
And that was
stopped the
when I knew
fighting
League of
game
Legends
community
My first
for
gaming
obscurity
event was,
forever.
IEM, and I remember when I was watching Counter-Strike
Take
there,
that,
We
you
single-handedly
butthole.
destroyed
really
them.
sick flick shot with an op. The whole audience like reacted like someone had scored a touchdown.
From Fallen and CSGO, Faker in League of Legends, and Fear in Dota 2, it is incredible to see everyday gamers rise to superstardom.
Evo Moment 37 is probably the most defining moment in fighting.
I
games.
appreciate that still is the one.
It's
Yeah.
a moment that drew
And
so
you always
many
get to see how
players.
ghetto fucking
Hey,
fighting
Yeah, you
games
don't see how
is.
shit they look.
Hey,
They got into fighting games.
It's madness.
It's always that video.
It's look, it's in a bathroom.
I remember the feeling
Because
when
it's the only
I
decent
was at
angle of it.
BlizzCon
Yeah.
2015,
The other one's really
and
much
the
worse.
heroes of the Storm audience was
And now that that
all the
ancient
way to the
relic
very
is
back
gone,
of the giant
look at what it
giant
could have
monster,
been.
trying to take out a wall to allow for more people to watch. It was insane.
The introduction of live streaming and Twitch has exploded viewership
Uh-huh.
Hi.
in a way I don't
Hi.
think
Hey
anyone
there.
really thought possible.
I didn't want to watch like a micro documentary on how
And
esports
there's
work.
more monetary
I
sponsors,
know how they work
and I'm so
badly
excited to see where it goes.
and
The
corruptly.
future of esports is happening right now.
And there's
It's
pot
growing every
stealers.
day.
What's
This
that
is like
dress, bro?
something you would put on the news. to
Yeah,
show
Overwatch.
Yeah.
We saw it for a second,
I
guys.
saw for a second.
They need a new goddamn logo.
If you don't follow esports, now's a good a time
That was
to
a
start
fun-
as any
that was a fun
they didn't
Lots
announce
of
anything
surprises
except for the braces.
in
players
that
out there in the
reel.
audience today.
Yeah.
Sports fans, there we
That
go.
was an ad.
Start now. Just go to Twitch. It's all over the place. Now, in addition,
That was an ad to
players
get
being put in
Andrea Rene
technologists
over.
are as
Yeah.
well, constantly creating new innovations
worked.
for us to play with. So, joining me on the stage today is the lead sponsor of the PC Gaming Show, here to talk about some new goodies.
Yeah,
Join me in
AMD
welcoming from
graphics
AMD,
cards.
the CEO, Lisa.
Yeah, it's time to go to
She
bed.
will light your computer on fire.
I drank too many of
Lisa,
Hello,
hey.
Sean. How are you? Good to see you. It's good to see you.
I'm doing great. I'm just hosting the show. What about you?
I'm just hanging in there, developing some new technology.
That makes sense. I mean, tell me right away about
makes sense.
Polaris.
You know what? We are extremely excited about Polaris. You know, Polaris has been in the making for a number of months, and we're getting ready to launch it. And Polaris is all about getting the best gaming experiences to as many gamers as possible. And you know, most gamers have a budget, and it's usually around $100 to $300. That's about 84% of the market. And for us, we're trying to get extremely enthusiast class performance at those types of price points so that all gamers can enjoy that kind of performance.
And I know it's not just the hardware side, but also the software side.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, we've doubled down on software, you know, game-ready drivers, working on the new APIs like DX12 and Vulkan. And we have a little bit of a treat to show you what we can do with Polaris and the guys at id on the new game Doom.
Let's go ahead and take a look at Doom running on Polaris.
Yep, that's Doom.
Hi, I'm Marty, and this is Robert. We're back here today working on a number of updates for Doom, and specifically Doom running on Vulkan.
They're showing Doom on AMD Polaris.
Wow.
It looks like...
Does it look better than it does on my 980?
And gamer budgets.
No.
We believe the experience on AMD will be hard to
this is, if I'm not mistaken, Polaris is the device being made for next-gen consoles, well, for Scorpio and Neo.
It's so that they can get really, really high performance out of some
It's the freak beast card.
Yeah, well, for the cheap ones. Yeah.
Without putting actual 980s in the
so,
systems.
so like, showing this is kind of...
Lisa, the box has made a return. Last year we had a box. This year we got a box.
The box is bigger this year.
What's in the box?
Look, hey, we couldn't come to the PC gaming show without showing off
Blood! Blood is in the box.
Let's see what we got.
What's that smell?
We are showing off for the very first time
No,
the entire
no, John Doe has the upper hand. Fuck them and the
Drop
code.
that shit.
With the
Ken,
Radeon
my
RX
oldest friend.
This is our newest card for premium VR.
Yep, that's a
And
big
this
ass
is
card.
disruptive. This gets premium VR
No,
at
that's CG.
$199 and above price
MCG.
points, and we love this card, going on sale starting June 29th.
I like how
And we have
Plague is
two other
like a
cards
little
here,
bit
which are
behind,
pretty
not too
exciting
much,
as
but
well.
That's
We have
one
the
low
RX
energy
470
space marine
and
for the
RX
guy.
460.
I mean the Emperor, I
470
guess.
Really
Yeah,
focused
whatever.
On excellent performance per watt, so it's 2.8x over the previous
I never
generation.
understood
And you get full HD experiences.
Here's the
1080p, 60
card.
frames per
Like,
second.
graphics cards are the
Gorgeous card.
most.
We'll have
Yeah,
many
yeah.
different versions of
Like,
this from our
they
Advent
go
card.
inside your machine.
And then we
You
have
never
the-
look
they
at
have,
them.
but they're the
Really
most
focused on
pretty,
esports. So I
like,
heard about all
designed
those
things in
esports
your
Not that
machines.
fucking thing.
This guy is going to be the best card
There's
in
all
the
these
industry.
lights and
Less than
lasers on them
75
now.
watts, cool, fast. I think you're going to love these cards. So we're really excited about our new technology here.
All right.
Thank you, Lisa. And you know,
Shake the cam.
it's not just, you know, you're talking to me about
You know how
VR
music
yesterday. It's
videos
not
are
just the
paid for
Wii
by that
support,
T-Mobile
existing
ad in the middle with
technologies.
Justin Bieber
You
holding up
introduced
a
me to the
phone?
word a VR
This
roadmap.
entire
I'm
show is
confused by
paid
this.
for
Talk to me a
this
little about that
spot.
today.
So it's one of the cool things.
Dead
I mean,
center in
you
the
know,
middle.
We're super excited about
These
VR.
heroes.
VR has the opportunity to put
Hey.
an incredible number of new applications.
What the fuck is that, a VR
It's not just
backpack?
Yeah, they announced this the other day.
That's fucking
So
crazy.
my friend Renee here, part of the AMD Red Team, is
It's,
showing a
What
new
is
Alien World
happening?
reference
Fuck the
design
Red Team.
using
I looked up and now
RX
someone's wearing
and you
a
can
piece of
see
tech from the
They're
90s.
becoming a VR
is in
trooper.
that backpack.
It's so that you can use VR without wires.
Full high definition VR experiences with this reference design.
Totally
So
not
that's
look
all
like a
right.
chode at all.
I mean,
the Vive, like, that was the one thing.
so this is the
Vive
sort of thing
wanted
that you
to
could
have,
like
so.
take to an open field
I get
and
it.
be able to just wander around as opposed to just
Oh, yeah,
being
that's
in a
super
room
safe,
doing what I
Day.
do, like punching the wall when I'm playing a VR game.
That's absolutely right. Who wants to be sitting down? You know, you want to be able to
Me!
do everything that you want to do. with
Why
the
would
VR
she
experience.
say
It's
that?
really
You're
cool
sitting down right now!
with the Radeon RX series.
Who wants to be sitting down?
Yeah, okay. That took about a second.
Yeah, so look, I think VR is about the entire
They say it
ecosystem.
different
Did
ways.
you try
Say-
the
Graphics
demo for
cards,
standing
the
up?
OEMs,
How
but
was
it's
Yeah,
it?
it
also about
sucked.
software.
Sat right back down.
Working on new software
0 on 10, never stand
which
again.
makes it easier for people to deliver VR experiences. You know, Crow Team is ultra famous for all their work with Serious Sam, and what we've been trying to do is help them develop VR content actually using our multiple GPU features. You know, so what I'd like to say is, you know, we each have 2 eyes. Don't you think we should have 2 GPUs?
That is perfect.
No! That's
So,
fucking
let's
stupid.
see some of what Crow Team is doing. It's really exciting.
That is just not really necessary. That's just patently not necessary.
Single card performance will always be a better value. Always.
Looks to me like things just got seriously real.
Very serious Sam VR.
Yeah.
This doesn't demo. This doesn't show, guys.
Oh yeah.
The problem is that like
the problem is they can't make you move around.
Well, regular Serious Sam is way more basic than all the Serious Sam like games that are out now. Unless they really make some improvements. But...
Yeah, I was gonna say it has to be a shooting gallery.
Get ready to get serious.
I absolutely love those ball guys, though.
Man, I hope there's lots of Devolver in it.
The guys who have no heads and have bowling balls they just run at you screaming, they have no heads.
Outside of GPUs, tell me about the CPU side of things at AMD.
All right, that's a little bit of a secret. But look, we love CPUs. We think
I'll level with you, buddy. We're paying for this show, but I can't tell you nothing.
The CPU market is stagnant, and we like to keep it that way.
Zen is going first into enthusiast-class desktop processors for gamers, and we've really optimized around, high performance, 8 cores, 16 threads, really exciting stuff.
Yeah.
Sean, I wanted to bring the lab here, but
nothing pushes CPU nowadays.
That would have been an odd show to have the lab on stage, and I'm glad that you brought the video to allow us to take a look at the new Summit Ridge line.
Did he just get ready to throw up?
Why would he throw up?
You look like he's looking like,
why did I eat all that fucking crab?
Because he's loaded as
Was that the gooch giving them a box?
Our feature enablement, and we have Summit Ridge running Doom.
This is a hype video for a processor.
Yeah.
Just checking.
At least show a cool dumb mascot for your card. Sexy ninja cyborg lady, or or guy with eagle head, but he's got
Here's some
gears
tepid
of
gameplay of the fastest shooter on the
Here's
market.
Polygon's fucking gameplay of Doom.
Okay, well, I take it back. Video cards are not the least flashy and demonstrative. You might actually see your video card through the side of the box, but your fucking CPU is a square silver disc.
It's an unsung hero.
Are you done yet?
Really excited
Are you
about what we
fucking
can do this
done
year.
yet?
And Sean, thank you, and all PC gamers, AMD is for you.
We're also
Bye, Felicia.
We're also buying into power supplies.
Later.
Here's our power supply showroom.
It's like during the Xbox conference that they just have a fucking camera swirling around the power brick.
Yeah.
Check it out!
A power brick, like you've never seen it
Power!
before.
Let's
Is she gone?
Don't nod.
Donut game is coming up.
Vampyr.
Yeah.
I should feel something. So
Not particularly blown away by this game, but it might be a thing.
what does it mean?
Same writers though. So.
That I'm dead too?
Oh, good.
Steady, boys. We got one of them here.
Because it reminds me a little bit of that stupid vampire game we played, The Dark.
That's under Willie's couch, I think.
Yeah, I believe that's where I left it.
Are all these guards Robert Atkins?
Possibly.
Now that Noctis is spoiled it. She's not got that punch anymore to do the Wesker teleports.
Well,
yeah,
it's more or less a rule.
You spoiled a little bit. Wow. Very live.
Yeah. Doesn't look bad, but it doesn't look particularly special either.
Nope.
I do miss Blood Rain.
I miss Life is Strange.
I misremembered it.
No one does.
You did it.
It's a pre-alpha demo. The game comes out later this year.
That's a bit worrying.
No, I mean
Hello.
it's not in the sense that it's clearly not a pre-alpha demo because there wouldn't be graphics.
That's a bit worrying. You think they have a new? Yeah. Okay.
Surprised they're only showing the combat, because the trailer they showed the other day was not combat and it looked solid.
Awfully different from Life is Strange.
I pointed out a difference.
Our next guests were here last year. We were
StarCraft.
talking about the updates to their Gore engine technology, and here
I hope he ends every trailer with that.
Yeah?
Awfully different from Life is Strange.
Every single
John
game.
Gibson.
Tell me about Killing Floor.
We took out the microtransactions.
John, great to see you again. It is a pleasure. John, please join me here, and I'm going to ask you the
Thank you,
easiest question
Streamlord.
ever. What's coming up with Killing Floor 2?
What's coming up? Okay, so Killing Floor 2, it's been out in early access for a little while. It came out last year. and we put out 4 major content packs for it. We have a really exciting one coming up called Bullseye.
Yo, these are butter chicken
And
crackers.
it's got more weapons, more ways to kill the monsters, more way to kill players as the monsters.
They're fucking
Really
gross. They're
exciting. You can play as
delicious.
a Zed. You get to play as the Zeds. Now, in
That's
terms
butter
of that
chicken.
experience,
The world of
early access,
flavor.
What's that been like to have so many people getting to play,
that's
and
butter
walk
chicken.
and giving you the feedback leading up to this content?
Shit,
patch?
dog.
Oh, it's been really great. We've learned so much. You know, we've developed
No.
analytic systems to measure,
Gross,
you know,
man.
how, you know, what people like, what people don't like. 'Cause it's really hard when you have like a million people like all shouting things at you at the same time to tell.
Guys,
what
we got
people
rid of
really
we got rid of microtransactions. We're turning something we like to call small purchases.
into the game and really retune things.
Baby
based on it.
purchase.
Mini buys.
It's been a great week. Today, some footage of Bullseye.
Does this game have any mini buys? I'm not into mini buys
Featuring
anymore.
many mini buys.
Mini buys. Use
Very
it.
good mini buys.
Use it.
This better not have those really gross mini buys. It better have those little, only surface level mini buys.
Cosmetic mini buys. In this game, you mini buy boxes.
You're gonna trade you some mini buys for some mega bucks. Mega gets.
My main issue with
Mega
Blink 4 too is that the when I played it, the new boss villain that was like the gas guy was just terrible. It was a miserable fight. Totally different from the Patriarch.
Okay.
Patriarch's great. Yeah. It's super simple. It's just a horde mode.
Yeah.
But it's really good.
It's polished and nice and
Shoots good.
shoots good. Loads of money.
Loads of
Walk
money.
me through a little bit of that.
Dosh.
Tell me what we just saw.
Okay, so you saw the new sharpshooter perk. It's all about killing the monsters from the long range.
Oh, good. That's the perk that I used to play
The
with.
Porzine Tech railgun. It's this beast railgun that you can knock those giant monsters right on their butts.
Right
new
onto their
characters.
little
We've got
butts.
community maps that we're
Just get a bolt action rifle and just
Knock him right onto his cologne.
Yeah.
Pump it into a flesh
I love
powder.
the smell of a monster's
So we had
cologne.
this community mapping contest called
You
the
fucked it
Grindhouse
up.
Mapping
No,
Contest.
I meant to say it
Now
like
we're
that.
fucked it
taking
up.
those best
I fucked it
maps,
up.
We're helping them
Monster's
polish
cologne, I love that
and shipping
smell.
them as part of the game.
That's so
So
cool.
people in the community
I believe Kevin McAllister had that monster Deus shaving gel.
Monster colon? No
Monster
problem.
What's coming up next down the line? When does it leave early access?
Well, we're
Finally, a big cheese monster colon just for myself.
Hey kids, our monster colon is home early.
And also, one thing really exciting, actually, I'd like to do right now. Sorry, I wouldn't normally pull my phone out in the middle of an
No, I don't want to
but,
share the
you know,
bed
all
with
that cool
Fueler.
stuff that you guys
He'll
just
wet the
saw.
bed with his monster colon.
Hold on. It's live right now.
Oh, that's
You can play.
Just
Oh,
did it
wow.
on my phone. I pressed the screen, and the guys at the office saw me press the screen, and they pressed the big red button.
At the same time that my finger faked it.
But somebody on the other side of the planet pushed the button.
Yeah, they just admitted it right there.
That was their cue.
I just sent a text message. Really, that's what I did.
It actually began to play a sound. And I was like, that's a lot of effort. You
Should have
could've
played
just
the air horn sound.
Killing
That's the
floor
song.
is a mess.
talk about today.
Yes, there is. Just real quick.
Talk about Home Alone.
For those of you
Yeah.
that haven't got to try it, we're starting free
Talk
weekend
about the
on
unforgettable
Steam,
scent of a
starting
man's
Thursday, running to
colon.
Monday. So if you want
Can't
to play,
forget
if you have
that
a chance, you
colon.
want to fight as the monsters, 'cause we just
It's
added that, go do
Its
that.
scent lingers on in my pillows.
One more thing, huh?
What's the one more thing?
Missing his touch
Well,
and the
actually,
smell of
if
his
you don't
Home
mind,
Alone
I'll take over
DLC
and
for
host the show for a
Killing
minute.
Floors.
You know, we have from Oculus.
You're just killing Marv.
Anna Sweet
VR
to
stuff,
help
cool.
us announce.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Anna Sweet from Oculus.
Oh, it's Oculus.
Why is an Oculus person here? What is this sorcery?
Kill it!
Anna, what are you doing here?
Well, I've known the team at Tripwire for a long time, so I'm really
We
excited
have
today
Oculus
to help
support.
announce a new game.
Because we
called
think
Killing
we
Floor
need to.
Universe. If you think
Oh, it's a
Killing
new
Floor
game?
Universe
Yeah,
is
well, because you
fantastic,
can't just
check
adapt
it out.
first-person
VR
games
with
to
Oculus Touch. It's pretty
Keep
VR.
saying that, but I bet you totally could.
You can, but
It
it's
doesn't.
garbage.
It doesn't feel right. It's trash.
And I can say
Like,
that firsthand experience.
It
not-
doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
You need to actually
Build it.
rebuild it.
That makes me really uninterested in VR, actually.
Well, I mean, that's why it's interesting. You can see some of the new stuff.
I guess, but all the new stuff has been kind of unimpressive.
Well, it's like taking motion controls and just
Is this
mapping
another
them to
slasher versus everyone game?
It's like mapping up and down on your motion
yeah.
controls to like your stick, you know?
Yeah.
It might be. It might be.
Oh, I like those hands. The silhouettes.
Oh no, it's just like
It's
the
a
horror
snake pose.
This is a much more subdued killing floor.
Yeah.
But it looks cool, though.
It's more like Killing House.
Yeah. Looks very cool.
I'm gonna kill that house.
Cool.
Incursion.
That looks like a game.
Yeah, that looks like it'd be interesting. Oh, Flesh Pounder, huh?
You're gonna pound your ass.
Yeah.
Your cologne.
Your flesh.
APA.
Your cologne's gonna get fucked.
Over
It's pounding
colon.
ass.
The center of your
That
colon will
looks
spray
so
into the air.
scary, man. It's scary. And I mean, like, completely outside of.
You know what they should do? They should resurrect the
That must have been a real
grinder for
interesting
VR.
new space trying to figure out how to translate some of the.
Well, am I
gunfights
thinking of the
from
Flesh
going
Grinder?
forward
I think
into
I am.
virtual
I
reality.
think the name of the
No,
monster is
you're
the Flesh
thinking of
Grinder.
Flesh
So
Pounder.
exciting about working on virtual reality. You know, when we got
It's
the
the
touch
name you
controllers,
created.
we're like, this is really exciting, but how are we going to use it? We're really
Oh, I'm
sailing in
struggling not to
uncharted
fall
waters for the
asleep.
first
This is
time
really
in years as
bad.
game developers.
Just think about your
How do you
flesh
model
being
recoil in
pounded.
VR? How do
Okay.
you move? How do you,
You
know,
can
and
sleep.
solving all of those problems.
Pounding it.
It's been challenging, but also very exciting.
No,
That's
no,
what he's
no,
talking
it's
about right
way
there,
more
Pat.
methodical
Where he's
than
saying,
that.
like, figuring out challenges,
that's
like how
way
to
too
move
fast
and
and
stuff.
passionate.
They're documented things.
Just map it to the left stick.
Yeah, the flesh pounding
Doesn't work
button.
good.
Subtle with the recoil, but you really want them to feel
Oh,
The
battle zone,
acceleration.
That seemed fun.
Well, no, because you were in a tank.
Could
It
you
wasn't
imagine-
feet walking around.
Like, Liam, could you
This is
imagine
one of those things that it would bother most people, but there are some people that wouldn't be bothered by it. Because I don't see myself being bothered by it.
If you just
It's a
map
thing
the
that
controls,
is very well
if you
documented.
just mapped it 120 to look up, you have to do this with your head, like
Yeah.
scroll upwards and then tilt your neck left, left,
Work in
left.
virtual reality, and now you have a team like
Man,
where it was
Cliffy
just
B's game
fun
is called the
to
wrong
it's a great
name.
time
It should be called Flesh Pounders
And I
instead of
understand
Law.
Should be
there's
Jazz
an
Jackrabbit 3.
additional title
Should be
that you
Jazz
wanted to talk
Jackrabbit
about
3.
in the VR
Flesh
experience.
pounds.
That's true. So I'm not sure if you'd call it a first-person shooter or maybe more of a ballet.
Hey, I'm whatever, Johnny Nobody here,
Superhot.
Screen Lord, and I'm playing
Yo,
Flesh
new
Pounders.
Superhot.
To a Matrix-like encounter. So we're really excited to announce that Superhot will be coming as well for Oculus Touch, and I think we have a new trailer.
That's good.
Yeah.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, John Gibson from Tripwire Interactive and Anna Sweet from Oculus. Thank you so much for coming out to talk to us.
Oh God, I just checked my emails and I've gotten 30 like press releases for everything.
Yeah, me too.
Our trailer.
I forgot about that shit.
Super hot.
Nice.
It's the definitive way to play the game.
Yeah.
Like,
Because it feels like it would work.
Oh, that looks so satisfying.
it was so good, like
Yeah.
on its own, but this demo fucking blew my mind.
Can you move?
Yeah,
Okay.
What do you
Unclear.
press to move?
you control it.
No, I'd be like, what?
No, it's
button?
with Oculus Touches. It's
No,
unclear.
but can you move?
It's unclear.
Okay, the demo I
Oh.
played, you had a stick.
Well, no, you were playing the one that was just with a controller and an
Yeah.
Oculus. This
Yeah.
seems like it's a different title because it's using Oculus Touches.
Yeah, casual.
There is a
This
VR.exe
is
on,
my
on the
favorite part of that
Superhot.
whole trailer.
Sure, yeah.
Now, the next video piece coming up is from one of my favorite developers of all time, Obsidian. They made Fallout Vegas, and Pillars of Eternity.
Go to
and
sleep,
their
Pat.
upcoming
Yeah,
RPG
no, go to sleep.
asks the question.
I'm really
what
mad
if
he didn't go to
evil
sleep
won?
before this.
Let's take a look.
Oh yeah,
at
this game, yeah.
For centuries, Kairos the Overlord has conquered the known world. Dissent has been quelled. And those who once boasted of their right to rule are forced to kneel. In Kairos' empire, the execution of justice is paramount. The lawless will be broken, made to feed the flames of war.
It's gonna zoom out and you're gonna see
Those
the patchy
found
slot
deserving
borders.
of authority may rise, picked from the ashes, to be the enforcers, spearheads of the cause, to judge the accused and strike down those foolish enough to resist. As the final conquest draws near, you can institute the law from above, or use the banner to institute your own. The destiny of nations is yours to decide.
All you must do is pull the lever. Sometimes evil wins. I like that.
It's so sudden when they cut.
Like your options are to be evil for the regime or evil against the regime, and that's pretty much it.
Let's take a look.
Ooh, by the guys who made Layers of Fear.
Ooh,
ooh.
Because holy shit, Layers of Fear is way better than it
Nice.
should be.
Yeah, techno horror like 13 Ghosts.
Yeah.
What the? Yeah, that bird ate shit.
Okay.
I like it.
Definitely pretty early if that's all we got to show.
Yeah, but definitely.
Here's where's the year coming in, 2017. No.
An interesting teaser trailer, and here to unpack it for us is Rafal Basai from Blooper Team.
Who sounds like he's a final boss.
He really does.
Rafal, welcome. Good to see you.
When's
Nice
Sadness?
shirt.
Blooper
Thank you. Look at that.
Team.
Nice branding. Yeah, you're looking
When's
good.
Sadness?
It's Bloober Team.
When's last
I recently
flight?
learned the word Paisley.
Yeah.
Now, right away, I just want to ask, what sort of game is Observer?
It's a spooky game.
Actually, it will be a little bit impolite, but I will need to answer your question with a different question. So, what would you do if your fears got hacked and used against you?
I would have a lot of spiders used against me.
Yeah, so imagine that this one sentence
I
actually
had
says
my
the premise
PR
of the whole
thing
game.
ready,
Let me delve a
and
little
I'm going to
deeper
sandbag
into
your
what
entire
Observer is.
interview.
It's a hidden
And do my
in which
PR
you
thing.
play as Dan, who is
It's the only way to
a,
defeat the Scream
member
Lord.
of a
Yeah.
special police unit
Silence
that
is
actually
screaming.
is called Observers, and they
With your
their
press
job is to
releases.
hack other people's minds and memories.
You
So
play your
you
Scream
can
Lord
imagine that
interview.
you will witness a lot of,
I twist
twisted
my
things
PR
in the
release
I mean, the setting
card.
is really
The best way to
evocative.
answer someone's probing questions is to ask your own question and then answer it.
Yeah, I'm going to answer it myself.
We are setting the game in a
Rafal
cyberpunk
Passage,
universe,
Devourer of
but then
Scream
again,
Lords.
it's not something you know from American movies.
How
We are
can one
setting the
devourer
game in
contain
a
so many
setting.
screams?
He's
And
like the
we are
containment
having,
tank in
this,
Ghostbusters. He's got all these
between
screen
the
boards
high-tech
swirling
environment
around in
of
his
them
fucking
discovering,
core.
Their dusty and destroyed, devastated, buildings and stuff like that.
Now, I have to ask, there's a lot of different spreads in the horror genre of some a little more story focused, some a little more pure horror jump scare focused. Where does Observer lie in terms of gameplay?
Yeah, so it will be a full-fledged horror experience, but as with Layers of Fear, we are focusing on deep narrative and environmental.
Yeah, I
storytelling.
wouldn't say
But
Layers
then
of
again,
Fear had
play
a
as
deep narrative. I said it was
detective and
basically
observer, so you will
a
need to
good
use your
jump scare
technology to
simulation,
actually, scan
basically.
the environment
Well, wasn't it like a
and hack other
checkerboard
people's
finder?
minds. So again,
Nah,
what
that was
we
the
do
last.
is-
That was the last bit.
It was good as doing you a frighten.
It would be upsetting.
It was good for doing that because it's really hard to keep the momentum of that going, and it did. So
Make you a scare.
oh, is this actual game?
Oh, nice.
Because I don't think the game looks this good.
He's coming. I can hear him out there. He won't take me. I won't let him take me.
Huh?
Also, this premise really
Oh, that
lends
looks so
itself
good.
well for randomized scares.
Yeah.
Every time you play it.
Man, I'm super lost. Cool. Disco is the most frightening.
Now you're in Outlast world. Because Layers of Fear worked like that, where every time you opened up a door, something new was always loading in, and it...
And the world will constantly change around you.
Yeah, constantly. You having a good time with your Oculus there, lady?
What if VR is the truest nightmare?
That art's fucking sick.
Yeah, it's weird and European looking. So.
Is this just the cell?
Or, Soma?
Yeah.
Oh. I've got to get the
gross.
tracker out of you, Hauser. Observer. Okay.
Cool. Okay.
Oh.
The art is really nice, and that was something that Layers of Fear really succeeded at too.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna have to toughen up so I can play all the scary games that are being introduced this year. Looks
Yeah, PC seems to skew hard towards horror.
Going to be taking over
Unless you're
hosting
counting Killing
just a little
Floor.
bit. I'm very excited to hear about his game, Drop Zone. Please join me in
Call them
welcoming
Big
Sparky
Frightens.
fans, Jason Coleman. Take it away, Jason. Thank you. We're
Our
excited
Big
to
Frighten is
announce
filled
an
with mini buys.
all-new RTS style game called Drop Zone.
Our gameplay style
Sparky
is
fans, we're
very
veterans of
bad.
RTS development, but more importantly, we are huge RTS fans.
To get past all these mini buys, it's very difficult.
You can give one macro buy to get past all the smaller mini buys.
If you pay us $50, you will take away all the mini buys, so you can buy away all the mini buys.
I feel like we're edging in on that territory that was like Wooly almost throwing up when I told him about the style of game buy to play.
This sounds
No. That was me and Liam at work seeing a guy writing a comment.
Yeah.
That wrote, I thought your game was F2P, but it turns out it was B2P.
Yeah.
You almost got me.
How dare I buy to play?
It's a MOBA.
It's a MOBA. I must have misheard because I thought he said something about VR, and then I assumed you were piloting them, but it's just a MOBA.
Oh,
MOBAs, now they should be called Big Cooldowns.
It's a Mefence game. Just another Mefence.
The most intense 15 minutes ever.
RTS.
Only 15 minutes though. We can't promise more.
And I'm back. Jason nailed it.
Hashtag mini
And there are
buys and
never too many
MOBAs.
RTSs.
There's always too many of anything.
You can buy all the mini buys and the newest Mefence of the
game.
Bohemia.
They're here today to talk about their upcoming expansion that is the
With the new
culmination
Big
of years
Frighten
of work.
DLC.
Arma 3 Apex. Joining me will be Jay Crow from Bohemia Interactive. Jay. Hey, Jay.
It'd be cool if fucking
Ooh, I like that title.
Battle Chasers was on this, because they said they're at E3, so if there's any time to show up.
At Bohemia, we are big advocates for PC, of PC gaming, so it's a real pleasure to
We're a big fan of Big Frightens.
PC game developers. So yeah, on behalf of
We like doing Big Frightens. We like
it's great to be here.
We are
delivering Big Frightens.
We are proud to announce that DayZ will have many Big Frightens and no mini buys.
Last year we were here, like you said,
The biggest Frightens. Only here.
The biggest
at
Frightens.
Bohemia Interactive.
The lowest price.
We will only be working on occasional expando buys.
So every mini buy, you get a little mini Frighten. But if you want, you can pay one big fee for one big Frighten.
1 mega fee for the big.
Oh, I got a gold Big Frighten out of my mini buy box.
If you buy the big Frighten, some guy just come over and just kidnap you.
Working on over the last
Oh, a Big Frighten.
It's tremendous. I mean, a lot of games have a 3-year development cycle and then they release, but Arma 3 has been
The
continuing.
mini buy system of this Big Frighten is very bad.
Apex, and it's been a long road.
Very difficult.
And the kind of vehicles and weapons.
It's hard for me. It's very hard for me to finish this game.
Fucking loser. Old meets new. That's old favorites coming back. Some AKs, some RPGs. These are in the hands of our French-speaking faction.
Oh, we'll get together.
This is good ammo going into fucking Ubisoft.
Oh yeah.
Because there'll be
fucking
buys
fever dream.
And that's in half an hour, by the way.
Really?
Focusing on like new classes.
How long is this one going? Because this is supposed to be only an hour and a half.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Only an hour and a half.
Monstrous VTOL
It's been what, like 5 hours?
Monstrous.
Inside them, they're so big.
Oh, we'll switch over to Ubi.
Nimble, light, fun to play with light strike vehicles. So you can sort of get your squad, pile in, and just jet around the
If you don't like your mini buys, use the tiny cells. And sell back your mini buys for a large sum.
How did they make that buy so mini?
Huge part of our
Depends if you sold it tiny.
They put big cooldowns.
You have to use a big Frighten to get it in the mini box.
Terrain, maybe alone, all of the mods and game modes that you
Tiny
know
cells.
and love, we can expect these to be sort of coming back with Apex and getting this fresh new setting, this jungly island terrain.
So this kind of reminds me of when James Cameron talked about his crazy dumb movie that would never work for 30 minutes and they had no visuals to represent it.
Keep talking though.
It's something that we haven't seen.
Keep selling.
And
We have this cool jungle tech,
part of the world that we're exploring,
but
the South Pacific,
we're not
is
going to
such a
show
beautiful
you.
part of the world.
Cool.
And it has kind of this also quite difficult or sometimes sad history.
So yeah, if
And we
this
know
keeps
that
going,
on
we'll
others
have to switch over to Ubi.
kind of games that will go out there.
No. It ends right when Ubisoft starts.
Oh, that's okay.
So I'll switch right
Hopefully
away.
it ends 5 minutes before.
I'm excited now.
And Ubi takes 5
It's they're scheduled to end and
Cool.
start at
So
the
we're just
exact
gonna roll
same
right
second.
in, huh?
Yeah. So take your bathroom break now.
I've taken many bathroom breaks because I drank too many
Take
Red Bulls.
extra bathroom breaks. There's still 25 minutes of this one.
Oh yeah.
They could still announce DMC5.
Oh, now they're showing their whatever it is.
It's Arma.
By the way, Tekken 7 is going to be on PC.
Yeah. I typed in Tekken 7 PC and I found 2 articles saying it was going to be, and 2 articles that says it wasn't going to be, and it was a very
small surprise.
Man, Arma is for the fucking king military nerds. Just the absolute fringest motherfuckers.
I thought
with
Armor was for the actual military.
with track IR and shit.
Yeah, once upon a time, absolutely.
That guy got arrested scoping out military bases.
Yeah, in Greece.
That's great.
How could they afford to put him away?
I don't know. Hey, look, a new thing to put DayZ mods into.
Jay, you snuck a release date in on us.
Yeah, we might
How
see,
dare you?
the first and
I
the
fucking fiend.
That wasn't in the deal.
July 11th. If we're going
Kojima's apparently on.
I didn't even know what you
No,
said.
he's
so glad you translated
he's
it
in
back to
Jeff
American.
Keighley's interview section.
And
He's
aside
in the
from that,
Dorito
maybe
Dome.
You might have seen snuck in there as well was
House
right
of
now the
Doom.
guys back in Prague staying up late watching the show, helping us out. They've just pushed the button.
It's kind of like the House of the Undying.
The Dorito Dome is placed fortuitously in the backyard of the house.
Dude, you're joking, but did you see what Jeff Keighley tweeted this morning? Oh my god.
Oh, what was it?
I hope he like doubles down.
Oh, I would love it.
Like, double isn't even enough.
Mods could be part of the official launch date now.
Find it for me.
Yeah.
Find it. I want it.
I need this.
I guess sort of beta testing before they
Just wear the Pope hat, embrace it,
everything that we know.
Cosplay as Diva.
take it all in.
The
That's awesome,
scale.
Jay. Thank you so much for coming out, Jay Crow from Bohemia Interactive.
Look at what he
my
said.
3 Apex.
The Vatican under construction. It's as tall as a building.
That's great.
Did you see that? This was from yesterday, I think.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Imagine,
it's a Doritos building.
Imagine we could have
that
done
is-
that with
It's a
Totino's.
building.
Take a look at Turing Test.
All right, Turing. Ooh,
Oh, I heard about
ooh.
this. I wonder what this game's about.
It's about robots.
This is by the guys who did.
We started with a common science
Talisman.
fiction question: is there life on Europa? And we went to scientific
He should start
advisors
printing
to
his
try and
business
get
cards on
an idea of what that life would actually be. So we're telling a science fiction story, and it is really fictionalized, and we have lasers and all this kind of stuff.
Laser
But
puzzles.
It's based
Microbuys.
in an underlying reality of
Big
what we
frightens.
tell
Tiny
us
cells.
could actually be true.
We call
The
them
original
Lazarus.
prototype was really cool because what happened when we saw people play it is they instantly understood what was happening and they understood the mechanics of the game. It's kind of a game where you pick up and you can just play it. You learn through the mechanics, and that's something that we wanted to push in terms of design. We wanted people from any background to be able to come and pick up the controller and find it a fun experience to play.
When the team showed me the Turing Test, I thought it was a great development in the last game. You
That's
feel a lot
fucking
more
Mummies
involved in the
Alive,
world, you
General
have a
Ram.
lot
General
more
Ram
control
costume is
over
a
the
bit ugly.
environment. And
that color was
control
good.
up to a lot
That
more
color was
possibilities,
good.
really.
Because yeah, otherwise he's just black and gray.
We present
just
the
like
player
yours.
with, a linear story.
Here's a bit more colorful than it used to be.
But as well as this linear story, there's also elements underneath that will
Yep,
change the
time.
meaning of the story for the player as they experience it.
Look at this action music as this guy runs around shooting boxes.
You're gonna need a Razer keyboard and mouse to play this game properly.
Yeah. It's to simulate your AI failing. Get out of here, Wooly. Yeah, this music choice is very weird from what the gameplay we're saying. Like,
This game doesn't look bad, but like first-person abstract puzzle solving.
I still don't think there's a game that had a better trailer than Antichamber.
Antichamber
for its
was-
for like
yeah.
a puzzle game.
Antichamber was the next level one for sure.
God, I wanted to love Antichamber so much, but it just turns to shit halfway
Developing the
through.
game has been
Didn't
a
know that.
challenge of making
They run out of perspective tricks, and then they make you do block puzzles.
It's a heck of a change of
It's like,
perspective.
boy, do I not give a fuck anymore. Yeah, Turing Test. Whoa.
You really need to watch Ex Machina.
I'm gonna fucking die.
Just a beautiful video piece. Thank you so much, Bulkhead and Square.
Oh, I have to get sick on E3 day.
Our next guest taking the stage is here to talk about how scary it is to drive across the country. From Finji, join me in welcoming Heather.
Oh, so is that Trucker Murderer game?
Thanks, Maximilian. Apparently he's up and streaming us.
He's streaming us?
Yeah, thanks, Max.
That's
Thanks,
a bad
Max.
idea.
Thanks for the signal boost.
I still don't know how that works.
Don't subscribe to Max.
His channel
Oh,
is showing us right now.
I love you, Max.
That's how it works.
I love Max. I especially like his album that came alongside Spider-Man 2.
itch.io, and starting right now, we
That was
have
my
1,000
favorite
games
album.
available. So check that out. You can visit our site.
It was
at
really subtle with the
overland-game.com.
Jesus overtones
Okay,
and
let's
Spider-Man.
look at the trailer.
Max, how do you make General Ram look cool? What kind of costumes do we put on him?
Max, put him as the best costume.
Could you imagine if he just came back with the answer? It's like, you don't, we tried.
Everything is overwhelming to
I
everyone.
want a bow on my General Ram.
Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
Nothing beats the hobo life.
Stabbing people with my hobo knife.
Doggies.
Yeah, dog bites.
Doggos.
So you gotta cross the Great
Saying-
Plains.
So if you want to go nuts, like stream Max's stream right now.
Yeah.
He's streaming us.
Christ. Dogs in the car.
Confirmed doggos. In the
Nice
car.
art style.
Overland.
Yeah.
Good name.
It's neat.
Undertale.
Only on itch.io.
Toby Fox is like, God,
What a
fucking
lovely
damn
game
it, there
to
goes
say
my sequel.
everything is stressful, right?
He's gonna have a bunch of dogs
Once
running
again,
around
that
in
was
cars.
Overland.
You mean puppers?
Coming up next,
Doggos.
we have a game with
old doggers.
extremely high ambitions to be the next big space sim. Let's take a look
of course.
at Dual
The next
Universe.
big.
Not Star Citizen? I am surprised.
I hope you're ready, Willie, for Dreadnought to never ever show up at anything and no one actually knows about it.
Dreadnought cancelled.
If you get a code, you can jump in, but
No, you can jump ahead.
jump ahead.
Jump up and get down. Oh, he's Minecrafting a
Yeah,
ship.
he's Minecrafted it
I'll
up.
Minecraft that ship all
Look, you
day.
can make your own dreadnought. You actually can, it seems.
Phew.
Single shard universe. That's good.
Yeah. Almost like it's is the name of this Yes Woman C?
Yeah. Ha. Yeah, rebuild that stupid civilization.
Get to fucking!
Yeah.
Emerging gameplay. Fuck anywhere, however
Emerging
you want.
gameplay.
Fuck anywhere and anything.
Just pounding it.
Pound it.
Flesh Pounders universe.
To join me in talking
Is that like
about
an
what we just
unreleased
saw, let's welcome
SNK
from
beat 'em
Nova
up?
Jean-Christophe Bailly.
That could be.
Bonjour. Welcome to the stage.
Bonjour.
Ça va?
Now, right away, I mean, there's so many elements that we're seeing in that trailer.
That
What is Dual
look
Universe
very
about?
similar to other games.
Okay,
There's so many
it's
elements,
sci-fi
man.
MMO, obviously. And for me, you know, it's
like
an old dream that I have as a
10
gamer.
elements.
I'm not the only one. It's to build, you know, this online virtual world where basically everything is possible, where you can build anything.
He looks like CG.
Yeah,
and then they announced No Man's Sky, so I said, well, fuck it, I'm going to do that anyway.
Because he said this is like, I've had this dream along with a bunch of other people.
You can build your space station, you can build your house, your city, you can actually
He's Parisian.
He's from Paris, yeah.
He would never say those filthy peasant words.
You're showing the same footage again, you fuck.
Sacré bleu de merde.
All this takes place in what we call a continuous single shard universe. That means that everybody plays in the same world at the same time.
Break their bones quickly.
Gabble.
Zone where you have to queue.
The table has turned, human.
City with
I must break No Man's Sky's bones quickly.
There's a lot of technology
before it come out.
And yep.
So I mean, I gotta ask. There's a whole lot of.
I want that GIF to have flown into the logo to just say Afterburner.
How does dual universe fit in with those? How does it contrast with them?
There are a lot of aspects.
The trailer's not that exciting, actually. It's like
that's
all he does. He gets in a ship and he flies over there.
And it looks kind of fake.
And it changes everything.
Like it looked like that wasn't
like they showed 2 gameplay mechanics.
Get out of the ship and do more shit.
Yeah, start fucking.
Fuck wherever you want, whenever you want.
Whatever.
However, whatever
you want.
Just start having sex on a Star Wars cup like Rich Evan did.
Everything has a meaning. Everything is important. Everything matters.
I somehow think there's probably at least one rock in the game world that's not that important.
That's not fuckable.
You can't fuck
When I was a little boy, I looked up at the sky and said, I want to
would
fuck
fuck
it.
I think this is a dream that a lot of people, many people have.
I was the creator of the meme image. This is how I fuck the sky.
We are changing the name of the game to Fuck
You know why the ozone layer has so many holes? Me.
My dick is made of CFCs.
A celestial cock. Now I sound like.
We're just losing it.
Yeah.
God, he looks like CG.
There's no limit to the size of the universe, but there's a limit to how far you're going to explore.
Am I the only one seeing this?
No, I agree with him.
We are concerned about
No, I agree with him. He's a
quality
CG man.
because we don't create the content, players do. So the idea is that every force we put in the game, we put also a counter force.
How come the Scream Lord talked about, oh, I gotta change my pants because of the poop, because of all the scary games we've seen? We've seen like one, sort of.
Or a couple.
What was the other one?
Oh, we're getting rated by the max.
Something that is
Oh, darn.
nice, it's
Sick.
going to sell more, and if it sells more, then you're going to see more of them. It's that simple.
Let me go through all the
watched the
catchphrases.
tournament with
Okay,
Overwhelming power! 21! And that's all I know.
I'm gonna steal his dog.
Shine on.
Shine on.
Beginning of 2017.
Oh, holy crap, Matt! You donated what? Oh, jeez, dude!
Stop doing
Stop,
it.
Matt!
I want to stop playing Biofreaks, please.
No. Get back into the Biofreaks minds, you fucks.
And we're going to launch also a community website.
Shit's not gonna play itself. Well, technically it does, but.
And you can also
Max, if you're listening, then you gotta play Streets of Fury EX.
Finally, we can all smile again.
That's awesome. I mean, having community posts
Finally,
always
we can all
is
smile
I'm
again.
really excited to see what Dual Universe brings.
Oh no!
Novacorp, thanks for talking to us.
Oh, we love you.
Now,
Please get out of here. Gerard Depardieu.
Exactly a game. It is about the tools of the trade for gamers. It's time for us to take a look at a video
Fighter
that
Maker.
celebrates
Is it Half-Life?
and keyboard.
He's talking about the tools that people use to make games.
Oh. It's Razer. It's fucking Razer.
Okay.
I got a Razer controller with my fucking Forge TV piece of shit. And they're both pieces of shit.
Yeah, they are.
What makes PC gaming different?
Gotta charge my phone, but I was in the middle of writing a tweet. It says my hypest E3 announcement so far is Liam telling me that there's a new cruising game in the arcades. That's literally the most exciting thing so far.
I mean,
even FPSs.
Did you know that?
There's a new cruising game?
Yeah.
Cruising Adventures.
Cruising Adventures in the arcades.
By Raw Thrills.
By Raw Thrills, the guys that make
It's all
H2
about
Overdrive.
And it's already there?
Yeah, you can
And you can play it right now.
In like 3 arcades in the States.
No, here's the thing. I would pay like $100 for a game like a compilation game that was all those arcade games by Raw Thrills.
Raw Thrills.
Like, I don't know with what
Did they
control.
make the Hummer game as well?
I don't
When I'm
know.
playing
Or is that Sega?
No.
You know the one that you change off the
There's
driving
2 driving
wheel?
wheels? Yeah.
Because that one that you and I played, that cool like almost vehicular combat
Humvee,
one, that thing
whatever,
was fucking fun. All those light gun games, like that's a problem with port.
One word.
But like they released a shitload of racing games. I'd pay like a lot for just Raw Thrills arcade collection.
I just want the footage of these Razer products in the background to just start smoking.
And teleporting.
Yeah.
Buttons start popping out.
All of them say die,
Cables
die,
coming
die.
undone.
Sorry, they.
That was literally just an ad. There was no new product.
Is a particularly apt segment because coming up
There was
next,
no new product.
we have the sequel to a console RTS called Halo Wars. Joining us from 343 Industries to talk about
This
Halo
has to be the
Wars
last
2.
thing they're showing.
Yeah, because what do you
They
have
opened
bigger
with
than
creative
Halo?
and they're closing with them.
They
Maybe?
have 10 minutes before the movie starts. Like,
Yeah, they might still have a stinger.
Wrap that shit up. Wrap it
We
up.
gotta show
Wrap
Matt.
it up. We gotta go.
Hey, Matt.
Now,
They're gonna show Prince of
you're
Persia
making
this
Halo
year.
Wars
No,
2,
they're not.
and it's going to be on PC.
But they
Tell me
might.
how that is just the awesomest decision you've ever made.
That could very well be the best decision I've ever made. So obviously,
Because I want
first
my
Halo
Liam
Wars, it's been a
moment
while
of
since
Nier
that,
being
still the
announced, you know?
best-selling console
I
RTS,
haven't had that in a
of all
long
time.
time.
And then they
One of the big
fly you
things we heard from
all the
people
way
coming
out
of it
to
And-
Montreal
this just feels like
To look at the patchy slot machine.
why
for
are you
your
guys
Prince
doing
of
that?
Persia
So with Halo Wars 2, we wanted to make sure that we were, coming out on
Pull the
Win 10.
lever. If you don't like what you got, rewind time and pull the lever again.
Yeah, on February 21st,
Prince of Persia VR.
2017, it's going to be coming out,
Ubisoft
and we're on the floor around this week as well.
Prince
It's
of
been a really
Patchy.
great move for us because obviously that's just
No, Prince of Patchy, Sands of Patchy. Patchy
Patchy.
within.
Prince of
Patchy
Patchy.
within. The 2 Patchies. The forgotten Patchy.
The forgotten slots.
Yes, I would love a Prince of Persia patchy slot machine. That would actually make me happy than nothing being announced.
Patchy, the slots of time.
Like the most.
Slots of time.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah, just the most realistic.
slots.
looking-
It didn't end like this.
Get your money back. Your balls go back up. No, that's not what happened.
They're showing off something that I think Lord of the Rings did. Those RTS games, the ones that go to consoles, is where they make a squad of 5 guys, one unit.
Yeah, what was a Halo Wars did too? Yeah.
At this point, I think we're
The slots within.
some good food in there. We're going to
That's
start
the
to see
one.
some flame effects pretty quickly.
The fire and the
We
slots.
just wanted to put a lot of
Yeah, the fire, the slots. The slots of the
a
flame.
huge focus on control as well, and really
Pop
how do you make an
02.
RTS for everyone, right? RTS can be a bit of a
very daunting.
Smolder with patchy rage.
Absolutely, right? It can be really challenging. Always my favorite genre when I was growing up. I was a big PC RTS player, so I'm really sensitive to the fact.
Remember when he
that
tells
a lot of
Pharaoh
my
the
favorite
secret
friends
word
growing
that
up were
he
like,
shouldn't know
I
at
don't
the end
know
of Sands of
about
Time?
that,
Remembers
you're
on
gonna
the
see,
adventure.
there's some great
She
effects,
tells him
some
about
great
some
flame right there. We're gonna
nursery
focus on
rhyme
a
or
lot of
something.
classic
And then he shouldn't know it because at the end of the game he rewinds time to where she and they don't met. And he goes like Kakalukio. And he's like, yes, patchy slot. She's
And
just like, what?
And then she's like, what? And he's like, whatever. And then she's like, justice reigns from above.
Pharaoh spelled a different way, but yes, it said the same.
Close enough.
Obviously, it can be tricky to balance totally how many people are obsessed with
Slots only know.
What's the plan there?
So,
Dude, remember for the fucking Cross Tekken trailer you made? You should have your own YouTube channel where you just make patchy
fake
slot
slot trailers.
and just put them out into the world. See Kotaku fall for it.
Use all Japanese text on my description
Yeah.
and like the title of the video, so no one bothers to
Dude,
translate
that is
it.
an amazing
And
troll
the
account.
account is like Patchy Fan.
Yeah.
No one would fucking know.
Patchy fan _4ch.
Very
Yeah.
simple. a lot quicker to get into the action.
.jp, patchyfan.jp.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
As the channel
Or
name.
_JP.
Yeah.
Do that.
Fuck.
Because you're the best one at creating
That's
weird
really
stuff
good.
through editing.
That could work.
The control puzzle there.
Throw in a couple Blaze Blue trailers.
Like
with those
Kickstoppers,
bars.
like got kickstopped. So just move on to that.
Controls over to PC. Mouse and keyboard is very, very different, and
It
we
gets
wanted
super
to be very, very true
desynced,
to that.
right?
We've got
Or a little bit.
Yeah, there's a little bit of latency on
their
their
take
stream.
advantage of, like groupings, for example, right? Multiple groupings on a mouse and keyboard. Just the quick nature of it, the ability to move.
There's an
navigate the map
Onimusha
really,
patch
really
you saw,
quickly,
wasn't
as well as a few other.
Onimusha patch?
I'm just gonna
I think
say
it was
yes.
Onimusha Souls was mobile game.
Mobile game,
Yeah,
okay,
so
so
Did
it's
you
always
see
sort of like, what's the best
Sylvia,
interface for
Sexy
the
Sylvia's design in that one?
console or the PC that you're playing on, right?
There's a lot of guest Capcom characters in it, and there's some really good
Full-on
designs.
Sylvia?
You mean Beautiful Joe Sylvia?
Yeah.
With like human proportions?
No.
Okay.
Just your
I don't
costume.
want those
Well,
shit
and a bunch of
proportions.
Darkstalkers characters got designs for it and stuff. Like lots of really nice art came out of that.
You like those shit human proportions? I'm tired of that.
Giant heads.
Bring out Gabe Newell.
I need to be
Fart
fucking a
him out.
bobblehead. That's what I want.
Now, coming up next, there is a game whose title I'm not allowed to say. They informed
Alright,
me
I
that
want
I
you
need
to
wait
get real
for
close
him to say it.
and
So
just
30 seconds.
get that
you'll be
Ubisoft
able to
link
find
and
out
ready
the
to
title
go.
Of the upcoming game. It is from the makers
These dudes
of
are cutting it
Insurgency
fucking
From
close.
New World Interactive.
Oh, cool.
Let's welcome
Insurgency is
Andrew
cool.
Spearman.
He wasn't allowed to say the name of the game. That's a
No, he just said the name of the person.
It has taken perseverance, adaptation, and teamwork to find success in
The three devils you must kill to succeed in video game business.
These are the qualities required to win a match of Insurgency. On behalf of the entire team at New World, led by our game director and CEO Jeremy Blum, we are proud to reveal today our second game, releasing on Steam Early
Hero
Access
shooter.
next month.
Half-Life 3.
Following the trailer, visit PCGamer.com for an exclusive preview. We hope to see you on the front lines in Day of Infamy.
Is it like Day of Defeat?
I was about to say Day of Infamy is a famous line referring to
I've heard about this war. Now it's
kind of
this
similar.
I feel like the camera's gotta zoom out because the graphics aren't all there.
Insurgency was a very popular Half-Life 2 mod.
Yeah, these are models meant to be seen from really far away, I'd assume.
Hopefully.
Army men.
1943. What happened that year?
What's the fucking game we tested at Babel, the World War II one, the really early one that they had, like right when we started?
Oh my god.
The three classes of dudes.
They didn't zoom out.
Call of Duty 3? Because we tested Call of Duty 3.
No, remember the one that was like third person. You had like a spy that could like strangle guys with a wire, and you had three different classes. You had like an American commando, a British secret agent, and like a French sniper.
I mean, that sounds almost like it could be Commandos, but I don't think we have.
Yes, Commandos.
We tested Commandos? I don't
What's
remember
it called?
testing Commandos. I played Commandos, but.
Not the Capcom Commandos. I mean the.
Why did they give us two trailers in a row?
Yeah, it was Commandos.
Yeah.
It had a subtitle too, but yeah.
Love those beautiful, different environments.
Announce
Coming up
AVP 3.
next to announce a new game are the makers of Chivalry Medieval.
You have
Warfare.
3 minutes.
Welcoming
3 minutes of playtime.
They started a minute or too late. Ubisoft's not going to announce a killer in the first second.
What if they do? What if they do?
It's going to take 10 minutes.
So, like, some trolls are starting.
What if they
but you're
announce
saying
Prince
that
of
it
Persia
is
slots?
starting? Okay,
You're kind of taking the
I'm going
sword
PP.
fighting combat.
Ubisoft can do it in my browser. I can do it in my browser.
Quick, go PP.
Yeah, that's it in a nutshell. I mean,
Is
Chivalry
you-
was the
people are
first
saying
thing we
it's
made of
starting.
it.
Look, I can open it at the same time, but
In multiplayer, what we've done is add magic into that
What's
mix and really
going
add the magic into the sword fighting
So
system.
what happened?
So basically, in this game, you're just going to be chopping off heads with swords and blasting people apart with magic.
And I mean, the thing that you
12:30 p.m.
is that this combat
Now-
is it's
Does that mean it started at fucking 3-3?
Oh fuck.
Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Talk to me about how you design the combat.
I glanced in it. Someone said that.
Yeah, for us, it's really important.
Yeah, it's
Oh, they have a
It's
pre-show?
it's
Okay.
a pre-show. Like,
Thank you.
no, it hasn't started. It's the
Block
pre-show.
any projectile, a guy charging at you, it doesn't matter. You can block it.
I hit you before
Okay,
you
we'll
hit me,
switch
it's
to it
actually
when, like,
so
when this is
people
done.
are really
This is
wary
done
of each
enough
other. They're
stuff.
watching each other. It's really tense.
And then we
combat.
missed the Half-Life 3 review.
You must suffer with us.
Attacking and blocking at the last second.
You.
And for us, that's really important to actually sell.
Hey, look, our stream thing doesn't cover up that guy. Look, isn't that nice?
It is.
Control the whole.
Action. Yeah, it reminds me a lot of Dark
This game
Souls.
looks neat, though.
Yeah, we like to
I saw it at
bringing
PAX
like
East.
fighting game mechanics into
Chivalry's combat is fucking dope.
Yeah,
Well,
and with
I
a
have a
more
chance to look
interesting,
exclusive
well, personal
gameplay
taste.
trailer.
Just
More interesting art style. Like,
Super slow, slamming pound.
Flesh pounders.
Trailer's not playing.
keep winking.
That looks nice.
Yeah, I really like the art.
It's a hero shooter.
No, it's a hero slammer.
Tournament of Legends!
Yeah, I can see why you wouldn't care so much for Chivalry's art style. I really appreciated it because it was just so, like, grimy.
I liked it, but it was a bit like plain, straight-laced.
Well, the best part
Army
about it was the
Deadliest Warrior
scream your
Chivalry.
fucking head off button.
Yeah, just yell.
Just a bunch of
what it is.
grimy ass
Smash
Englishmen
it.
screaming, "Ah, like,
Wait, was that a real thing or something like that?
What?
Deadliest Warriors. Like,
Yeah, they
Oh,
did
yeah,
Deadliest
yeah, no, there
Warrior
was. There was a
Yeah, that
DLC
was real,
pack.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was.
like all
That wasn't a
samurai
fever
shit.
dream.
Yeah, I
You
did.
experienced that.
That was a thing.
It was terrible.
Was it?
What I played was
Nice
not
logo.
fun.
Guys, I think Ubisoft
Yeah.
is starting.
Okay.
Oh, Ubisoft is starting pretty soon?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Hopefully this is the...
Hopefully this will end.
Let me...
It's starting. Switch.
Hang on.
It's starting.
We're not
I'm just reading.
I know,
I'm just
I...
reading from the chat that's yelling
You
at
know,
us. to-
one of the things that I noticed in that trailer right
Oh, I
away
don't
was
care,
that
Okay.
Dayz.
Because it's like, I just want to see, is there something after this
Pop
or
out
no?
window to left.
Yeah, we kind of
Mute.
used,
Pop out window to
version
right.
kind of architecture.
Yeah, do it both. Do it both.
You know, try
Like-
like drag
IRS,
and
so you'll be fighting,
hit the
beautiful
walls of
white
the
marble
frame.
palaces
Yeah,
with
do it.
Okay, never mind.
Look.
Never mind. Go back. Go back.
Back down.
All right, sticking. Liam was right.
Breathe.
Contrast.
It's like the best possible
fine.
timing. That was the best possible timing.
I literally saw someone on Twitter
everybody.
like an hour ago saying, "I can't wait for Ubisoft to start off
Fuck
with
on
a
you.
dancing montage for Just Dance 75."
That was like the literal best timing possible.
God.
screaming and the intensity.
Don't stop me now.
Action there.
So good.
You guys are missing
For us
these
is
like
really, the
sick
satisfaction
dance moves.
I know. We've made this decision.
It's not like I want to watch the rest of the PC gaming show.
Yeah. No.
fall this year, and there's going to be a beta at the end of the summer.
Come on, bring out Camp
That
Nou.
was awesome. That was an easy
And
answer.
he'll announce nothing.
Wheel them out.
Wheel him out on like the fucking gurney that Hannibal's over.
Covered in knives.
Our next game coming up is absolutely darling. It gives you the opportunity to make all your
Just call this announcer an ass and fire him live on stage. They're not ending.
Shit,
They
man.
don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't care.
This game looks
Oh,
really
yeah,
good too.
someone's trying to-
Dan Edelman's helping publish
Do
this
you want a
game.
split screen for real, Liam?
Yeah.
Do you know,
Yeah,
dual,
split
do you know,
screen.
do you know Dual Twitch?
No.
Okay, there's a website called Dual Twitch, and you can just type
Yeah.
in both.
In the starry sky. And
It's gonna be great.
in this bewildering darkness.
Multi-Twitch. You can use the site. What do I fucking do? Just gonna put the streams you want in the URL. Oh, I see. PC Gamer and Ubisoft. Okay.
God. Like, Ubisoft is like one of the most like. You're actually pretty good, but you wrap yourself up in so much shit
Does this
sometimes.
Kill that
Oh,
chat.
it totally works.
Kill
Kill
that
that
chat.
box.
Oh, go away. It's gonna be
It's
great.
gotta load the channels. Now we have nothing. This is great. Yeah.
And
Okay.
then- Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well the dancing's all
Go.
Boo! Nuke the stage!
That's how we do it.
Hey everybody!
Now we get to listen to both.
I can do that. That's great.
I'll try
I can do
to.
it.
I'll try to.
Yeah, keep the audio on the Ubisoft for me if you see something pop
You
up.
guys
The
were
tall
confusing
one.
and awesome.
This is a
And
mess.
my mom has those boots, by the way. She wants them back.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know when you see a dancing
Lana!
and a baby bird with
Lana!
you could only be at the Ubisoft E3 press conference.
The Ubisoft
Welcome.
zone.
Welcome.
Hey, you guys want to create some dank memes right here?
Just gather
Make a
around,
meme.
get behind me here. It's a special year.
We need to create
and, I
memes.
want to
Get
take
all
a
these.
moment to do
Hey, look, it's
something
that made-up
that's
E3
gonna
giraffe
feel
pad.
a little
Warframe.
Oh, good old Warframe
potentially
going
even
up on top
uncomfortable for
there.
some of you.
We're gonna full
There's no
screen this
smooth or
once the
easy
PC
way
thing
to
is
do
done,
this,
guys.
but we all
Or if
felt
we see
really
something
strongly
cool
when
on
we
the
were rehearsing today that we
Ubisoft.
needed to say this. So before
PC
we
don't
start,
give no fucks.
Oh, you can
everyone
kick
here
the
at
Ubisoft quality up
want to
higher.
offer our deepest sympathies to the
I don't know how
people affected by this
perceptible
Well, you don't have to
tragedy
yet, because
in
it's just these,
Orlando.
all these fucks.
Our
Yeah,
hearts
we're also
go out to
Okay.
streaming.
everyone
I'm just gonna
in
wait
France,
until-
Let's not
yeah.
fuck with it. Just,
in the
yeah.
United
It
States
throws
and
it to
around the
medium,
world
so do two.
are with you.
Oh, fuck
And
with it.
now,
Look at this hero shit on top there. Was that Cerny?
There you go.
That's better.
That's much better, thank you.
and now with human giraffe on my right and a candy
Low
cane on
rent
my
Harley
left,
Quinn on the left.
I'm going to make a very hard right turn
My friend
and get into the
cosplayed as
fun
Lana.
stuff. Thanks for coming on,
Just
guys.
got
Dance
yelled
away.
at all
The madness that you
But they have to be prepared for that.
That's so good.
Just Dance has always been at the forefront of innovation, bringing its experience to new devices
that's
and
solid.
also introducing the world to the first dance-on-demand streaming service
Hang on, I
with Just
gotta-
Dance
Oh my
Unlimited.
God.
Look, we're doing it.
And today, Ubisoft is pleased to announce that Just Dance 2017
Oh, the
will be coming
website's
to
covering
all
it.
I thought
game platforms
she
and
meant like there
PC
was gonna be
in October
like
and the
2,000
Nintendo
Just
NX
Dance games.
next year.
They just didn't have
That's
Nintendo
like
NX.
confirming NX games without even.
Your
really
life is
good.
not
Watch the
complete
console doesn't have screen
until you have a lion
compatibility.
singing at
I'd
you out of
imagine
your
it
television
does.
Yeah,
screen.
well they probably
Hello
know.
and welcome to everybody. Lucky enough to be sitting here in this theater, and
Because
even
like
luckier
Just
enough
Dance
to
is
be
like the
watching at
one
home around
third-party
the globe
franchise
because
that
you
people
have
still release
snacks
on like
and you
Nintendo.
probably
It does good
didn't
on
shower.
That's
Nintendo.
safe. This is the answer to
I
your
am
question.
Aisha Tyler.
right here.
Some of you probably didn't shower either. There's no judgment here. I am Aisha
Shut
Tyler.
up.
Standing in the historic Orpheum
I like
Theater in
Aisha
vaguely
Tyler.
beautiful
I love Aisha
Vancouver,
Tyler.
But the material to
downtown
talk
Los
about is
Angeles.
terrible.
Yeah.
The jokes
I
are
feel
bad.
like
It's
I
true,
feel
right?
like with what's
It's
happened
underneath
with the
everything.
Ubisoft pressers
And the
is like
badges
no
are on
matter
everyone's
who they
necks,
hire,
and the
like they
smiles
don't
on
have the
everyone's
ability
faces can only mean one
to
thing. It
do a
is
good job
E3
because of
conference
whatever
time.
restrictions
Now,
are placed.
2016 is
Joel
a
McHale?
huge year
It's the
for
same
everyone here at
material that like
Ubisoft.
the
I didn't
orange
I didn't
shit
mind
has.
Joel
In
McHale,
this conference,
honestly.
Drunk
yes.
Joel.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. That I can, yeah.
And you all know what the traditional gift
I
is
want
for
Jamie
a fifth
Kennedy to come
anniversary,
back.
yeah?
When did he
That's
do?
right, my
Oh,
friend.
he did some fucking thing.
Oh
with
yeah,
it.
Liam, press F11.
And he was
Or
wasted.
girl would, if you choose.
Press
Let it wash
F11 for
over
some
you.
reason,
Now,
Liam?
people
Oh,
they always
yeah,
ask me,
no,
like,
I can do
why
that.
do I continue to do this conference in the face of the overwhelming
piece of
internet
rubber or what?
love
No, just the full
that I
screen, so that you
receive?
don't get-
I don't know what your keyboard's doing.
And it's not the money, I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Ubisoft is
Sorry,
French.
this is my computer, so.
Yeah, it's not.
Wait, that's
They'll paint me in red wine
that's
and
Deus
sarcasm,
Ex
you guys.
director.
Yeah, it is.
No, I come back every year because I love
what you can be and everything.
Hey!
And we use the
That's the guy that yelled at me.
We're doing it. Is it?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
if you
good.
fly with your
We're
wings,
double
well,
streaming
with
it.
the
Words.
possibility
Good luck uploading this,
of
Pat.
can
With
be
written words.
close to the sun can burn your wings and then eventually fall into the sea. And basically, at the beginning of this game, it's really black and gold, but especially gold. And so it represents like this.
Look, he's
dream.
getting shot out of
And,
fucking
Jensen
Udara
goes into
space
his
cannon
space machine,
again.
and there's the sunset like we see on screen right now.
World's first
And
Halo
Jensen
drop.
dives into
This
a
Icarus
abandoned,
falling system.
hotel under construction.
That's really what it
And
should
was
be
built
called.
by augmented people. And
That's
now
probably what
you
it was
see it's
called
the
initially, and they're
remaining
like,
of
that sounds
and it's
dumb.
basically saying that at the beginning of this game, it's the end of the accurement, it's the end of the dream, and now we're going into a darker world.
I'm really excited to take a look at this
Forgot about
gameplay.
I forgot about that.
Now, just so
It's been
you all
5
know,
years
because I
of
know there's
that.
someone on Twitch right now who's like, "Hey, wait a minute! This is on PC. It's just being played with a PlayStation controller." That's why
Don't freak out, everybody.
So again, this is the
It's just
PC
being
footage.
playing with a peasant machine.
Trigger warning, controller footage.
I think, I think this might be the first time I've ever seen gameplay of Mankind Divided. Oh, they're showing an Ubisoft game!
It looks.
Prince of Persia!
Yeah, those Prince of Persia copters.
Representing a different Jensen who's much more
comfortable
with it.
It's Wildlands.
Yeah, it looks like
One that
Wildlands.
translates to the
Which I
gameplay
don't
as well.
care
So
about.
So we can just close that.
Yeah.
really dynamic system. So one of the things that we're seeing.
Because I was saying earlier that I broke
system,
down and
so you
watched
can
all the
actually do
Prague
cover
open world gameplay of Mankind Divided, and it was pretty
you do
impressed.
takedowns from cover.
Hey, there's no piss filter this time.
The one thing I'd say about it is that it's so not subtle with how hard augment. Like if you thought Augs versus Not was like a really like in your face conflict in the first game, it's way more in your face.
Mechanical
well,
apartheid, right?
like I'll tell you right off the bat, with some of the places they're gonna go to, like they need it to be fucking warfare levels of hatred. So it's gonna be sick.
Yeah, you have to start with some of those.
Even something like the stealth augmentation is something that.
What about Wildlands? They're killing poor people.
This is a CG trailer for a Tom Clancy game.
Yeah. Them some Tom Clancy's in there.
Look at all those Tom
put it
Clancy.
that way.
Augmentations are thought that way.
Yeah.
Like the PEPs, the gun arm is something.
Or
like that
acid
as
on the
well.
baby.
You can take out people non-lethally.
Jensen has a new
you can do
weapon
it
called the
from
Nano
corner, but you
Blades,
can
and
also
he just
use it in
shoots
combat.
knives
Somebody
now.
throws a
Yeah,
Good.
and they're like they lock on, and you can make them electric.
So we're really trying to come up with
Just
ways
Robo
of,
Kunai?
Or do you mean the one where he shoots it straight out of his arm?
Yeah, I think the
Because
one
he's
that
got
shoots
both.
straight. Then he has a little taser.
Yeah.
Wires.
I like those tasers. Yeah.
To shape it with their choices. How does that factor into Mankind Divided?
Like I think it was at Gamescom where I was like, they announced 3 Tom Clancy games and like 0 anything else that was new.
Big moments, you
And
choose
like
A or B,
just
and
watching
then
another
it's a
CG
different,
trailer for
of course.
another Tom Clancy
But
game.
it's also when you interact with characters, depending on how you interact with them.
I love you,
react
Jensen.
to them afterwards and things like that. So we really wanted to have different layers.
Oh, look at that Wildlands. It's wild out
For
there.
example, in the Dubai level, it starts right away at the beginning when they tell you like we have to do this mission quick, and there's this sandstorm is coming and everything. And depending on how you play, you can
Look at that Ubisoft gameplay.
Yeah. Looking over the fucking world, objectives.
Popping up.
When the IDOS Montreal guy came and I saw his name, I was like, I recognize that name. I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that was the name in that chain on that bug that said, how dare you.
Because you said they should remove everything. Please remove everything from the
I put a
game.
suggestion bug saying maybe this grenade shouldn't have this functionality because it makes punching through walls useless if you get that off.
How dare you, you fuck.
And that's when Good Work took me aside and told me, like, bad work.
Bad work! You know they're sensitive, right? They get sensitive during crunch.
Don't keep it up.
Keep it down.
Keep it down. Back down.
Keep it down. Go back to bugging these micro buys.
That's a bad one.
These mini buys.
Put it to sleep, and so you have it contextual depending on when you're using energy or weapons. Otherwise, you get the clean UI. So
look at this map we reused from Far Cry 4. Far Cry 4.
I love how, despite there being 2 streams, there's nothing happening on both.
Well, I mean, it's gonna happen at least a couple of times.
Maybe we should triple stream.
Alright, let me just...
There we go. All right.
There. It's perfect this way.
The true E3.
This is the true E3 right here. We just wait for who's got something to say.
Something that we care about. Ghost Recon at the start, hell yeah!
Ghost Recon Wildlands
from Fake Account
really
29.
Bad. Fucking Microsoft, and most likely Sony won't have that. That's fucking... That's WWE levels of like, oh geez, John Cena and Roman.
I love not knowing what's coming next. This is exciting.
Yeah.
This is better.
So, Prince of Persia and Beyond Good and Evil 2, by the way.
This year.
This year.
Confirmed.
Locked.
Out tomorrow.
Warren Spector's on. Fuck.
Even if Beyond Good and Evil is to be announced, like, Michael Ancel is not working on it, so like...
Man.
No, he still works at Ubisoft.
But he's making that Wild game.
Yeah, but he works both.
I want to thank the PC Gamer folks.
Actually, though, that was actually one of the terms of him making that studio.
I guess
This PC Gamer thing clearly is like, why would you, if you were a PC Gamer, why would you watch any of the other conferences?
We are announcing Unepic Donald.
We're announcing Super Dolan.
Yes! Yes! If Warren Spector was fucking making a Dolan game... Yes!
Yes!
The highest budget.
And it's just him wandering back and forth.
in 2004.
Looking at shit.
DayZ.
No, don't let
And you open it up, and it's just a chart.
Everything was Dolan.
So,
is this still Wild?
this looks like it's
pictures of Super
This looks like
Dolan.
it's getting the gameplay of Wildlands.
Warren Spector's Super Dolan.
When we started working on DayZ,
Dolan 64.
Super Dolan champions.
would be developed for the Xbox. The PC version was.
Oh, is he fucking talking about Deus Ex 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at Wildlands, which just looks like Ghost Recon Advanced Warfighter.
That's a shame.
Right there. Boom, gotcha.
Oh god, it's the fake chat.
It's the fake chat, guys.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, it's just not just the characters.
Nope. Gotcha.
I'm in.
It is gameplay, but it's the fake team chat.
Spotted.
You good?
Yep, got it. Just moving upstairs.
Is it?
All right, let's see what we got. Okay, I got the intel on El Pozolero. He's in a camp up in San Mateo.
Literally could have just been the in-game
We could use a ride. You
Yeah.
got a car out there?
No.
No, I think it is the in-game characters talking on TeamSpeak.
Ready to fly?
Like kayfabe.
Let's go.
You got it.
It's always the worst. It's always the worst and fakest and the worst.
Which one's better?
That's E3.
Which one's better?
That's an E3 shot.
Yeah. Warren Spector talking about nothing and this over-the-shoulder gunshot of some landscape.
You know what it really looks like to me? It looks like Warren Spector's in a wrestling ring.
Yeah,
a little bit.
Hey, you guys need a
A
hand?
really fucked a cage match.
Built by Daddy.
This is the true E3
Now, Warren
experience.
Spector, you wrestles for Daddy.
So when we're done with the PC one, you can just pause it and then put the quality up on the other one.
Well, yeah,
And
I'll
full
open
screen.
it in its own tab, so it runs.
Oh look, they ripped off that bit of Chasing Dead.
Yeah.
Or the buggy.
God.
Or the Jeep.
I always hate the way fucking Tom Clancy characters move through the environment.
Put it
third
back on.
person. They have this little like
Looks like a whole lot of trouble.
shuffle that's fucking crap.
Tag the lookout.
Look, there's Braid.
I made Braid. It was me.
Warren Spector's talking about Braid. There's Kentucky at 0 and Undertale.
Yeah.
Can you get to a good
Warren
sniper
Spector
position on
made
the
it.
south side of the
He
camp?
made Portal as well.
That's the end of the PC conference.
Copy
Yeah.
that. We're moving in from the
Train station.
Show a big fucking
You know what?
crowbar
Like,
with
you
3
know what?
crowbars.
Cut to Undertale because you're the only ones that can, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remind people.
It's up. Enemy spotted. I got eyes on a sniper.
Wait for my
You're
signal.
right.
Got
This
it.
might as well just be the fucking
Now.
Indian character. It's such lies.
Let's move.
Why are you whispering?
No, I think it is the in-game characters.
No, it's
talking.
not. No. That's why there's a
I hear
face
something
in the upper left.
Two guys.
No, that's the
The
target.
one on the right.
El Pozolero.
Yeah, that's the target.
Good job.
Okay, I'm gonna deploy the drone and see what's up ahead.
Yeah, see, it's totally the fake person.
Okay.
Or else the character's telling you deploy the drone.
Okay, then they have actors trying to be cool gamers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Every year.
Every year Ubisoft does this.
I didn't know that. Okay, I'm sorry.
They
I
did that last year
misunderstood
for Rainbow Six, and it was like.
Because
the
why
fucking
would I
worst.
watch that? So I
Yeah,
didn't see
yeah,
it.
you're right.
And the Division every time.
Yeah.
That bad?
They fake it
Yep. Be careful.
to try and make. Jim Sterling did a whole video on it, like
I
where
did.
it's supposed. It makes the game look way better.
I didn't know that
Let's see
that's
what's
what
in
the
this big
case was.
building.
That's actually a good idea in hindsight.
Well, yeah, because
but-
the intended experience is this.
Red gloves,
But
gas mask. He's got guards with him.
Should be talking about anime
yeah.
and wrestling
and waifus.
and how you would rather be playing Overwatch.
But just play it.
Yeah, no.
No, I gotta play this.
I have to play this for review.
Try to find a way in. You saw anything else?
Still, my
Man, I
favorite
think he
joke
was
is when you
dissolving
enter an
somebody.
online game,
Making a
there's
can
just
of
people
acid or
acting
something.
shitty,
Yeah, look pretty
and it's
nasty.
just Let's Players recording footage.
That's exactly. That's it.
Come on, guys. Let's
Still
move.
strong.
Hey, did you guys see that play of the game where it cut to like that
All right.
live meme?
I think I found the spot. Nearly there.
Yeah.
Like loading your Wildlands map, and the loading
Your
tips
falls
are
more
you
than
sure
closer
you
you
wouldn't
get.
rather play Overwatch?
it's not too late to launch
You know
Overwatch.
we are.
Alt-tab is the answer.
Right now.
Okay.
Wow, Warren's really going, huh?
So I guess it wasn't over. Got it. It's not over yet.
Like Wildlands has a prompt in the bottom right corner for the whole game that's just Alt-tab to exit briefly.
Going in.
Don't let this guy get away.
See him, we'll talk about nightmare fuel.
Call us if you need us.
Don't worry, man, I got this.
Wow, I'm blown away that that's actually the case.
He spotted me.
I'm looking for like a mic icon or something like that. I'm not seeing anything.
Going after him.
Well, because the mic icon's gonna be above his buddy's head, right? I think.
And that's a new 50 Cent game.
SUV heading for the east end of the camp, following on a bike.
I have a feeling that Ubisoft's press conference is going to be like 2 hours long.
Yeah. The new 50 Cent game would just be like sitting in board meetings for vitamin water.
Making your grandma take out the trash.
Your grandma's trash. Well, yeah, that too, but the new 50 Cent game is him on a couch staring at a wall.
Yeah. Come on, man. Let's go. Let's go.
Hoping his grandma will ask him to take out the trash.
I am right behind you. Weaver, are you okay?
I'm good.
I'm pulling out.
Watch my money pile up.
See, like, this chase looks kind of cool.
Sure.
Like, this bit
I can't get a good shot.
looks kind of good.
I would play a Tom Clancy game where you're always on bikes and cars.
It's like Pursuit Force.
Yeah, Pursuit Force or Road Rash. Tom Clancy's Road Rash.
Yeah. Alright, I'm heading for the chopper now.
Damn, he's trying to ram the car. I gotta hit his engine.
It would be more like fuck tits. He's trying to get the fucking helicopter. Jesus.
He must be one of those nationalities.
Did you see Warcraft movie? Yeah, it was sick.
All footage on the left is captured in engine.
Where's the chopper? Where is it? I found it.
Wait, what is this on the left?
Some shit. Oh, it's
Okay.
a
montage.
I'm in the chopper. Coming your way.
Yo!
Which conference can get the most Overwatch footage? We'll cheer that.
Oh man, come on. I'm trying.
Come on, man. Mom's telling me I gotta finish.
Tough one, this guy, huh?
I can't press pause, Mom. We're in the middle of a chase.
Can you
Yeah.
push me to the side?
I don't know how it looks up there, but that's what I'm
Well, I
trying to
guess he's got the
They're
keynote,
just
right?
playing
Like,
trailers over him.
Yeah.
True.
To distract the
There's
audience.
probably music,
guys,
like
I'm
dramatic
nearly
music
there.
playing behind this. Switch for like 1 second.
And they can't make
Okay, I got him.
Yes.
Can't even imagine to do.
Be careful.
And the music keeps rising to a crescendo and ends, and then
They're
Still talking. Still talking.
They're trying to play him off, but they can't.
Man, he's a
Good
fucking
call.
he's a Terminator, man. He won't stop.
The true resolution.
I hope that works.
It will. It
Get
will.
off the stage and work on Super Dolan, you fuck.
I got him in my line of fire.
Well, hold him off. I gotta fly this thing.
Get that 144p.
higher quality than I expected.
Super Dolan. Clear, gentlemen.
That's the best joke
That
I've
was
ever
a tough
made.
mission.
Yeah, that's
Oh
pretty strong.
man, that was close.
I'm never gonna top that. Super Dolan will return in Castle Super Beat.
Ghost Dolan.
Okay.
Tom Clancy's Dolan.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Dolan.
Tom Clancy's Ghost Dolan. Everything was Tom Clancy.
News and gameplay videos.
Tom
For those of
Clancy's
you here at E3,
DOLAN.
we've got 4-player co-op demos, and we would love for you to try it. We want to get your feedback. Ghost Recon Wildlands will be released on March 7th, 2017.
Oh shit!
March of next year!
Damn! Why did he say it like it was a big shocker? That's the weird thing about that.
It's gonna crush it out past the fiscal quarter.
It's going to make us money during the quarter we need it
I think
to.
the PC one is done. Yeah, people are leaving.
Crime in the United States is escalating at an alarm.
How do I go straight to this
Click
one?
on the words that you become.
Oh yeah, right.
You gotta pop it out.
Oh no!
Pop out, pop out,
Pop out.
Yeah. Where's pop out? It's in here.
You good, you good.
Oh no, it did go. Okay,
Now
even though there was
full
no.
screen that shit.
Yeah, of course.
We can't miss this.
And change it to source.
To establish order, extreme steps must be taken.
Yeah, it's this one.
Yeah, that's
Question
what
becomes,
Look at this.
These Rainbow Six fucking Patriots?
who will take them?
No, it's on.
Oh, okay.
South Park.
Good. I'm glad there's a trailer like this.
Who's phone was I saying?
Does it have the smell of your colon now?
Yeah.
I'm DayZ.
Jason Schroeder from Ubisoft San Francisco. I had the team put together a trailer. We just took some stuff from Snowdrop and said, make cool trailer, and that's what it puts out. So that's kind of the way that goes. But all that chaos, all that scary stuff is totally true. Thankfully, the Coon is up to the occasion. And who better to defend the town of South Park than really Colorado in a world of superheroes or kids in superhero costumes.
The first game you joined the KKK
like the Coon, I need
like
some help
10
from
minutes.
friends.
That's not new.
Please welcome
He's
Trey
been the
Parker
Coon
and
for
Matt
a
Stone.
while.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's a long-standing character.
Hey,
These guys are great.
You guys think everything is stupid.
Well,
I
they're
like
happy
that.
to get a good game.
Look out.
They would.
They already did.
A comfy couch.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I had it brought
Finally,
in.
we can sit down.
I know, it's an exhausting walk all the way from there.
Where's the basketball game?
Let's talk about the story. Everybody
That's
wants
a
to know what's
really
going on
good
in the
idea.
I've never seen basketball, so I'm
It's
watching it.
Oh man, he looks old as fuck now.
Yeah, that's what happens
it
when
in a
time
while.
passes.
Picks up where the Stick of Truth kind of left off. You're the new kid. If you played Stick of Truth, you would know that in it, you're the new kid who moved to South Park. And so the game's really about who you are, and you kind of define who you are in South Park. But whereas the Stick of Truth was like a fantasy send-up, and you end up being the king in the end. And it's like the next day in South Park, and the kids have sort of switched up, and now they're playing superheroes.
Right.
Right?
Yeah, and so we actually have a backstory that the kids have been playing superhero, but they got into a big fight about something. So
Because it sounds like the amalgamation of
And in fact, Marvel wanted to call their movie Captain America: The Fractured Butthole, but we had already taken that name. So they had to call their Civil War.
True. It's a true story. That's extremely true.
But also, we want to get into who you are as this new kid, and the fact that, in Stick of Truth, you really rose to being cool because you became king. But in this game, they've kind of switched games, and so you're back to being a douchebag again.
Right, so let's see how that douchebag was able to make it into Coon and Friends. Real gameplay.
This isn't still being made by Obsidian.
No,
What
it's
the
not.
fuck? Who let this ordinary citizen into the Coon lair? Listen,
They have it
bro,
echoing
we're all
around with the
superheroes
wrong
and
mic
you
on.
aren't, so you
Change
can't
it
hang
to
out with
feed
us.
Ubisoft.
Please do us all a solid and fuck off.
This is a shirt. Who is the?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change the audio to feed Ubisoft.
No.
No,
You did it for Ghost Recon.
No, I don't want to.
Hey! Do not touch that! That device can blow up the entire Milky Way galaxy! Jesus fuck! Mom! The new kid is trying to play with the cube of ultimate destruction!
You be nice to all your friends, Eric. Be a good sharer.
Good sharer! It'll blow up the fucking galaxies! Stupid bitch! Look, dude, we already told you, you can't play. You aren't a superhero. You don't have a costume. You don't have any superpowers. Freedom Pals are adding people to their franchise. We should be adding people to ours. This dork, like, wearing a little crown? Does this look like a superhero to you? All right, have a seat, douchebag.
I can't.
Not there. That's Mysterion's seat. Not there either, stupid. All right, in order to play superheroes, you have to have a superhero persona. Then you can fill out your character sheet on Coonstagram. Do you have a Coonstagram page? Oh boy, you're not even on Coonstagram, huh? Well, I guess I can create one for you. Unbelievable. So the first thing we need to fill out on your character sheet.
Oh, look at that art.
You know, what kind of superhero are you?
Because that's what they would look like. In their heads.
Yeah.
I want to see all the other classes.
Speedster.
Speedster. Ah, yes, like the Flash or Quicksilver. I like it.
Oh, he said the name.
Wow.
Woo!
That's what I'm thinking. Wow.
It was really important to us to be able to, and you guys,
Oh,
to be
shit,
able to
South
really
Park.
create your own superhero. So that
You're
you saw in that
swearing
UI
these
that there are
tweets.
dungeons
I
with
should
different
tell us
superhero
what
classes you
these
can choose
things
from.
is
You mix
true.
and match powers.
That
from
was the
those classes
best trailer.
And really make a
Oh,
superhero
we
all your
bullshit
own.
South Park.
What else is new in the
With
fractured
their-
butthole?
Yes,
That's obviously
South Park.
I mean,
Just like that.
I mean, it's definitely more of there's definitely more of defining your character and kind of, in superhero movies, there's always like the intense emotional center that like motivates
Trending
why you have to go out and
worldwide,
fight.
Roman
So it's a much,
Reigns.
as you can already tell, it's a much more spiritual.
It's a more spiritual.
It's a more spiritual game. It's much more about.
There's actually a part of it that I'm really proud of, where there's a gay fish in South Park, and he loves fish sticks, and the gay fish actually wants you to help him get his mother into heaven. And so you get to journey up and try to help this little gay fish get his mom into heaven. And you're all acting like this shit's regular.
Shit is hard.
Shit is hard.
That's fucked. Okay, so the gay fish
I hope you all saw the Kanye.
That's Kanye West.
Yeah. That won't make it.
So he wants to get his mother into heaven.
We, you know, Cartman's the one who's kind of in charge of telling each superhero what their tragic backstory was that made them a superhero, and so this is what he comes up with for a player.
Right, let's see it.
Who let this guy join us anyway? Go easy on him, you guys. He's had a tough life, and it's time they learned your tragic backstory. You lay awake that night, like so many other nights. You couldn't sleep because you knew you weren't like the other kids. You walked to the mirror. You looked in the mirror and you felt alone. And that's when it happened. A loud noise. You swore you could hear your mother calling for help.
Oh my god, is this...
You left your room. You left your room.
Is this gonna make fun of Flash's fucking stupid backstory?
Seriously, dude, just walk through the door already? But then you finally reached your parents' door. And what you saw when you opened that door changed your life forever and led you to fighting crime. You were too late, because when you opened that door, you saw your dad fuck your mom. What? Butthole doesn't trust anyone because his dad fucked his mom and he couldn't do anything to stop it. That doesn't make any sense. I know. How could the person you trust do that to the only other person you love? Cartman, everyone's dad fucked everyone's mom. Huh? That's how it works, stupid. Our dads fucked our moms. Oh, right. So does that mean your dad fucked your mom, Cal? Huh? Yes! My dad fucked my mom. That's why I'm here. Don't steal his backstory, dude. That's not cool.
I can see there's a lot of people that relate to that story.
Yeah, it's very personal for us, and apparently that does touch a lot of people.
There's very few people that can at least relate to it at some level, except for Jesus. So,
Bird Jesus.
Got that one out.
You couldn't see
so
your mom get fucked.
I got another thing in South Park that's brutal, our combat, and we worked on that a lot together.
Yeah,
my dad fucked my mom through her ears.
And it's a superhero game, so it has the combat is definitely the center.
Yeah,
centerpiece.
it was actually pretty cool because we, us and the guys from Ubisoft, we'd come down and talk about what this game would be, and we'd go back to my house afterwards and play board games, because I'm a big board gamer, so we'd play all like my favorite board games and tabletop miniature type of games and figure out how to, you know, we still wanted to keep some of the turn-based stuff because it really makes it easier to do story, and so so we just tried to do a big 4.0 version of Stick of Truth.
Right, I mean, all of those sessions, it's a lot of very real clarity that comes from that. So what we ended up putting in is they'll combat space and time. So let's talk about it. First, let's talk about space.
Yeah.
You're not restricted to a location anymore.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
nice.
You can move to get into tactical positions on your enemies. Ooh. You can also move to get behind cover. You can push and pull enemies, but they can also do it to you. You can you can knock them into other characters and get an extra attack.
Oh, cool.
You can use some of your powers like
don't
here to get
ever
over
cut away
obstacles.
from that Randy footage.
So obviously using space makes a big difference.
Oh shit, let him jump and
Scissors.
Totally realistic. Next up is time. In the first game, your farts were legendary. Now your farts are so powerful that you can use them to rip the fabric of time itself.
Like Ghost Recon.
Oh my god, that effect.
So, you can use that to rearrange the turn order. Mastering space and time makes a huge difference. I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it. Let's bring it out with big volume.
Oh shit!
It gets loud too.
Yeah. It's a loud game. Yeah. So I think that's pretty cool. Yeah. So then we did all that, and now we do the business part.
Business part. Oh, awesome. What's that part?
It's obviously been an amazing game for us to work on, and I think both of our teams have been having a ton of fun. And we're almost done, and now we have some exciting news for our South Park fans before we go.
Yeah, one of these
Anyone who buys the Fractured But Whole will get the Stick of Truth for PS4, Xbox One, and Steam for free. If you pre-purchase the game today, Fractured But Whole that is, and you can start playing Stick of Truth right away. So check out our website and get our information about our participating retailers.
Also, there's a PS4 and Xbox One version of Stick of Truth.
Sounds great.
Good.
So we made a trailer if you want to see it.
It
sort of shows what the boys are fighting about. That was the Civil War Fractured Butthole part of it.
People want to know the release date probably too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think it is? What do you think it is?
I'm putting my money on December 6th. The Fractured But Whole will be released on December 6th.
I guess that was an inside joke.
That's it.
There it is. Thank you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks.
Enjoy the trailer.
Fucking busy.
We have to make an episode every day.
Yeah, every day.
Why did we choose this life? Why did we become superheroes? We dedicate our lives to fighting crime for one reason. To make $1 billion on a superhero franchise. Now let's go through the plan one more time. First, we start with the Coon movie. Then we do the Super Craig movie. Then Super Craig and Coon will join forces in the Human Kite movie, just as we start ramping up Kenny's Netflix series. How come I have to have the Netflix series? I want a movie too. You have a movie, Mysterion. You're in the third Coon and Friends United movie, after your Netflix series. Yeah, but he's saying he doesn't ever get his own movie. Do I get my own movie? Not everyone gets their own movie.
The franchise plan sucks. If we want to make billions of dollars, then I think we should start with the Tupperware movie.
Right, start with a black superhero. Marvel is making a black superhero movie. Yeah, now! They waited years to get to that. We follow their plan. We do all the real people first, and we sneak the black guy in and fade out.
Movies starring all of us, like all the time. But then we're just rehashing the same old material.
There's nothing wrong with doing the exact same movie to start a franchise.
Okay, J.J. Abrams.
Okay, so you're on Cartman's side? He just likes this plan because he gets 2 movies in phase 1. Guys, we have to just go with this plan. We don't even have 1 movie yet.
How did it get to this? How did we grow so far apart?
You go with the plan. Maybe Yeah. Oh, you want Civil War? Is that what you want? Yeah, dude, Civil War. Fuck you. Fuck you. Get out of my house. We'll make way more money on our franchise. Go ahead. I bet you don't even get halfway through phase 1 on your franchise, DC Comics. I thought Civil War wasn't supposed to happen until phase 3. Shut up, Super Craig.
That's the best season ever. Oh, man, that's really good. That's like the Avengers form.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
I didn't want to have to do this, but you leave me no choice.
Oh! Someone use a microaggression?
Yeah! Nice.
Easy Principles the Hulk in this, I guess? Like,
I guess both sides of the ring.
If you have been playing that drinking game at home, you probably fell asleep on your computer. And now we move from the flatulent, prepubescent superheroes of South Park to the snowy post-pandemic streets of New York in Tom Clancy's The Division.
What does that joke mean?
Thanks to all of you out there, The Division broke records when it launched earlier this year, and today more than 10 million of you have spent up to 3 hours a day hitting a steady supply of high-value targets and trying to get your hands on the best loot in the dark zone.
Go.
Here to tell us more about what's new in The Division, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Julian Garrity, creative director from Massive Entertainment.
What just happened? Did we just run away to beat you to the bathroom?
Yes, now Will's gonna pee in his bag.
Thank you. And
Willie is peeing in his bag off screen.
I'm not actually that short.
No, you're actually taller than me without these shoes on. I'm sorry.
I'll go with it. And
Women
thanks
do that
to
a
all the
lot.
Division
Yeah,
players
they
out
fool you
there
with
who
their
are
feet.
so passionate about our game.
It's a cool ass game. And you guys have been adding all kinds of new stuff to the game since it debuted. We heard just a little while ago about the Underground, so do you want to tell us more about what's going on with that?
That's the law
So,
now.
in Underground,
When you release a
and your
boring
team
game,
will be
you have to
fighting
keep adding
Wow,
against
that's
a
the
dangerous
first year of
threat
DLC.
hidden beneath
Yeah.
the streets of New York City.
That's
and
a
every time you play,
road map.
the challenge is
Sure
unique.
is.
That means endless
Those
replayability
are big
and
buys.
even better rewards the further you
Each
go.
one's a bigger
Okay, so, I mean, one of the
buy
coolest
than
things about this
last
game
one.
is it is open world, it is so
Biggie
robust,
buy.
and you're making it more robust all the time. So are you
Aisha
going to tell
Tyler's
us when we're going to get this new
classically
content,
trained.
or do I just have to start taking bets? I know, I'm big and I'm also pushy.
Yes.
I agree.
Underground will be out June 28th on Xbox One and PC, and August 2nd on PS4. And this is just one of the updates we'll be releasing this year. Because for the Division team, this is a long-term commitment.
Sorry, just when
we
Willie
love
started
this
getting
world.
up, I realized
You
if I
love this
didn't
world.
beat him to
We're
the
going to
bathroom,
keep on
I
making it
might
better for you.
just piss my
Awesome.
pants.
I mean, you know,
Why
I've
did
been
you
in love with
wait
this game
so
since
long?
you guys first
Because
debuted
I wanted to
it.
see the South Park
On one of the
bit.
shows that I hosted, and I'm really, really excited about it.
Cool. And that's not the only thing we're going to tell you about today. We've got a little
Sorry?
surprise
I
for you.
wasn't even going to
To
the
celebrate
Yeah, but if you
Ubisoft's
were,
30th
I would
birthday,
be
we're
could've
giving
just
our
missed
fans
together.
five
On
exclusive
stream.
outfits to use in game. Ghost Recon, Rainbow Six, and Splinter Cell.
Am I gonna be able to get Aiden Pierce's iconic hat?
Yeah, maybe.
You get
Sam
an
Fisher's
outfit.
iconic
You get an
goggles that
outfit.
we didn't-
Chad, you get the 3 outfits. Good for you, Chad. So, if you're a member of Ubisoft Club, all of these outfits will be 3 for you with the release of Underground.
It's like smushing 2 or 3 or 4 games together that you love.
Don't tell the other
I
teams,
don't know,
'cause
I have a lot of feelings.
They let us do this, but they're not.
I love it. Well, I'm super stoked about running around Manhattan in trifocal goggles without getting arrested like I typically do. So we've got Underground, we've got dope new outfits.
For good.
Yeah.
More?
So it's just like
We've got
they released
one
a
more
character way
expansion
earlier than
to
normal.
talk to you about today.
Unlike
In
releasing a
it,
character
you'll
like 2
struggle to
months
find
late.
meager
guess, like,
supplies
guest
in New York
characters are,
and
like,
fight to survive in some of the most
They already
brutal
have-
weather
they already have-
conditions
they already have an existing
imaginable.
model, you know,
It's a
design.
completely
Well,
new way
clearly
of
they're
playing
like,
the
we're
game,
gonna wait for
and you'll
E3.
be able to play it
Yeah.
very soon,
As
even
opposed to
sooner
whatever.
if you're on Xbox One or PC. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Survival.
Yeah.
Sounds like it might be neat.
Shadows of Catmine?
Yes. It'll be cold.
The blizzard was getting worse,
New York in a blizzard.
but we had to investigate the rumors of a cure.
Nice, way to go.
Just there.
Chasing dead helicopter.
Take a driving class.
Another happy landing.
Out of the helicopter slowly.
The storm took everything.
Took all my gear.
I gotta respect.
No food, no water, temperature dropping.
You can just put the snow in like a little container and get water.
You just eat it. Not even a bag of Cheetos.
Someone in the chat wrote, Stardust. Dolan.
We are not alone
Dolan
out here.
tendency. Dolan is not Crash.
Dolan is unbreakable.
In this world, it's
Dolan.
hunter against prey.
Is that Sam Fisher?
No, it's just DLC for
It's okay, they all kind of run together after a while.
yeah.
Because I know they rebooted it. And it looks like
They're gonna reboot that reboot in a couple of years.
Gotta
Try.
get the Tom Clancy miniverse back together.
Yeah.
There we go.
The storm doesn't care if you live
It's your typhoon.
Technically, the Punisher Netflix.
or die.
Spider-Man Homecoming.
Spider-Man Homecoming is a 3-boot.
Yep.
Avengers Hulk is a 3-boot.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It was supposed to be the same universe, but they changed actors. But they really didn't
But
want to
some
make
of
it
us
clear.
Yeah,
will
that's
survive.
Wow. That's the second one.
I was gonna say the premise of this Survival expansion sounds a lot more fun, but I would like to see gameplay of it rather than that.
Yeah.
Collecting.
Look at that bad guy from every.
Everything.
Shoot.
From Army of 2.
Yeah, I think that's what we would take.
Oh, this is the artist title.
So much awesomeness. Now, for Ubisoft, VR is the perfect technology for making gaming more accessible. And Ubisoft Montreal's Funhouse team built a game that just about everyone is going to know how to play the minute they put on their headsets. So, here to take us into the world of Eagle Flight, please welcome creative director Charles Houteau, along with two huge fans of the game, Palmer Luckey, inventor and founder of Oculus, and Jason Holtman, head of publishing at Oculus VR.
Hello everyone. I am very excited to show you the game today. And even more
reading
excited
too much
to have you
manga.
guys to play with us.
Thanks for having us. We're huge fans of Eagle Flight. It's very, very intuitive. And the flight mechanic is super innovative, and it gives you that real freedom of flying in VR. But most of all, it's just super fun. And by super fun, I mean I can beat Palmer almost every time I play.
That's not true.
Why have I been seeing
We've been
Lucky
playing this
Palmer
game
for
for months
years?
at Oculus, and we've been getting pretty
Palmer
good at it.
Lucky
and,
is not
so
a
this is a really
name.
good chance for us to come and show everybody that we can beat you guys at your own game.
Yeah. Let's see what
Fuck
you got,
you.
Palmer. Let's play.
I can beat you in this thing.
Palmer, why did you almost kill VR with that time
Hello
magazine?
everyone. My name's Carsten Myhill and I'm going to talk you through for the first time ever at E3 a live PvP demo in VR. It's called Capture the Prey. And 2 teams of 3 will battle it out in the skies over prey. Over here we have the blue team resplendent in their Hawaiian shirts led by Palmer Luckey, Olivier and Vicky. And the red team, led by Jason Holtman, with his 2 wingmen, Andre and Charlie. The rules are simple.
Fuck
It's a
Hawaiian
capture the
shirt
flag game,
team.
and we will play best of 3.
Delicious pizza.
So if we're ready to go, let's fly.
We're ready to go. Please, God, let this work.
The VR
So we can see
goes
the
out of
first
control
location
now,
of the
start
prey,
throwing up on stage.
right there at the foot of
Like,
the Eiffel
the
Tower.
throw up from Palmer
And they
Lucky
have to take
going
it
on someone
to the
else,
nest to
the
score a point.
sensation of that
No,
throw
his
up
stomach's dry.
causes Aisha Tyler to
Taking
throw
the
up
object
all
and
over her
bringing it to a
shoes.
goal. All right, maybe not the greatest analogy in the world, but you get the idea. Teamwork is key to succeeding in this game. Paris has been reclaimed by nature. We can see the Champ de
You are the bird.
overrun now with
There's a France level, huh?
beautiful trees and undergrowth.
Still the burger.
And the escaped animals from the zoo.
You are
like those giraffes over there.
So, like, Tokyo Jungle is happening
the rabbit.
below as you're an
Making his
eagle
way
flying
over to the
above
nest
everything.
right now. He's trying to stay low, using shortcuts, weaving in and out of the trees.
What's
That's really nice.
alleyways
What's
and
shooting
tunnels
you?
wherever he
What-
can.
why
Looks
is-
like, yeah, it looks like they're taking
Trying to
damage.
stay out of sight
No, it means
of his
someone's
opponents
following
who are
you,
trying
like
to shoot
How
him.
are they controlling this though?
With
their heads.
Like
Oh,
cut back
and he's
to
been hit
live
by Andre.
action actually right now because I want to see what they're doing.
And the rabbit is down. Charlie's got it. So the red team in possession.
So it's like that game that Rambo played with the Afghani warriors where
You
you
should
threw that
really
boat
show
around.
the people chasing so I understand what the fuck is happening.
you just
Gonna pick it
leaning
up.
your head? Is that
They're
all
not
it
far
is?
from the nest now.
There's got to be more.
It looked like
And
they
it's
had
You do
controls
have a
around it.
controller,
blue
but I read about it. You do lean your head for the movement. Yeah.
There's the
Like
nest.
a grab button or something.
Something like that.
Are Blue going to score first? Yes, they are. 1-0 to the blue team.
Red team's so
what a
shocked
guy.
with his face.
Fuck them.
This is just
Okay,
aerial
remember it's
football
best
with
of
the
3, so
controls.
the red team need to
Yeah.
score to stay in the contest.
Well, this mode at least. There's other modes.
Vicky
Oh,
with
he
the
fucking
amazing
shot him
steal
down.
Flew right into the
Dribble
line of
gun.
sight. Andre, who
Bird
took it from
power.
her.
Damn.
Yeah, you're shooting eggs.
Into the tunnel.
Wait, how do you do that?
Utilising
They just
gusts
cut
of
out
wind
the
and
intro of
thermals to get a
1666
speed
and
boost.
made it its own
Gun
game.
up.
Andre looks like he's got a bit of a
Word
free
up.
run at the moment.
You don't fly quite as fast with the hair in your mouth.
This is the Overwatch to 1666
Someone's
Titan.
Oh, you shoot a gust of wind. That's what you're shooting them with.
That
Andre
looks really
staying
good
low.
in VR though,
Jason,
like flying
big
in out
wingman
of,
backing
in
him
out
up.
of those small spaces.
The art style in the original
Over to the
demo
Vampyr
they
there.
made was nicer.
Oh
different,
yeah,
I like
murder
it.
that fucking bird.
I just noticed, like, on stage, they're sitting pretty close together, so they could clap their heads together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Don't high five each other, that's not going to work.
Blood on the stage.
Okay, the final location is right there at the top of the Eiffel Tower. Don't ask me
Your
how the
press
rabbit got up
conference
there.
is judged by how
It's
soon
an
you can
extremely
draw
exposed
blood.
position. We'll see them shooting at each other as they head up to try and get that final rabbit.
Oh
Show me how
no,
they're controlling this.
Yves Guillermo has bladed.
Palmer with a kill, good work. And Andre's
There's
down,
tons
great
of
shot.
articles
Vicky
on
taking him out there.
Yeah, I just want to
Vicky
see their
on the
heads
side.
moving around
The
goofy.
Eiffel Tower.
Get a gif out of it.
In the opening 30 seconds of the Legend of Zelda demo, Reggie fills Ames just blades. Just to show you that he's serious.
Vicky with the steel.
He blades onto a pizza.
Bleh, 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 bleh.
There you go.
This is my new Pizza Hut
Yeah,
pizza.
okay, that's exactly what
Oh my god, they look like shit.
That's so weird. A line of people
Just put your hands up like this and you're
Like,
full on
exactly.
hippie.
Yeah, no, just drug it out.
That's cool though.
Not far to go now.
Hey, she Tyler feels like she's losing the crowd, so she blades.
And the blue team
Oh shit. I'm fucking busted open, can you believe that?
Sorry guys, you're gonna have to stop now.
That's fucking next level. To really like drum up the excitement in your press conference, blade, take bumps.
Oh no, all the Just Dance dancers are bleeding. They're all over the floor.
Fucking blade!
Can't stop me now. Trey just starts slipping all over the blood on the
played early
floor.
version of this game last year at E3, and I'm
You
not
see
gonna
them
lie to
take
you,
those
it
headsets
was
off
like
and they're still
super
going
alpha,
like,
and I
Take the
really
pageantry.
very good.
Take the pageantry of CEO and put it in E3 where they get wrestling and storylines.
It is playable this week at the Ubisoft and Oculus.
Like over the
booths, so
course
get
of the
down
press
there
conference.
And
Prince of Persia's coming up next.
now that we've seen some flying raptors soaring through abandoned city streets,
I'm
it is
a
now
machine.
a bit higher in elevation. So please welcome Ubisoft Red Storm's David Votipka.
It's still called Red Storm? That's cool.
Oh, Mr. David Patemka.
David Potemkin.
Yeah.
At Ubisoft,
Yeah,
VR is about
I was
more
like,
than
he's a
just
nerd, or
technology.
else Mark said.
It's about creating games
Oh, more
that
VR
just
stuff,
weren't
cool.
possible before,
Huh.
and exploring new worlds with friends without ever
They
having
were
to
the
leave
Tom
your
Clancy
living room.
group for a long time.
It's about fully immersing yourself in these
That was
worlds.
why, that's why I don't recognize their name.
Yeah, well, because
and
they
going
haven't really
places
made one
and
in a
becoming
while, I
people
think. I'm not sure.
and doing things that you otherwise could not do.
I really want to see like a AAA
Today,
VR game out of this
VR
E3.
is all about opening
Implying
up.
that Giant Cop was not a AAA VR game.
That was one. That was one.
He wants more.
I'm not done.
A game that you can play for more than an hour, because that's all it really is.
I love Giant
A game that I can keep coming back to. Yeah.
Star Trek?
That's that.
Oh yeah, maybe
That's
because
that
that
noise.
was leaked. Yeah. So it is the Star Trek game. Yeah.
Excuse me.
If it's a VR bridge
No,
simulator, that's cool.
I saw what this is actually in the leak. Yeah, you'll be pleased.
Push those
Oh,
engines,
is it
Sudo.
that fucking game, but like Star Trek version?
Some of the most
Where
decorated
you're,
officers in the
control the
Federation.
bridge.
It's Jordy! It's Jordy!
Check it out.
Placed among Starfleet's finest ships. We're en route to a secret testing facility and are proceeding to our destination.
Yo! I hope someone turns into a sex monster.
I also hope this.
This is amazing! Wow!
Absolutely astonishing.
When I walked in,
Oh,
I really
God.
wasn't sure what I was actually
Oh yeah!
into.
Yeah!
This is very cool. If I could have imagined what I would have wanted,
Yeah, we know.
I want to get
Even the
paid!
children don't.
Pay me!
This is what we've been waiting for.
Thought for a second I thought that was Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Holy crap, this is amazing.
I mean, it really is.
It's
great.
made out of transparent
That was
aluminum!
extraordinary.
Oh, it's Carl Urban!
Fully
Fucking
encompassed
super cool, man.
in a world.
Whoa, not into that.
Dude, this is awesome!
Each other and you're talking to each
And
other.
it's 7 to 9!
Recognizer!
So yeah, it's your
Who's the
player
other? Who's the other person?
So there's Captain.
We're marking out.
It's working. They got
It's
the
working!
actors.
It's working super
The
good!
actors
Yeah,
are playing the
yeah,
game.
yeah!
What
Who's
is
the
show
other
you
person?
didn't give more game? You're watching the actors.
Oh, because this is a developer. Boo!
No, you know what this is?
You're getting
You know what this
super
is?
blind.
This is Space Team in VR.
Yeah, Space Team.
Well, I was trying to think of that game that's like where you're all on the bridge and you're like controlling.
Space Team is one of
Look
them.
over and see the person in
Space
space
Team.
doing their
Graphically, all
Probably
the
the
characters
same
look
kind of-
terrible,
Team
but
does
it
not
looks good.
succeed unless everybody does their job well.
I know this sounds like a weird like hand wave, but like in VR stuff actually does look a lot better than it appears. in VR.
No, I mean like art, like those are just
No, I-
basic shit character models.
I get what you mean.
Transporting
But
Jordy, you're a terrible engineer. How'd you ever do your job properly?
Because I was masturbating to my hollow girlfriend.
And then she found out and it was even better.
And then they gave Troy the keys, and she crashes the ship. She basically makes everyone doom.
In anticipation.
Crash.
Artemis. There we go. Artemis. Yes, bridge simulator game.
The technology of virtual reality.
What?
To catch up with where we imagine
it's the Klingons.
we should be.
The Klingons.
And where we
always
want
with the
to go.
Klingons.
Line us up for war, please. We have full power. Ensign, as soon as you can get us the hell out of here, I'd be most grateful.
This was really incredible.
I got paid.
Down to 20%. Come on, y'all.
Boston Public was my way out of Star Trek, and that bombed.
It's your own Star Trek experience in a virtual world.
If the tutorial is the Kobayashi Maru,
oh yeah,
that'd be the
that'd be good.
And then if you fail, the game locks you out.
Forever. You have to fail.
But what about the no-win scenario? Yeah, you know what?
Gotta hack it.
Alternatively, it's the final level.
Bridge Crew is a little bland of a title.
And it's impossible. You can only get better times.
That's fine.
Oh, this year, fall 2016.
Guys,
that's
Ubisoft
cool.
is bringing you the first ever Star Trek VR game. As you can see, it's amazing, and you heard it here first. Unless, of course, you heard it from the reporter who leaked it on Reddit.
Yeah.
You know what you can suck a bag of. Ladies and gentlemen,
that's not bad.
That's
here
not
is
bad.
the man who was rocking a VR headset way before VR even existed, Mr.
Jordy.
LeVar Burton.
They should play the DMX theme of Rainbow when it comes out.
Now that's a skeleton I can get behind.
Oh, this is so exciting. This is happening.
I read because of you.
This is happening.
Yeah,
Okay.
I also did.
I didn't want to, but you
I had
forced me.
installed here for precisely this occasion.
Thank you so much.
So it looks like Ubisoft got some of the old Trek band back together. I mean, like all of the old Trek bands and the new ones back together. So I have
never
two
watched
questions for you.
Voyager.
First of all, I know you have my email, so why no invite? But we'll talk about that after. And how did the game compare to being on the actual Enterprise?
So here's the thing, right? We use our imaginations so much, right? When you're on the set, you guys know that. When you're operating the console,
I love you, Rafar
Putin.
You love me so much.
You're breaking all our
Exploring worlds with friends without leaving my living room is my aesthetic.
Oh, we eat a bunch of shit.
Harmony Malt's kind of like you.
Ubisoft VR with Star Trek. Yes.
Finally, I can end my hunger strike.
And
I'm down to bones
Finally,
here.
Blake can stop playing other video games.
So, what was it like?
I'll play that with Plague.
Particular crew?
You'll play that with Plague.
I'll play that with Plague. He'll be the captain, and boy, will he gripe about it.
Yeah.
I know.
but it feels real. I mean, it felt
No,
real
he's just
to us
that
when we
captain that's always just kind of face palming. It's like, oh, this crew.
I would love it if whoever's doing the
He
overlays.
sets up base in the holodeck.
with your friends when
Run
you play.
furries.exe.
And here's the thing.
Whoever runs the Twitter overlays like fucks up. They put one, man, what a shit game.
Accomplish the mission. And what's more Star Trek than that? I mean, you could play as the
I love
engineer,
the smell
or,
of the Star Trek's
you
colon.
could drive the
Yeah,
ship, you
I
could
love
be
the
captain,
smell of
or you
reading
could be the
Rainbow's
captain, but
colon.
no one position is more important than any
Ba-da-ba.
other.
Don't take my word
Everybody
for
has
it.
to do their
Smell it
level
yourself.
best in order to get the job done, and that's at the core of what Star Trek is.
I read this book, my first colon sniff.
Yeah, absolutely.
I learned
So
all
when
about
you
it.
Were, when you were Jordy before, you were the engineer.
Yes.
But in the game, you got to be the captain. So what did that feel like?
Finally.
Well, I told
Jordy
you guys
got
at
his own
Brainstorm, but I was
command,
not
didn't
gonna
he?
shake
Or
my
was
hand.
it? I think he
for the
did in the
privilege,
last episode of
and,
Next
and so
Generation.
they
I
said
think he
fine.
got his own show.
He gets
for
to be
me,
a captain in
it
various
took a minute for me
spin-off
to
things.
get acclimated because it was
He
weird
runs the
how
ship
I
a
just sort
couple
of
times.
slipped into Jordy. It
'Cause
was like
it's not,
that skin. I just
there's
like
worse
put it right
people
back
to
on
put in
again.
the
The
hands of,
lingo,
like
the
Troy.
rhythm,
Like
the
Troy.
technobabble, it all
Like destroyed the
started
ship
clicking in,
multiple
coming
Hey,
down.
remember? Hey,
But
do you
I was-
remember what
I'm used to,
character
like,
Troy
responding
kills
to
to
an order
succeed in her
and
captain's
not
test?
initiating the orders. So I had to like, oh yeah.
What character she murders?
I saw the episode.
That's
I
how
remember.
we start this thing. So
Right.
it took a moment, but I
Wait,
got
him?
Yeah.
How?
It's like, Jordy, can you fix it? And he's like, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
But I'll
yeah,
fucking die super hard.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, but can you fix it though? He's like, yeah.
because the gameplay.
And then Riker's like, you passed. She's like, I don't even want to fuck you now.
Well, I can't wait to play this game.
I'm just kidding.
at your
That
house.
beard.
Yes. Well, you can come over and then we can play. We can play with like Brent and Jonathan Frakes and Michael Dorr.
Oh, you're just fucking with
All the old mummies. We'll all get together.
We all hang out and play poker like that episode.
Like all of the episodes.
So I'll just try it out with you after. But thank you so much for talking about this with us today.
And there's a Jack. That's no help for the Klingon.
It's very clear that I don't rank you
And
by
we're
many
so
levels, so I will
salty.
just say, make it so, number one.
I love you.
You're not number. Oh God.
He's not number 1. He's a fucking engineer.
He's like number
5.
5.
It's her number 1.
It goes. The captain, Riker, Data. What?
We've all imagined ourselves
Crusher,
on the bridge. Now,
Jordy, right?
We're going to have
I
Star
think
Trek
Jordy's
at
above
the
Crusher.
Ubisoft booth, and of course when it comes
Crusher has that weird
all
doctor
major
spot, but she
VR
gets
systems.
She gets special treatment.
At 5:30, Nintendo's gonna be showing something on the YouTube live stream.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Well, is it? Okay.
No, with Jeff Keighley, yeah.
Oh, that might be worth it then.
Money's on Mother 3.
Forces them to show stuff.
It came without warning.
The fuck is this?
It's epic quest for loot too.
Oh.
Is it For Honor?
Warlords Battle Cry 4.
More South Park.
Might be.
Prince of Persia.
Yeah, that's Prince of Persia right here.
Child of Light 2.
What the fuck?
Rayman.
Berserk.
Gears of War.
The only thing I can think of.
I don't know what the fuck this is.
Came to us all.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Bloodborne 3.
For Honor.
It's For Honor.
Yeah,
it's For Honor.
It's For Honor.
Because it's the
sources. Pagoda. Yeah.
So the stories in the ancient times there were some
world
massive
gets all
cataclysm.
bullshitted together.
That's cool. That's fine.
And then everyone's like,
I agree.
There's this one little spot of good land.
Amazing water.
Let Jason get on the stage.
Jason's fucking awesome.
Jason Vandenbergen. He should do the whole conference.
Yeah, okay, that would explain how the fuck this ridiculous setting makes
Because
sense.
we just thought it was a dumb time thing.
Yeah.
A physical cataclysm that smashes the continents
Then
together
Knight
is awesome.
put down her sword.
And it's like, listen, 99% of the world is worthless now.
We better fight for what's left.
How many historians were paid in the making of this game?
0.
Yeah.
Have a fourth guy come in.
Yeah, let the techno wizard.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
Fucking Protoss.
I want a big Protoss man to come in.
It's only 3.
So began a millennium of conflict.
Yeah! There was a Steam game released the other day, and it doesn't look too great, but it has a title called Battle Forever.
What kind of game is it?
It's like a simple overhead 2D thing.
Okay.
It didn't look that special, but I saw that title, but I fucking clicked the page.
Sometimes you just get it, you know? You get the good nerd.
It's a fucking.
such
It
a
got
good
me to
name.
click on it, and I was like, oh, it's nothing, but.
Sometimes you get the name and then you go, yo, I gotta make something.
Warriors the world has ever known.
Do a suplex.
See, that's the problem with the axe, though, and Viking weapon, is that you gotta, like, yank it out.
Yeah.
That'll be just a little QT.
Love your cool mustache mask.
It's Tom Cruise under there.
I wouldn't mind if this was called For Honor Battle Forever.
Yeah. Or just Battle Forever.
Oh no, it's the fucking cowards of the army.
Wait, Fourth Army?
It's the cowards.
I think we might actually see a fourth army here.
Oh shit.
Arrow
The
guys.
Protoss, come on.
Elves?
Night elves.
Oh no!
The cowards. Archers.
It's the Robin Hoods.
Apollyon.
What?
Wait.
I bring war.
Is that? No, it's not.
No, it's just evil
I thought
battle.
it was.
It's Chaos Marine.
I thought it was Ottoman Empire.
So she made this awful thing happen.
Yeah. It's like this.
It's the evil force.
Battle. Yeah, Jason.
Never leave the stage.
Yeah, the first guy's helmet was kind of like a little bit Ottoman, but like the
desperation.
So I bumped into this guy like 3 times.
And you're like, don't cast a spell on me, please.
We saw him at the airport, you and I, Liam, I think. I said hello to him at
You're like, here, sign my Red Steel 2.
I said Red Steel 2 was awesome. He's like, no one thought so, but thanks.
And the wolves
it's not true. It's awesome. You're wrong, Jason. We all liked it.
I'm Jason Vandenberg. I'm the creative director on For Honor. Last year, in our multiplayer
We
reveal,
know his cane has a sword.
we gave you the
inside.
chance to experience
at all
our
times.
new melee combat system, the art of battle. Now, we welcome you to the world of For Honor. In our campaign, Be Knighted.
Yeah,
Join
sell
the
it.
Blackstone Legion.
Yeah, you sold it
Drive
good.
your
It's like a
enemies from
wrestling
your
promo.
lands.
Yeah.
The doors have been locked and
As a
chained.
samurai,
Under your seats is a weapon.
Go.
Let the glory come.
Battle forever.
Yanks the sword out of the kid.
Blades.
And as a Viking,
Whoever wins gets a free invite to the
I
beta.
think it's better to just show you. I'd like you to meet. Thanks. I'd like you to meet our game director on For Honor, Roman Campos Oriola. Come on out, Roland. Yes.
That's
He's
quite
the
a
game
name.
director. What does Jason do? I thought he was the game director.
Good luck.
Or he's just creative director. I don't know.
You are the raider. In the aftermath of war, your people
He's
were
doing it.
starving. You brought them back. Now, your fleet sails for the lands of the samurai in seeking plunder and glory.
Christ. Now
Man, that's some scenery.
Now I
shooting.
want
Good job, Radagast.
I want my
Napoleon's
GPS
war
replaced with that
had
voice.
taken us to the edge
God, I
of
wish he did the
extinction.
narration too.
But
Made
that
well.
raider reminded us of who
You know what I'd be fine with? You know what I'd be fine with? Fourth Army Persia
but not Apollyon.
DLC skin for the main guy.
Unheard messages. Press
But
1.
they knew we were coming.
Always with the gaijins coming in.
Always with
Something
these guys,
with
I
gaijins.
swears.
I hope the main guy that you can be on the Japanese side is Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know.
And on the side of that catapult thing, it says Gaijin go home.
Yeah, that's the name of the mission.
That Tokugawa mask.
Oh! That's embarrassing for a Viking.
Yeah. His Diddy banana peels.
Go back to your 3D pin girls.
Whoa!
Get fucked, boats.
Yeah.
Some boats didn't get fucked though.
Anti-boat technology, right?
We hate boats. Yeah, and all that ride them.
Damn. That's a good ass mask.
Yeah. Usually they're content with having mermaids.
Segue to actual looking
Hold on.
gameplay.
Single player?
He said in our campaign.
Yeah.
I thought they confirmed like there was a single player element.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Hadn't worked for a century.
I did not expect this at
It's
all.
probably like StarCraft where it's 3 campaigns on either side.
Yeah.
And they're like, 3 hours.
I totally thought it was
And the
like.
final campaign is you as all 3 fighting Apollyon.
Come on, zoom into the screen. Yeah, there we
I
go.
expected it was like multiplayer only, where I'm like, that's where the money went. Wow.
Kill those fucks.
Thanks for making options.
Yeah, that's right.
Throw the
This
axe.
fucking badass.
Yeah, I saw him in like the little cutscene of him like prepping the
It's
catapult.
fucking huge.
Yeah, it's quite
Guns didn't work.
I want to pop up to appear. It's like if you want a mini buy.
You gotta mini buy some HP too. It's okay, use it for health. So.
There you go. Good mini buy. Stop doing that.
If the guy's just using the controller, there's no reason to cut away.
Look how into it he is. Like, ooh. Sick counter, bro.
You know, where his TV is, looks like it's really fucking far away.
Yeah. Well, I read that was a problem in past years where they get, like, they're using the convention center's TVs sometimes, and they have TVs with latency, or, like, the setups aren't ideal and stuff.
Damn.
That's the death blow.
Ropes! Grapples! Here!
That seems a little advanced for stupid Vikings, but whatever.
I like the generic bones he has on his guard.
I'll do it!
Like they look like the bones you give to a cartoon dog.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if the Japanese warriors look at the grappling hooks and just start screaming. Like they've never seen it.
Yeah.
Like actual bones don't
like
have...
packs of cucumbers.
Look at the perfect round endings.
All femurs.
Should quickly dump a bunch of wasabi on them.
They'll freak the fuck out.
Oh, fuck.
One warrior made it to the top. One would be enough.
You know, this reminds me of, and I like it. It reminds me of the old PS2 Lord of the Rings games.
Yeah, definitely.
Those games were fucking awesome. Oh shit, watch out! Spikies.
Oh,
There you
nice.
go.
Nice. Oh, that's available in multiplayer.
Yeah.
Add an axe.
Those guys are all a single hit. Oh,
yeah! Awesome!
What if it's a skill or something?
I hope it stops you based on the skill, yeah. There is a ledge a couple steps away, just do it.
The raider got us inside that fort.
He was
As
sick.
opposed to like when you use one heart and charge someone off a ledge with yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it slams you
Oh,
down.
nice.
That's nice. Slams you down if he's not off yet. But the other
For all we know, that could have just been the cutscenes. We didn't actually have the
It could have been a punch laser.
Valhalla! I love it.
And they're like, what god is that? Never heard of that shit.
Tell me more. I'm interested about this Valhalla.
Oh.
Savage! My fortress is lost. My soldiers slaughtered.
My
Soon,
waifu's
I will
vanquished.
join them.
My waifu's thrown in the garbage.
You open the gate. Now you will pay.
This is a big one-on-one. Super tough guy.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
We don't got blocks.
Whoa, what's that?
The fire in the
Oh, is that like a
background.
dazed effect?
Perhaps we can find some common ground.
Nice,
Have you played
nice!
Valkyrie Profile?
Oh, he's all dizzy.
So I bet that charge move is like part of the uniqueness of the Valkyrie type, not Valkyrie, the Norse guys, where it's like rolling.
He's clearly like meant to be big, heavy, fucking, huge dude.
Oh.
At least for the class.
Nice.
Probably way easier for this demo.
I wish you would smash their deity.
Yeah,
You would be like, fuck your religion!
Mash X to break deity.
Mash X to destroy religion.
Odin fix your shit.
And it had
Oh my god, it's great.
Well, that looks quite good.
Crom laughs at your 4 wins. Ah, 2017.
February, it's Valentine's Day.
A bunch of stuff in February. That, Persona,
It's gonna
Horizon.
have to compete for the Persona audience.
Jennifer Roman, Jason Vanderberg. If you are looking for something to give that very special someone in your life, For Honor will be available on Valentine's Day.
So you'll have to leave the house on Valentine's Day and come back with us.
Sweet, it's a nice gesture.
No prepping.
What could be more romantic than dinner, drinks, and an all-night bender of epic warfare? Either you'll bond forever, or she'll move out in the morning. And if you're in LA, come by the Ubisoft booth to play For Honor. Now, for those of you watching at home, head to forhonorgame.com to register for the very next alpha that will come very soon.
Alpha, huh?
All right? Now,
Whatever you say.
here to talk about catapulting of a
Pre-alpha.
completely different kind, please welcome producer at Ubisoft Reflections.
Yeah.
Yeah, this got
Yeah.
linked a little bit too, right?
Yeah.
It was nice that they focused
I really
on,
liked it.
It was nice that they focused on the Viking and the Samurai because the max for the
I had a lot to play for a long time.
Yeah.
Bless you.
At Ubisoft, we get to tell all kinds of stories.
Ubisoft.
Like
They're
how we
mostly
can go
ones that
from a
Tom
massive
Clancy
AAA
presents.
game
Or
like
Assassins!
to
You'd be amazed how
to
much
a
a
wobbly
corpse can
red
type.
robot in a small experimental game. Last year, we surprised you and ourselves with Grow Home.
Yeah, that game's
The
amazing.
story of our little robot bud learning how to experience the world around him.
Super duper good.
And
I liked it a
today,
lot.
I'm really excited to announce that Bud is back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it just Grow Home 2 or is it a different game?
No, it's a different name.
Grow up. Okay.
And this time,
Get
he's
huge.
not just growing home, he's growing up.
He's more mature. It's darker. Guns.
This world is more suited.
It's the dark second chapter.
Second chapter shows the darkness.
Okay, but clearly the mechanics are gonna be the same. With most fucking times.
Yeah.
No, he's growing up.
Nice.
Looks like he's going more than a back bar. It looks better, and I kind of don't like that it looks better.
What's the primary mechanic?
Is it like
Grow?
Grow Home is basically like you jump, you grab leaves, and float on
And
them
you
with
do that.
flowers,
You grow
and
plants.
you grow plants upwards.
Okay.
And then when they max out, you have to find the next connection point to juice the plants.
Is it like
It's about
Runner
climbing
2?
from the planet to space.
But this is like going like it's like kind of like Nobi Nobi Boy.
There's
like
a little bit.
In
little
Grow Up,
bit,
Bud will take his first stumbling steps without the watchful
If
eye
you're
of
curious,
Mom.
it's like 3 hours
And
long.
you'll get
it's
to stretch your
fun.
acrobatic skills across an entire planetary playground. Not only can you forget your words, not only can you ride the giant star plants, but you can throw down seeds and use plants to bounce, shoot, and catapult yourself to new heights.
Thank you, Shane. From
All the
GGO
way
Gaming.
to the moon.
God, he does sound like him.
We want you to help Bud
Yeah, I see
grow
his
up
dad.
this August on PC,
But
PlayStation
unlike
4,
Shane, he's like
and
not
Xbox
drunk
One.
as fuck.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Did you
and
know
enjoy
that I'm
E3.
fucking ripped?
Did you know?
Pete, your accent is so adorable you could forget to say anything at all and just turn those vowels into words way up. There were like 18 A's in that. You're awesome. Now,
Making fun
at
of
its
your
core,
accent.
Ubisoft is a creative company with an independent spirit, and support for innovative projects is a part of its DNA.
That's why we
Every
have to
once
get
in a
away
while,
from
that
Vivendi.
DNA mutates slightly.
Please save
and this
us.
happens.
They can smell blood in the water. We're done.
I'd be super down for
Are the
the
Ubisoft creative
platformer.
director tag team champions, Andy, Minnesota, and
Okay.
Dean Evans.
So
What's happening?
the joke about wrestling entrances is now happening.
Now it just happened. But they're not playing wrestling.
No. From Dario Cueto is now inside.
Come on, AAA wrestling story game.
Yeah,
Oh,
come
God.
on. No multiplayer.
Oh, this is so cool.
Blade!
They're wearing Zubaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, essentially.
They're wearing Zubaz.
Yeah, totally.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where's
What's
the cat?
happening?
Not you. Out.
Fuck
sorry,
you.
I'm just kidding.
Hello, I'm Antti Levesso, the creative
Oh, it's Red
director
Links.
of Trials
Huh.
and also
Yeah, okay, that's that. Yeah,
President
okay.
of Finland.
Okay.
What was the Red Links game? that was
Trials.
announced? Trials what?
The mean one.
Trials Blood Dragon.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what it was. Trials Blood Dragon.
Hello, I'm Dean Evans, creative director of the original Blood Dragon and advocate of world peace.
See, that's the thing. It's another Trials game, or if that's all it is, and I'm
Trials
like a
and
little.
Blood Dragon made baby
Like if
together.
it was a.
It's like the most Scottish man I've ever heard in my
That's
fucking
right,
life.
Antti.
I think he's like
And
Finnish.
this
Yeah, Red
horrible
Links,
slaughter
yeah,
charge
close
is
enough.
It's too
being
unclear
delivered
for
That's
Scottish.
not close enough.
Yeah, that's Europe.
Like if it was a 3D biking game.
What the fuck is this?
It's Trials Blood Dragon.
Wait, like for real?
Yes, for real.
Okay, well, like, this is amazing.
And Dr. Darling are back. They started with their 2 Cyber Commando kids.
See, I want it to be Trials, but like being an action game.
Oh my god, for real?
This was leaked like months ago.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh.
I completely missed that.
There's no screens or whatever. But yeah, okay, you can shoot things, that's fine. I just don't want the exact same Trials game that we've gotten for like the last
I actually want the exact same Trials.
With more ridiculous shit.
Did you play the last one?
Yeah, a lot.
The unicorn one.
No, that one.
Yeah.
I played the last one I played was the future one. I didn't know there was a unicorn.
There's another one after that.
Mission Taiwan.
Trials of the Blood Dragon.
Wow.
Side effects may include euphoria and
Yeah, man, if they own both, that's
Do it.
There you go.
Like, would I rather a straight up Blood Dragon sequel? Sure, but I'll take that.
It is a Blood Dragon sequel.
First person shooter?
Yeah.
If it's got those cutscenes.
Out now, okay!
Okay!
As you can
Well,
see,
then that's
the
different,
beast,
isn't
and
it?
in case
That
you didn't
always
get
helps.
the
I was thinking in my
incredibly
head.
subtle messaging in that
That'd be
video.
cool.
It is out now on PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One.
Yo!
I
well,
love
actually,
how it's the
almost out
kid
now. We didn't want anybody
characters.
sprinting off to chase Blood Dragons while we were still here on stage. So the game will be released as soon as this
Turbo
conference
Kid.
ends, about 30
It's
minutes
Turbo
from
Kid.
now.
It's like
yourselves
Dead
and,
Rising
just
HD
take comfort in the
Remix
fact that
Ultra
apparently
Edition.
LMFAO
That was
was
like
going
out
to
now.
so that was nice. All
And
right.
it's the same type of dumb aesthetic.
Guys, never knew they were white. Guys, this is Ubisoft. And there is, yes it is, my friends, and there is no UBE3 experience without a deep dive into Assassin's Creed. You know this,
Okay, that
and I
hasn't
know this,
been one
and this
announced
year is
yet.
special because
Ten's on
Assassin's
Nintendo,
Creed
by
is
the way.
about to go
Yeah.
super
They almost never announce one at
multi-platform.
E3. It's
Here to
always,
talk about the upcoming
you know what I mean? So
Assassin's
it's
Creed
after
movie. Please
Yeah.
join me in welcoming legendary movie producer
Show me that
Frank
ridiculous animus
Marshall.
machine.
I felt like they're treating the movie like the game that's missing this year. Market the shit out of the movie.
Yeah, I mean, I really do want to know more
Alright.
about what the fuck.
So, Frank, thank you so much for coming
I like how they still
today.
use that Facebook
Now, in
page.
case,
James
yeah,
Cameron.
I'm excited to have you. In case people don't know, you have worked on some of the hugest films and film franchises that have ever existed in our
everyone
history.
knows that Venice
Indiana
Rooftops
Jones,
is the
Back to the
best song in the
Future,
entire
the Bourne
franchise.
films,
And it will
Jurassic
never be beaten.
World.
And it
So
gets
what
used
drew
as the
you
main
specifically
theme.
to this
Even
song?
when it's not even
It
the
has
same
nothing to do with
fucking place.
Ezio's
I'm always looking
like
for a good
years
story.
in the future.
And I
We're
thought
still
that
using
the
Venice
Assassin's
Rooftops.
Creed universe really had all the elements that could make a great movie.
Yeah.
So
Kelly
it's
Rosario
kind of our
Dawson's in it.
goal as the
Oh.
filmmakers to take these elements and stay respectful
gave up
to
on them.
the
Yeah, me too.
franchise
Me too.
and the DNA of the brand,
Is it just
and
films?
bring something
I'm
new
clear.
to the
This is
franchise.
They always
But it's
that
VR
this is
and
as
Rosario
is.
Oh,
Dawson.
okay. Because like they always do that
So we have
live
a new
action
story.
crazy shit.
Yeah.
We
Not
have a
always,
new
some
hero,
of the last
dynamic,
bad game.
supporting players and characters. So we kind of mixed
No,
a
Comic
little
Jumper
bit
as well.
of the old up and the
Yeah, wasn't that just like a special attack or the
familiar.
intro or
The
something?
intro.
that had like
Yeah.
that?
And this is such a storied franchise. There is so much to draw from. I think everybody is super
Looked really
stoked to see
bold in that
that Michael
photo.
Fassbender is playing in the lead role. Yes. Yeah, it's an incredible cast all around.
What are they fucking talking about?
What can you
The
tell us about
Assassin's
what
Creed
went
game
into
that's
making
coming out
this
at the end
film?
of this year.
Well, it's really a
looks
kind of
better
a
than
massive production. We shot in 3-4 different countries. Obviously,
Say the
there's
time thing
a
is now. What time is it?
historical
What is
aspect
this
to the
dinosaur
story.
talking
Go
about?
back in time, just like in the
Who's this
game.
dinosaur guy?
But we really wanted to get the right team to put together the movie, and we started with our director. Really,
gonna
esteemed,
take us over with his reptilians?
Fantastic director.
Swear
Named
we
Justin
can
Kurzel,
feel to
who
the
had
steel
just
king.
worked with Mr. Fassbender on Macbeth, and he's really a true visionary who understands
All right.
the best elements
I have
of
some
the
Mass
game
Effect
and
information.
how to translate.
The main character is called
We
Ryder,
assembled a team of really
and
incredibly
Femrai is the
talented
default
people to,
character.
I wonder if he'll
surround
meet a
him with
horse.
and create the world and using these
No.
real locations and a team of stunt
And then the horse will
experts
meet
to
Ryder.
Yeah!
into the parkour
I pretended
and
not to
the
get it.
elements that you're going to see in
No.
the film.
Yeah, I mean, that's such an...
I'm not fangirling. I'm not fangirling.
You're not. This game, and trying to
Whatever you
replicate
say
that
I am, I'm not doing.
We've got the best in the world at doing those different kinds of stunts and those.
Now,
those
I
different
knew
kinds
we were
of-
going to get movie stuff is not exactly a
What do you
good
think people are
thing
gonna be
because
most excited
Ubisoft
about
historically
seeing, when they see Assassin's
almost
Creed?
always does.
Fuck you, this swear.
That's nah, the swear is cool.
Look, this fucking 90-year-old man's talking about some shitty movie.
Putting
He
you
won.
into the story. We have a real
Black Twitter
story,
sees the hashtag,
and it
like,
has an arc
Assassin's
that goes
Creed
all the way
movie.
to the end, and you're
What's that all
being
about?
able to have that same wish
It's the porn parody of Rocky 7.
I ain't seen no Assassin's Creed movie.
Shit. Through the genetic memory.
Get that whole ass in that
And that's
ass.
crazy.
That's incredible. I mean, I think people
Girls,
already
the ass is hanging out in this
imagine themselves
movie?
as
The ass? That's
experts
nuts.
Right at large and bring people in as if they're college, but obviously.
Perfect shot.
Fucking perfect shot.
Now, this is E3.
Wait, where was that guy?
Field of Vision.
What a fucking mysterious
Was he a
camera.
ghost?
Yeah.
Come on.
FOV on that
No,
shot.
no. Actually, I'm excited because I can show you a little bit more.
Hey, I brought a clip, Jay.
Oh, play the clip.
You brought a clip to your
There's just a kid falling down the fucking cliff in his wheelchair.
Marley and me.
And then that fucking weirdo Ariel.
You know, when you told me that you weren't bringing that clip,
for footage.
and then you just brought it again.
Okay, no, I brought the real clip of the Assassin's Creed movie.
I promise I brought the real
I brought the real clip.
Enough is enough. The joke's been going on forever.
I just need to do it one last time while you're still here, Conan.
So
Play
it's
the
all
clip.
inside of you when you go see the movie. And now,
Fucking the best moment on TV. So good. I love how this movie producer, who like producers do like kind of the least amount of work really, and depending on the production, they couldn't get Fassbender, they couldn't get the director, they couldn't get his female co-star, they could just get the producer.
The assassins are fighting for free will.
You have the wrong mic on again.
Callum
Their
Lynch.
main rivals are Templars. The Templars are trying to enhance humankind through science.
I think Assassin's Creed has a really deep concept and idea, which is going back into time and having some sort of relationship with the ancestor that's come before you. The overall journey of the film is through the eyes.
Yeah, that's cool. That actually probably works better in movie than
That's
as a game.
exactly. For someone who's never seen or played anything, yeah, you gotta have that bleed.
Oh yeah, that weird butt scooper that he gets attached
Oh yeah,
to.
scoop this.
That's what it
That's what it
looks
looks
like.
It's like you get a new diva skin, and she's like, scoop this.
He realizes
You
the
remember
truth
when
is
you
that he's
used to
the
hold
shit, and he
Yeah.
creates
Butt
a kind of
scooper like
revolution.
this.
Butt scooper will take you to your ancestors.
It'll scoop you back to where you need to go.
Coming new to Assassin's Creed whatever, microbites to get the new and improved butt scooper. Completed
He's one of the
new
greatest actors of his
DLC
generation,
skin.
and there's many other strong
Super
characters in
Dolan
the film.
and Mega Gooby.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
Assassin's Creed
He's in this?
Yeah, he's in this.
Cinematic
Is
experience.
that Nick Frost?
Action sequences are massive.
I just want it to be an unbelievable ride.
See, I think it could be good. Because at this point, I think Assassin's Creed is actually destined to be a better movie than it was a long-sustaining franchise. in
Yeah,
video
probably.
games.
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, I'm looking at it and I have a hard time thinking it'll be anything but eh.
It'll be.
I want it to be good.
It'll be better than the Warcraft movie. I tell you, fucking what.
Fucking Omar walking up to the Borgia's palace. Omar coming. Omar coming.
I feel exactly the same way.
Sorry, do
I
a
think
thing.
we've all imagined ourselves in that role over the years. We
Getting
played
Mark's
the game,
butt
but I can't think
scooped.
of a better choice than Fassbender. He's super hot. Really looking forward to the assassin getting naked. All right,
Ladywood
just
or
me.
whatever the
Okay.
fuck.
Now for
Girl
for
spoon.
next
Oh, it's
game.
Watch Dogs and Fast.
Oh no, someone's hacking!
Okay.
Or E3! Oh
I hope
no!
it's not Pharrell.
It's dead sex.
The corporate interests are rigging the elections. Your elections. Your favorite social media giant, Invite, knows everything about you. And they're manipulating your feed.
Little on the
Oh,
nose,
yeah.
no?
The Falco Ray.
Little on the nose.
It's like up the nose.
Yeah, in there.
It's like somebody going up to you and doing like this in your nose.
Do you get it?
Do you get it?
This is real life, guys.
Quickly, attach a billiard ball to the fucking string and hit people on
Quick,
the street.
everyone in the conference room, Blade.
Blade, that removes their power
Oh
over you.
no! Aisha Tyler's gassed.
Toronto dump.
All she did was run down to the ring.
Nah, she's gassed now.
Where's the billiard ball and a string that's been talking about for days?
Oh, the Clacker Volley. Yeah. It's the best new weapon.
You didn't watch the trailer where Ubisoft like designers were like, so we looked up illegal weapons on the internet for months, and we found that the best weapon for black hackers is a fucking billiard ball and a string, and you just whack whoever.
You will join DayZ, a hacker group rebelling against an establishment
Especially
that
when
uses
you charge
technology
it with the
to
ripple.
take away our freedom.
Yeah. Oh shit, you're right, that's what it is.
Clacker Volley.
A brilliant young hacker on a mission to take back control from
See,
the
I think the parkour stuff looks like way
Now we all live
like
in a
better
hyper-connected
than
world.
anything that Aiden whatever
Everything we
his
use
name was could do.
and everything
Look at
we
those
do
tiny
is
dogs.
And it looks different than Assassin's Creed
perspective
parkour.
of the
It's
hacker,
actual
this world is
moves
filled
that I
with
recognize.
opportunities.
2 minutes to Nintendo.
That I used
So
to
in
do
Watch Dogs
back in
2,
my
it's
youth.
On the YouTube stream.
Everything
or on the
around you
Twitch stream.
can be act in creative ways.
But
No,
then we'll be
YouTube.
watching
Can you do it on YouTube?
the YouTube stream is showing this
You can
until
also
5:30, and then
manipulate and act
that right
everywhere.
away. If we multi-Twitch, we'll be watching this and the YouTube
And you're
stream,
not
which is
wrong.
presumably a minute ahead.
seamlessly
So we'll be watching
encounter
two
other
Watch Dogs
DayZ
streams at
actors.
the same time.
Really?
I can switch to
And
the
now,
YouTube one,
getting
and
into
we'll kind of
co-op
cut
has never
a
been
bunch of the
so
Watch
much.
Dogs out.
It's just like if it's the Jeff Keighley thing, I
I'll
think
I'll
it's
fine,
like
I'll
bullshit.
switch.
Shit.
Let's deal with Invite.
If it was just a
A
random
social media
Nintendo
giant
thing, it'd be like,
that's
eh, it
just
could
been
be anything.
exposed by DayZ.
Yeah, what's Game Grumps up to? Hustle Cat!
This one. I think it's
This
this
is
one.
Game Slice.
Yeah, no, I noticed. Don't worry. Where is it?
Look for the full E3 experience.
Going on there.
Diggin'.
5:30.
Yeah, there we go. Now we got more Watch Dogs.
I don't know where it's at.
Are you sure it's YouTube?
We'll switch to this at 5:30, right?
If you can, dude, if you can find me a link, I will happily. But like, I've been looking on my phone for the last 15 minutes. I can't find a link.
Okay. Well, this is YouTube at E3, so like in theory it would switch. You know?
Yeah.
I think it would just go from here to there, and then YouTube would continue on its own.
Yeah.
But I can't find a link directly to the Keighley Zone.
The Keighley Zone?
Well, let's watch this till it switches, and then we can just like see what else.
The
is
Bay
going on.
Area is filled with stories you can choose to explore. But
Is
for
whatever,
now,
like,
let's just
last
check
movie
what
stuff
happened
they didn't
when the
say
second
this
till
was
critical
like
edition
one
stands out. To find evidence
Where's
that
the Super
Invite
Nintendo thing?
might have
Where
helped
have you
them
been seeing
rig
this?
the election.
Jeff Keighley has
People
a
are
bunch
talking
of
about it,
Jeff
it's
Keighley has a
happening,
bunch of
and
interviews.
There's a
and
list
meetings
of
with
things
people.
happening on the YouTube stream at E3, which are like scheduled for certain times.
I'm sad I never played Watch Dogs 1 enough to get to the hot hacker girl.
It's not worth it.
Check it out.
No, but I thought her design was like fucking
You can
sick.
see the whole city
She's a
from here.
fun vampire.
Whole lot of people out there, man.
I say that about a lot of stuff.
No, just Watch Dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting
You know, as much as I say Watch Dogs is a fun vampire, because I believe that,
Really, shouldn't
this
you already
actually
be buying
looks like a
those
way better
glasses?
game.
Way better.
No. They're not cool.
Well, we saw you wearing 3 uncool glasses.
Yeah, all on top of each other.
Your sense of cool as shit. Those glasses are awesome.
Says the man wearing an L on his chest.
Yeah. I'm honest.
I don't care about Watch Dogs.
Unfortunately, if this was the first game, then you might have had me.
Hey,
but
is that the
Yeah,
congressman?
I was gonna say
it
that.
feels a little bit like you gotta resell me and like.
Yeah, seriously.
Marcus, the building just went off the grid. We can't get in or see inside.
It
They're
could be
up to
like
something.
1,000% better game, but like I just probably takes forever to do.
Oh, yeah.
That's great. Oh, you can drone it up. That's great. I Look, I'm hacking it on my phone.
I got the hack app.
I hope no one hacks my hack app.
They got armed help in there. Something's definitely up.
Everyone's got a drone. Falcon, DedSec.
That's it.
Yeah, detective vision, hack vision.
They're scrubbing the
The
evidence.
weird thing to me is like the hacking thing almost seems like an extra step that other third-person action games
brute force
you
your
can
way in
just
and
do
download everything you
physically.
can.
You know what I mean? Like, just punch the fucking...
When somebody tells you his name.
Yeah. Just punch or kick or shoot your way. And it just seems like an extra, like, oh, I just want to... I can physically do the thing.
Where are we on wiping the Congressman's cloud?
That's done.
I know it's a weird distinction, but it just seems like an extra step you don't
They're
need to
good at
do.
this.
The best computer forensics team we have. You pay top dollar, you get top talent.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I see I'm already kind of...
Wrench.
Yeah.
My exit strategy.
Like, the entire game is, or like a large component of the gameplay is doing what you do in other games where you hack into a computer system for a bit and turn off 3 cameras and open a door. And that's the same gameplay loop over and over and over again in every mission.
Oh yeah.
Yo, Satara, I'm ready to go in. Play me something fresh.
It needs to be fresh. I swear, if you put not fresh beats in my fucking head.
I'll fucking club you with my billiard ball.
Yeah.
Hearing my environment is not important.
Don't sweat the technique.
It's like,
Don't sweat
okay,
the
that's a
technique.
good fucking song, but like, it's like in Blade 3 when like you hunt vampires, huh? Listening to music and not listening for vampires.
I gotta have my tunes.
I gotta have my trip core.
Don't need to hear Triple H coming through that door
Yeah.
with his metal nose.
Jarko
There's something over there.
Wormwood. And his fucking dog Stephanie.
I mean, I ain't gonna turn this off, but it's just...
His little dog that he had in the movie.
Oh, is it really called Stephanie?
I don't know. I think on the set he called it. Don't peep the technique. Just hack the technique.
Tell your guys to make sure all their data roaming is turned
It's kind of nice having your like
guns.
your whole thing go down well with like music playing at the same
Yeah.
time. There's a
What the fuck is that shit?
Fucking backpack rapper.
yeah.
Hello, sir. Did you peep the technique?
No.
I wonder if they're gonna use guns in this demo.
I think they're better not.
That'll determine whether or not they're like, they give a fuck about people like us.
Yeah. I mean, in the trailers, like on TV, they'll have guns all over the place, but
But in like the reveal thing,
Here's-
Are they gonna learn? Or
the 17-minute like gameplay reveal, they didn't show a gun. I don't think.
Huh, interesting.
They said you can blade completely lethally or completely non-lethally. Ah, they're that cool guy.
it's just got a bag full of robots.
Yeah. Oh no, I now have to shit my pants at the pad.
Because my phone is ringing.
That's how you distract people.
If my phone played the brown note.
You're in. Do your thing.
I like how he sits himself down and lights his laptop.
now the mask is on, so if he gets seen, it's like...
Oh, good job, YouTube.
Unplug the thing. Unplug the thing.
Yeah.
Unplug the device.
Yeah, there's clackers.
Bam.
There's the taser.
The watch pupper.
So his gun is 3D printed.
There's the thing.
There it is.
Okay.
That was an automatic.
I 3D printed
So
my
we
gun.
went super hard at
He's
the
using
gun.
the taser again now here, yeah.
Good job, YouTube.
I'll
like
bump it
they-
down. We're on 1080 60,
But
so.
like they said, that like you can play it non-lethally.
Yeah.
They just want to give you like if you're just when do we get the freaking guns guy?
Yeah.
They give you an answer. And then they go, but no.
As long as like any game is like there's a variety.
Nice, you hacked the Ferrari.
Yeah.
I want to see it
This
fly off the building.
completely gassed up Ferrari. Yeah, it was dead sick that fucked you. Flesh pounders. That move is fucking cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah.
That's good ass part.
Fuck
Wow, I'm lucky that this thing that doesn't exist in the real world exists here.
What?
Who's us?
That table
Oh, yeah.
goes all the way to like 2 buildings over.
Maybe they planted it. They planted it.
Holy fuck, this is awesome.
You can prove your guys later, man. Because we're just getting started.
That guy's such a douchebag.
Yeah, I mean, it looks way better than the first one. That's
It really
for sure.
does.
Yeah. But, like, it does show that they thought about it. And said, okay, we maybe didn't do the good thing. But
Watch Popeyes.
Watch Dogs 2 comes out on November 15th, 2016 on PS4, Xbox One, and PC. It's so cool to see my hometown in that game. And much like
Nice
you,
to not be
whenever
in
I'm
Chicago.
infiltrating a corrupt politician's penthouse, I also listen to Eric B. and
What was
Rakim.
that thing that was
And
like
now,
fuck?
I'd like to welcome Ubisoft CEO
No, it
Yves
was like,
Guillemot
fuck
to tell you
this
a little
city,
bit
Grand
more
Theft
about
Auto.
Watch
Yeah, it
Dogs.
was Chicago's nice to visit.
Oh, yeah.
Was
No. Los Santos is fun for a certain amount of time, whatever. Chicago.
Hello everyone.
I remember
Thank you
because I
for being
edited
with us
it
today.
to make it many
So
months
as you may
after
remember,
the big delay happened.
when we launched the first time Watch Dogs
think
with
it
the
was like, fuck
PS4,
Chicago.
These
it
do
was
not
a major
buy us,
success.
Vivendi.
And
These
that
games
was
are terrible,
really
they make
thanks
no
to
money.
Sony and the push they did have on
Vivendi
this
has killed my
game.
brother.
So today,
I
I'm very
found his
happy
head in my
to
bed
tell you
today.
that we are going to continue with Sony and we are going to do Watch Dogs 2 with them. So I would like to ask Tim from Sony to come with us and tell you more about it. Thank you.
I was hiding behind this window.
I would like the idea of like I should just push his
And he explains.
Oh
See,
no!
that's right. We've been
Second
really
there.
It'd be so much better like
ever
that.
since
Just
Ubisoft
saying.
showed the game right here back in 2012. I think you were there that night. Sony and
I was
Ubisoft
there, yes,
partnered on that
maybe.
game in the early days of the PlayStation 4. And then our partnership went even further. A while back,
I
Sony
slept
Pictures
with
Entertainment
Yves
signed up with Ubisoft
And he
Motion
slept
Pictures
with
to
me.
produce a Watch Dogs
A lot
feature
of
film
sleeping
with
going
new
around.
Tom
Regency
Clancy's skeleton
Productions.
watched.
After what is shaping up to be an amazing Assassin's Creed film, we think Watch Dogs is
should've
set
used
to be
air
the
quotes.
next
Yeah.
video game-based blockbuster movie.
No,
It's an
don't.
I
incredibly
am
filmic
really
game, yeah.
excited
It's so
for
cool.
Watch Dogs.
I think I'd rather see a Watch Dogs movie than the game. Just seeing cool guys go around hacking
It's
stuff.
never too early to think about who your lead actor is going to be.
Because you can get a good
So,
story out of that
I'm
that you
looking at the
wouldn't
character
get
and
out
I'm
of
thinking Michael
Ubisoft
B. Jordan
open
or a
world, go
Tay
do 400
Diggs or
missions.
an Aisha
No,
Tyler
you
who is
wouldn't be
tall
white.
and black and slightly masculine. That's what I'm thinking, you know, yeah?
Yeah,
We can
no.
talk about it backstage.
I'll be waiting.
No.
No, I understand you also brought something very special to share with our PlayStation players out there, right?
That's right. PlayStation owners will have access to
Don't sweat
all
the
Watch
technique.
Dogs
Watch
2
Dogs
DLCs
DLC.
Yeah, Rakim,
30
let's do
days
it.
before they're released
Oh
on any other platform.
my god!
Great.
It's a killer deal for the
Wow.
PlayStation.
Fantastic.
Thank you so much, Jen.
30 days early.
And now we're going to take one more look at the wild hacker playground that is Watch Dogs 2.
Oh. You could have showed
Great.
Beyond Good and No.
Come, Sister Todd.
Okay.
But I still subscribe to that rumor that
Francisco
Beyond Good and
Bay.
Evil 2 has been picked up by Nintendo.
That's quite a rumor.
I subscribe to it.
This is so edgy.
Fuck the slow-mo.
But we just saw a better representation of this
Exact scene
5 minutes ago.
in your face.
I'm controlling all of
I hope no one just dies as a result of this car
And,
going
like, and they got out of course on like girl with her Starbucks and hug her this story like, oh my god,
my car! What the fuck, terrorist? What was that?
Murder?
Don't worry about it.
Manslaughter?
That's hip hop.
Thuggery.
Thuggery, yeah.
A sort of thuggery, yeah.
Like everything
He
up
plays
until that.
Capcom games.
Who beat a random person?
Look, see? Oh, my macchiato.
Why are you making fun of that? That's a car.
Environmentally conscious.
That dude is dead.
He is not.
Okay, those guys fine. Kill them. They're clearly bad dudes.
But they're not the government.
But they work for the government.
Probably.
Oh, edgy
opinionated
alt chicks.
We're gonna start seeing that blueprint everywhere.
We're gonna start.
Now that we saw it like nakedly drawn out.
Yeah.
Literally the most fit hacker in the world.
Literally.
And of course, what's a game about hackers without a few good robots? So if you pre-order the limited edition of Watch Dogs
You get a
2,
robot.
your very own Wrench Jr., a hack security robot from the game. It's probably
Get a
not going to
robot.
help
They
you
gave
oust
away
a
night
corrupt
vision.
corporate overlord with a
They didn't
stranglehold on
give
your
away
city.
night vision,
But it is radio
That was
controlled,
Call
and
of
so
Duty.
quite useful for annoying your
There's
coworkers.
your point,
and
Stan.
It was for Codlops,
It wasn't Splinter Cell?
No, it was for Codlops.
All right, folks.
Splinter
We
Cell
have
gave away
one
something
more
a while
game to
back.
show you.
One more
today.
game
And
gave away in our
he's
secret.
going
One more
to
game, she
announce
said.
the next big thing. So I'll let him take it away, ladies and gentlemen.
E two as well.
Wow.
Tom
no,
Clancy presents whatever the fuck.
no sense of back
Yeah,
and forth.
exactly.
DOLAN.
To tell you about our new IP from our studio in the
Prince of
French
Persia.
New IP.
New IP.
The studio
never
has
bad.
a lot of multiplayer expertise. You know, those guys have done Splinter Cell multiplayer. They have done also Assassin's Creed multiplayer, and they worked on The Division on some part of the game. So for the first time, we are combining
My
the
wife
thrill
cheated
of
on me with
action
the baby.
sports with a fully explorable
It was a
open
big
world.
frighten.
So this game will give you a chance to challenge your friends and to share your adventures with the community. It's a completely new genre, and I am sure you will love it. Thank you.
It's far past nasty and fine.
Completely new genre.
It's quite a
Did he
claim.
say action sports
I
open world?
did.
Did I hear
It's
that right?
moment
Yeah,
I've
okay.
committed to
Base
leaving,
jumper
but I
inside
haven't left the
that's
earth
already
yet.
different.
Nothing you can do but charge forward.
What I love the most in the mountains is that I can do anything I want.
Oh my god.
It's pure freedom.
You know, there's always a bit of fear.
This the
You know, a
game
little
Liam
fear,
was
you
talking
know,
about
then
before.
you're a little
that's
crazy after.
Criterion.
No, I mean all sports.
You know,
I want all sports in video games.
Oh, like, or like Red
no
Bull
one else
sports,
around.
That's what I was talking about during the EA thing.
Yeah,
The
okay.
moment my
I want
feet
all the
leave the
sports at the
earth,
same
everything
time.
else
Right,
disappears.
right now,
This is a thing, man.
Yeah.
right now, this could be potentially really boring, and I
pure
don't
adrenaline.
care. But if this guy lands on the ground
It's
and
what I
then
live
the
for.
screen darkens and then there's bears, fine. Like that's
Red
my
Bull.
litmus test.
Where are the guns?
What do you do if there's no guns?
When do we get to the frickin' guns?
For me, it's when do we get to the frickin' Wolverines with bears or eating the other skydivers? to
This is a
survive.
VR title.
They're
This is VR, yeah.
He's parachuting in, and then a pack of Wolverines is beneath him looking up like,
The
like
most
running on the
important thing for
ground.
me is to
It's
try
slavery.
something that
This is
never
a
been
VR
done.
title, like looking at the
Am I
graphical
scared?
fidelity
Sure.
in that one shot that looked
But
like
fear
it
can be a
was
tool.
actually
We'll see. There's a lot
had
of
the shaky
different
cam.
I wonder if this is just
It can keep you
Red Bull
performing
sports.
beyond what you think your limits are.
Red Bull all sports.
sports game.
All sports is a good game. And I think that was like a chase.
Is that a fucking monster?
Yeah, it was a monster.
Ski free!
Steve.
Damn it.
That's not all sports.
He's throwing money away by not calling it Ski Free the Revenge.
It's now 5:45, and I fully expect this to hard cut until like the end of a
Studio
Zelda
manager
demo.
Rebecca Coutaz.
They're not
I'm
trying
creative director Igor Monceau.
We are from Ubisoft Annecy at the base
Oh,
of the Alps,
Annecy,
just
wow,
a few
that's-
miles from the tallest
That's
peak
like
in Europe,
bottom
Le
wrong.
Mont
I was
Blanc.
gonna say I can't.
From our studio
in the
windows, we are
Alps.
surrounded by the mountains,
They're
and
one
they
of the
have inspired us
studios I
to develop
remember
the
in
game that we are here to show
credits
you
of
today.
Assassin's Creed Revel.
I've been visiting
Is it a
mountains.
single computer
Sports
in a
isn't
cabin
always
in
about
the snow?
winning.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Tony Stark
it's just
programmed
about
this game
doing
by
awesome
himself
things
in
with
a
your friends
cave.
and living life to the fullest.
And sometimes it's just about capturing those memorable moments and sharing them with your friends. Let's show some gameplay. Take it away, Igor.
Thank you.
If this isn't a VR title, I have no interest.
When you see that name on the list, it's like, is this about like making tea?
Yeah. It's not a VR. Ah, fuck.
Was good?
Fuck shit, damn.
I think the controller still works okay.
Welcome to the world of steep.
Yeah.
Massive open world.
It's like
partially set
Africa.
in the Alps, at the intersection of
It's not
Italy,
for me.
Austria, Switzerland, and France.
Steep, motherfucker. Ow,
We're currently flying over Aiguille du Mont Blanc. And in case you're wondering, aiguille
Yes,
means
we're
needles.
pushing more French stuff.
First thing we'll do is land on a small rock over there. And notice a man on the right.
Is that your multiplier?
Walking up to the summit.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
That's
It's
another
just like
player
a
from the
third-person,
community.
whatever controller like works the thing.
Yeah.
And then you switch up.
It's for someone, but it's not for me, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like there should be an I am
From
alive
here, we
component
can now
where you have
enjoy
to
the
beat other
view
players.
and observe the world around us.
Just Cause is
The big
like
guy
half
in
of
front
this
of
game.
you is a
No,
Mont
but
Blanc,
Just Cause has
the biggest
missions
summit in
and
the
a
region.
story.
But that's what I mean.
And in
Like,
the distance,
you
you can see the
wingsuit and
Matterhorn,
parachute and
one of the
probably
wildest
ski.
spots in the game.
Oh, yes.
And on the right, you've got the Aravis Range,
Change
the region
sport, hold
we
R1.
come from, where Ubisoft ANSI stands. In Steep, we developed a really cool observation tool. We call it
It's
Mountain
mostly
View.
like
Mountain View
feeding
allows
your
you to zoom
friends,
out from your
like,
position,
base jumps and
observe
stairs
the
and
world,
distances
and navigate
stuff.
into the environment.
Well, it's
Our
different,
mountain
I'll
range
give
will be
them that.
populated
Yeah,
by
I guess.
drop zones. Drop zones
Yeah, I
are
haven't
entry
really
points for you
seen a
to
game
drop
like
in the
this.
world when you're ready.
Is it like $60? Fucking.
Yeah,
You
that's
know,
the
like
thing.
is
It's
really-
actually
Well, let's get back to our initial
Is that
position.
what we want to do right now?
Besides
This is
drop
for
zones,
someone,
the
but
game
it's
will
not
offer
for
a
me.
wide range of challenges for you to test your skills.
Some people.
The one in
get
front of
hooked
us
on this
is a
stuff, for sure.
wingsuit activity.
I think we.
And as the other player drops in, we'll follow him and triggers a challenge. This is a proximity flying race challenge.
It's like kind of weird to me because like the era of extreme sports video games is kind of done. Like EA brought SSX back for one more try, but fucking didn't sell.
But at the same time, because of YouTube videos, like shit like this is becoming.
Yeah,
super
maybe.
Red
So you know-
Bull
so
putting money
you know what
into
this
it,
is?
making it big.
This is Burnout Paradise, but instead of
With
racing,
humans.
it's extreme sports. Like you go to a point, you blink your lights, and then you race. Or you try and hit the fastest time on the street.
But all the environments look like the Lucas family.
Yeah, 'cause
Oh,
it's a mountain.
someone just died.
No, I don't know if they died, but
No, they're dead.
They're dead to me.
Fatality.
We just secured the silver medal, and as we learned, we could choose a move to ski in the aiguille. But we'd like to introduce you to another region. So let's switch to Mountain View and head over to Aravis.
Okay.
A couple mountains.
The
They must
purpose
have
of
done
this next
some, like,
sequence is to show you what it's like to play
some
online
scan, because like
with your
making
friends
this all
or with other
100%
players from the
manually would be
community.
a nightmare.
Or like that's not UI. The world is cracking. You have
Asuka Ayami versus
Ryota Hayami!
Hayami.
Ricky Winterborn.
Rob Haywood.
Oh look, you can race each other. Just no, you can't. You just happen to be hanging out.
Yeah, you're just cheating.
As you
No,
ride,
the
you
person
will keep
above them would be
meeting
faster
other
than
players
them
from the
in
community,
Yeah, but like
having
they're
fun in the
snowboarding and
mountain.
you can just like
Let's
wing
That's
it.
why you
Let's
should be
show
able
you
to
some of
shoot
those riders.
snowballs at the people above you and below.
I think one
As you
question
noticed, the
I'd
game
love
will
to have
support
answered
GoPro
is, like,
views.
when I'm skiing or doing whatever on the mountain, how many other players are doing stuff at the same time? Because like alone it would be the most boring thing, but there was at least 40 other
Yeah, but you
people
just
all
see
over
them.
the mountain.
They're not actually.
Yeah, but I can still fuck them up.
Yeah, fuck them up.
Yeah, like you said though, it's a simulator and
Like I died.
Hold on, we really need to pause here. Too much at the same
Yeah,
time.
well, I know a guy
No, I'd
who's
like to
super
show
into
you
Well,
something.
pizza, don't French fries.
If we go back to Mountain
This
View,
seems right up his alley.
this first person thing is like
take a look at that trail.
looks super on point for
Every line you do in the world creates a trail. And that trail is really cool. It not only allows you to check what you've done on your ride, so you can analyze your line, but it also allows you to launch a replay of what you've seen and what you've done.
It certainly doesn't look bad, but...
You can rewind.
No.
That's not how it happened.
Yeah, exactly.
Pause. Control the camera. Go slow-mo. And follow any players you've met. And the idea here is to allow you to push that replay of your performances.
Yeah, like I said,
crashes to all social networks, so you can share it with the world.
It'd be great if every time you died as somebody,
Even better.
the corpse just stayed in the snow.
Not only can you share videos,
and after about a year, the mount would be like a
you
fucking
know it's a tricky
nightmare.
one.
No, zombie, you can
Push
pick up
it
all
as a
his
challenge
gear.
to your
Bloodstains and
friends. You
Dark
define
Souls
the
are
rule,
just actual dead bodies.
share it, so it
They're
becomes part of the
everywhere.
content.
And they kind
your
of
friends
physically
will see
pool
in
up
their
at the
game.
bottom of the mountain.
Yeah.
But let's catch up with our
Same as
regular
That would be
guide.
sick.
Permadeath.
Never forget your losses.
This is an extreme sports roguelike.
Call it kill pile.
Fucking trademark.
This is the biggest pile of dead bodies ever, fictitiously or otherwise.
And then when the pile gets so big, you can do tricks off it.
Yeah.
I wish it was a real monster.
That's a real monster right there.
I wish it had violent Tomb Raider deaths.
No, I wish it was like Dark Summer. With guns and chains and stuff. That game was awesome. That's how skiing games should be.
Sick death, bro!
Bring back Snowboard Kid, that was the best game you've ever made. Bonk.
I like that.
There is one last thing I'd have to show you. Steep is definitely about sharing intense, thrilling, crazy, or just pure fun moments. And it's also about enjoying the mountains.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the mountain.
Because I kind of got it.
Oh, fuck off your ass.
It's like the fireworks at Nintendo's.
Yeah, really. We're just bitching about that a couple hours ago.
Farty fireworks en route.
I kind of bummed this. Talk about this supporting VR.
Look at how
that would be really cool.
Look at how the mountains and the fireworks ends are stuck in.
Yeah, they have the eagle thing, and they also have like a werewolf knockoff.
Sweet, they get an extra mark from
And like that. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
The more fun there's no beyond good and evil.
We're inviting you all onto the mountain as soon as tomorrow. Steep will be fully playable on the show floor. If you're watching from home, please visit steepgame.com to register for a chance to participate in Steep beta phases.
Class.
This game ships this December.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Good for them. That's their first
right,
big
guys.
shot of the game. I hope they do well.
We got a lot done today, and we are barreling towards the finish line. But before we go, we want to bring Ubisoft CEO Yves Guillemot and all of the teams behind the games that we had on stage during our show back out here one more time. Come on out, everybody. This is going to be like the end of Saturday Night Live, only all the game devs have not been drinking for hours. Although I'm sure they'll start very soon.
First you dump on it, and you fucking get it all mixed in.
Yeah, they're all mixed in.
Get Jason front and center.
Yeah, have Jason laugh. Have the fucking Blood Dragon dude just barf on stage.
Yeah. So, as you could see, you know, that was a fantastic
They
game.
fucking, they
But
got
I
a
think
fine,
it's just the beginning, because as you know, this
They're
game
on
will
bath
be
salts right now.
live for a long time. So those guys are going to give you a lot more. So I would like to thank you, all Ubisoft teams, and Aisha.
You basically
for their
work for us.
creativity and all the passion they have. I would like also to thank you, all the gamers. We are only here because of you.
Thanking me?
We really love you guys because you always push us
And
for
you.
excellence.
Alright, tag in the For Honor guy and have
As
him
Aisha
fucking
said,
finish
this
the
year
rest of this.
Ubisoft
Just
celebrates
fight
our
everyone
30 years
else for
birthday.
change.
That means 30 years in the best industry in the world.
Yeah, have heavy metal Gandalf from that one.
It's right there.
You're blocking him. Yeah, these. They're those red links guys.
Yeah. Are they a team?
I love video games
Yeah,
because the real
Ubisoft
innovation
own
and
them or
magic
no,
happens
right?
when our teams and
They
players
might have a
are
little together
free to create, free to innovate, free to express themselves, free to take risk and have fun.
Oh boy.
That's what got us here today, and that is what will drive us for another 30 years and beyond. Because when you are free, there is no failure. There is only forward.
Love my sword.
You know he has like a bunch of like Conan swords in his
Boner is being unsheathed right now.
Fight children!
Fight them all!
Fight them!
I want them to know it's a game called
Hey,
Fight
I'll
Children.
play a game where you like
Children
do that.
run from fucking
Saber-tooth
animals?
tigers. It's called Child Fright.
This is a nice clip show of all their
Old stuff.
It's called Eat the Children, those stupid slow fucks.
It's called Flesh Eaters.
Yeah, there's some
That looked great.
I saw that man lowering from the thing.
God, Assassin's Creed 4 so fucking good.
It's the best one.
That's it!
Yeah, do it.
That was awesome because that was Rayman for the GBA.
Yeah.
Make a firefighter game. I mean a fire starter game.
Shit, we got the wrong game.
There's the real MVP.
Oh my god, Rabbids are still around.
Okay, so this November 19th is the 10th anniversary of Rabbids, by the way, in case you forgot. It will be 10 years, November 19th.
Good.
It's a pretty well cut together trailer.
It is. It's nice.
People are doing
Every Johnny, Paul, fight, twist, win. That Red Steel 2 for a second was totally in there. Red Steel 3 confirmed.
It'd be great if in it says no more Ubi Art Engine games.
Fuck Vivendi. Yeah. It's true, we haven't seen any Ubi Art games in a while. Since those
Child of Light, I guess.
Thanks for making this such a special conference. Stick around for a post-show where we're going to answer your burning questions about Ubisoft and our conference today. Everybody, you've been so awesome.
Wait, are we going to end up having to watch the post-show for Nintendo's thing? Because Nintendo's thing should be fucking over by now. It's 6 o'clock.
Well, no, they won't start Nintendo's thing until this is done.
I think it was like Ubisoft was supposed to finish